It's annoying enough to have to deal with Spike on the Neon, but Leviathan also has Sato, and Dryad, his Phoenix was excellent.
It was amazing. Again, massive contrast to what we saw in kickoff, and also back to the aggressive Sato that we used to see last year. The reason why everybody was talking about him with this double duelist, he's able to shine by himself, but also set up the team with the flashes and with the way that they want to use the wall. Wyatt was talking about it early on. Sometimes the way that they're trying to take backside, the way that they're trying to take more space for the post plants, and little things like that, where Sato is often alive and setting them up for success. I don't know what was going on there. What was he
jumping for joy?
I get it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, when you play that well on the Phoenix, you can do anything you want on stage, right?
Yeah, I think he's just done such a phenomenal job playing on that Phoenix. The way that he's constantly supporting Spike too, it just feels like this role makes a lot of sense, and he's been there as a hype merchant. We saw that on the screen. He's so active with his comms, with the way that he plays. You can see the thumbs up there for Phoenix. And really, he did so well. I think his walls were really good. His util was insane. It felt like his mollies always had purpose for executes, and he always used his flashes really well on the defensive side as well, just to play aggro, to make a lot of those trap plays, and that's where I saw him shine.
Yeah, it was very good for them, but we're going to have to move on to Envy now, who had a rough Stage 1 debut, but against Cloud9, they turned it around, and so much of that Triad was off the back of Demon 1 and Kesnet.
Impressive, and for Cloud9, they talked about it a little bit in the podcast, but you see it as well going into this matchup, how confident Demon 1 and Kesnet were, taking a lot of space, getting really aggressive, getting those openings, and that is what we know Kesnet and Demon 1 for. This is not a team that you expect to have the most organized default, the slow setups. This is a team that is just going to run down and get those kills, and that is how they got the win against Cloud9 and how they can continue to get the wins throughout the stage.
I think
what's up, Zex? You're welcome in, welcome in, welcome in.
He's so good at holding it down on that weak side, getting a lot of those.
Oh my gosh, wait! I have a command. I can put my tunnel now. Hold on.
The other side of the map, taking that aggression, being super assertive, and I think this duo just works really well.
Hold on.
They're not playing together the whole time. They're still doing a phenomenal job.
Yeah, you know, I'm happy to see Demon 1 just locking in the chamber and the jet, like,
right.
on that. It's ironic too, because playing against C9, that was what Imi had when he was having Demon 1 sub into the roster.
Why is Casey? I don't want to talk about it. Okay, let's
talk
about something else. Yeah.
It's something that you're mentioning with the defense. He's so good at anchoring those sides with the chamber. Compared to some of the rounds where they had to play the retake, that's when things get messy because of that, because maybe they don't have that coordination that other teams have exactly, and how that utility is going to go out for them to retake. But they don't need to worry about that. They're fine.
They're totally fine. Now, I think we want to get a little bit more of an inside scoop, so let's send it back to Zoe and check in with Rossi.
Rossi, you guys found your footing last week sporting the double duelist and chamber comms. A very similar look that what we've seen from Leviathan. Do you expect to see a mirror today? And if so, what will give your team the edge?
We should expect similar comps. Honestly, thinking about it hard last night, Leviathan's a really good team, but I think the only reason we have the edge is because we have the national head coach, Woken, and I think that was going to be the difference for today. The rightfully deserved coach of Chile.
All right, well, proof's in the pudding. Can't wait to see what you have in store for us.
Well, we'll see how things go for Envy.
National team coach, come on.
I would love to.
Thoughts on Kane? I'm tired of talking about it.
Especially after that tough week.
I'm not gonna lie, tired of talking about it. Unfortunate. Whatever. He comes back in the year. Yeah.
He was having a little bit of identity crisis that first week, but Phoenix just makes so much sense for him, and so does Omen. It fits into his playstyle, being able to support the team, but still able to have that aggressive playstyle, have the mobility on a.
I wanna know thoughts on this game, bro. Dog, I mean, Envy looked nice last week, but come on, man.
And able to just flash in, support the rest of the
I feel like
team.
he'll sneak in and all another piece of, well,
yeah.
yeah.
And I'm really happy to see.
It's not like he's not gonna
It's really cool, especially because
yes, he's going to do that.
Playing 3 different agents, and I saw the Omen. I'm like, okay, if they're gonna play, I guess the Omen.
Everyone knows that's what he's gonna do.
Have him on controller.
Bro, but I mean, Envy looked good last week, but is it good enough to touch Leviathan right now? I mean, Lev's not perfect.
As much as he used to, but he's setting up the team and getting those openings just the same.
And you can tell the roster is just super comfortable with it too.
Yeah.
Like the whole playstyle of everyone has just gone back to how it felt like we were watching them when there was that Yoru. They were so able to be free, to be
Bro, but I
fluid,
mean,
to be aggressive.
the
and
shooters
that's
they
really
have.
where Envy tend to shine.
Yeah, 'cause
Shots
it's a
at
big
clears
learning
be so
curve,
for
right? When you
real.
play the
But
same
he's not
agent
playing
for
like
so long, that means a lot of
insane,
the
I
same
feel like.
comps. They've now sort of settled into something that might be the secret sauce.
Like when Salto
for
came
them,
in
but,
for
we'll see how much
when
you
Salto
two
came in for
believe
stage
in
2
Envy. Let's go ahead and throw
for
up the
Lev,
predictions
he was playing
for
insane. He's
today's
not playing like
matches,
insane right
starting
now.
with where are my Envy believers?
I think he
They're
can find
not
that form. I think
here
he's
to dance.
crazy,
What's
but
going on?
I don't think he's playing
So,
crazy right
production.
now.
Kurt,
Are we gonna
You're just gonna throw them under the bus like
No,
that?
it's okay. You know, if Envy wins, I put Envy. And
Okay.
if Lev wins, I mean, you're seeing it right
whoa,
there.
whoa, is that how it
I
works?
can't lose.
Dude, this is
I
actually
can't
crazy.
Now my question is, you are the only person in the entire day.
Nah,
that
I
has
just don't,
one
bro. I'm not
different
gonna lie. I
prediction.
feel like
Wow,
there's no
coming
way
in,
Envy
so
win this.
You could
There's
definitely
a way,
win
but
that
I don't
match.
think it's
That is not going to happen.
That's
I
not
don't
gonna.
know. You guys
high
are
probability.
So wrong. You guys are so wrong, and you're going to find
I don't
out
think
so
it's a
wrong.
feel like
high
she's gonna be the
probability
side.
that Envy win this
I've been
game.
thinking
I think
about
if
it.
you
It
say
does
that you
feel
have
like
Envy favored for this game, I think
And
you're
I
kind of
will.
insane.
You specifically.
Why me? What's happening?
Look, I don't know if you can take me. I already told you. I took down both GB and Mimi one-on-one.
I
so.
don't
I'd
think
say,
so.
bro.
I
You
don't
don't
think
think
that
so?
happened.
You
We
think
didn't
that's a
see it.
lie?
Dude,
I
look,
Yeah,
think
no,
you
I
find
don't.
tape
Just care.
somewhere. I'm
But
Envy's
sure.
finding
The
behind no
production
matter
will help me
what.
out eventually and find that tape. But Dan, tell me why you're seemingly flip-flopping to support Envy. What is
Yeah.
it that you see in them that we don't?
Right. I see a lot of things. Merch.
Oh.
And a few others.
what is this?
Merch.
No, but I do seriously think that there is a chance. Just
You'd rather have the Envy jersey over the Lev jersey? Have you seen the Envy jersey? Oh my
down to
gosh.
how messy they're able to get things.
It's
to
just-
get
it's just
individual
boring,
duels,
bro.
to get those duels. Kesnet was so good at finding openings in that series versus Cloud9.
Sure, you talking about
And if-
merch?
and if
Yeah,
you see
get outta
Lev
here,
starting
bro.
a little bit slower, the possibility is there. They can.
There's a
I
possibility.
actually will say that's a little bit true. Against G2, they were a little bit slower than I thought they would be, but I still think Lev, they're gonna lock in. They have the firepower. They have the double duelist meta to
Whoa.
zoom. Whoa, it's
Hey,
been
we
updated.
flipped it. Okay.
I like that we have both of the pictures, so I can use it.
Yeah.
depending on
Right.
who wins.
Okay.
This is great.
Okay. Is there
exactly what I
something?
want.
Is that
Is
the
there some
strat?
secret sauce here with Rossi facing off against his former team on the other side?
Ooh.
Oh, 100%. He already won against one of his previous teams in Cloud9,
True.
and now he got
Former,
the next one. He got
one
Lev.
of his
And he's
former
not
teams,
young.
bro.
And
It's
he's
one
IG.
guy.
The secret.
I mean,
Actually,
this
it's
is
no
true.
guys.
I mean, maybe
It's
you
a
sold
former
that
org,
she has
not
a
even the
backup, so
coach.
sure. Leviathan and Envy are ready to face off and will have.
Oh wait, no,
Envy
King is there.
really
King
on
is
the
there.
mic.
One guy.
It's VCT Americas starts right now.
Right now. Yeah. We love VCT. Woo.
Lev's strengths, I would say they're really good at opping. They're going to be opping a lot.
En medio, esta vez va a tener su venganza, León Escucho.
And as far as Leviathan's weakness, I would say the roster. We just have the better roster than them.
Demon One delivers. With the smoke blocking his vision, he has to activate. Now he has to activate quickly. Oh my God, he's done it!
Eu acho que essa partida, eu acho que vai estar mais pra gente. O Eggsor não tava muito confortável.
Só to-
porque eles não tavam
maybe
se
if Casey won a game, I'd like it.
com os outros.
Exer is insane. Like I said, let him get used to the role.
It's okay, bro.
Here to
We're
show you guys
gonna
that you
win.
can play at tier 1.
An Exter
We're gonna win,
out
bro.
from heaven. Look at that. It'll be 2 kills for them, but 4 for Exter and a very.
We're gonna win. It's okay.
Esse stage 1 a gente tá vindo muito mais forte do que antes. E continue acompanhando a gente. Beijo pra vocês.
Thank you to all the Envy fans. Hey guys, we're going to give you a banger, and we're going to keep riding this momentum for the season.
I think we'll have
We
some
are back
fun
here
today.
at VCT Americas, and it is about to be a banger. Lev versus Envy. Lev looking to get themselves into playoffs with a good win here, but Envy, they're going to look to put their foot in that door and say not just yet.
They're definitely looking to stay alive pretty much for Envy at this point. I mean, they had a really nice win against Cloud9. Not the best of starts, though, if you're looking into the series, but thankfully they bounced it back in that second and third map to be able to take that series over. So for them, continuing
I mean,
super
Envy-
important stage with all
yo,
these changes that came
maybe
in,
Envy just
with the roster
sucks.
last minute.
That is
New
100
Angelic coming
lose
in as well,
seconds.
going into
Yeah.
stage 1. That responsibility
Let's
gets
just
to
stop
Rossi.
talking about it, bro.
Rossi trying to call it right
Let's
for
look
this whole team,
forward,
making
okay?
sure that they could
It was a bad day.
a tough game. game up ahead, should I say, for Envy, though.
Yeah, he has said himself, you know, when it's not going well, on Split especially in his interview, it kind of fell on him. Stunner has been saying when the team's jittery, that's on preparation. And preparation is on Stunner. So they are
guys,
looking
rep
at
Envy,
where
bro.
those little hits that they can't follow up on are coming from and already trying to sort them out because you're going to have to against Lev.
It's going to be super fun to see.
I lied, rep Lev. Oh my gosh, their classic is so,
Bind is a map picked here by Envy. They haven't really played it yet.
Their classic is so nice, bro. I feel like I can't, like,
Leviathan, we've had some
you know what I mean, man?
They had a banger of a series in that map as well against G2 in the past.
They're so tough.
Okay, what's the prep? What's the win con here to try
their
to fight
classic is tougher. Their players are tougher.
For Envy side, and as you were mentioning, Stunner is responsible and takes that for him to be like responsibility of, oh, I'm going to be able to do this for the team. The prep's going to be important. Blind going into this one as well as, I guess I pre-fired that a little bit going into the map vetoes, but at least Blind as that first map is super cool, right? Because we
Blind, Fracture Haven.
And when they were playing Split,
have we seen Fracture from either of these teams?
Against C9 against a Neon, they were not having the best of times. So
I don't think Lev played Fracture in week 1, no.
Composition that has more utility, more stall, because Neon is so.
And I don't think Envy played it.
Right now.
Let's see if Deuce can get up on the board.
Yeah,
Fracture next. You got to
Fracture.
Finally get some Fracture.
Let's see it, baby.
In America, so no tape. These teams are about to go fresh.
Bro, I mean,
and we will get that. And ending on Haven.
I don't know, man.
We played out the whole way.
The other fun part too, if you want to give some hopes to Envy sign, is that Sato also mentioned in a conversation with Sage Twin saying, and also to Andre interview saying, look, when we played against a team like G2 and we had to face off against them on Harbor, it was so hard for us to figure out how to play against it because we didn't have the reps. Now they have no reps against Envy. They don't know what comp Envy's coming out with, which we get to see right now. So we're gonna have a Neon and Neon. Sato's gonna stay on to this Phoenix, but I think.
Hey boys, how we doing today? We doing good. We doing good. What's up, teams?
Are playing to the strengths of every single one of the players into these roles, with the exception, of course, of Exter, but he's been playing the smokes mostly recently.
And he's been kind of finding his own. He said there was a bit of fog of war getting onto that stage, and even on the Yoru it was tough. So now having to branch out seems comfortable. Sky back at home on Bind. Would you expect anything less here to get those refreshes on cover?
Eggy on Brim? Yup.
It's going to be a good one. Like we said, Lev is going in hard on this to make sure they can lock themselves in that play.
Give him the stem, let him run forward. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. Demon one on the chamber.
Have an opportunity to see them start off here on the
Samsung OLED map start.
Match
start. My bad. My bad.
It is going to be Lev on attack. Sato saying recently they don't do a lot of standing around. It's very hard for them to even stand still. And Phoenix and Neon, everything.
All right, let's see it, bro.
Looks like they're going to
Let's start attack.
Or are you trying to look for some information for Envy? And early dog, there's a fight right into Hookah.
Yo, this guy just slid through anyways. Oh, they'd have pinched through. Okay. I didn't TP. I was like, what the hell?
Hookah was a little separated from the play due to utility.
I'll just back up, no.
But Rossi doesn't back down. Okay, he'll give up a bit of space.
Whatever.
Oh.
Whatever.
Playing a little funky here for a moment, but they are still trying to back each other up and not give an inch to Envy.
Look dangerous because popping didn't have
they
a
just
second
full walk
flash.
away.
I
Wait.
they're gonna try to
And they're out.
through that wall, but
dude, this timing's actually low-key scuff for them, no?
Favor, which is nice here for Envy. Now it's guaranteed to know that Leviathan's gonna hit towards this A side, and he still have
they're gonna have to look back
control,
towards
so
flank,
this is gonna be a nice little pinch here
I feel like
towards the end in this post plant.
Hasn't it?
Low. Just seeing one. Yeah, they're gonna have to accelerate a little bit or turn around to fight, and they choose to fight.
Damn, Rossi for 3.
More. Just heating up already.
They just leave it. Extra solo shower.
As well in the momentum.
He knows he's off too.
TP already thought about by Rossi. He's waiting on B side.
The thing is, right though, they have to cover every single one of these.
Now they have double shower. And one guy got an CT. Bro.
That's a great point.
I don't know, man.
Sets himself up. He's no stranger to these situations either. He knows he has to seek one out. Creates that angle. He can get one on each side of U-Haul here and hope to only find that one fight. Looks like he might be forced into a few. The slide out comes in too quick, and Kesnet's going to be able to capitalize. They go for the defuse as well. Actually, they're throwing it down for orbital strike. No, okay, Rossi gets it. Just going half and half for Budsies. I think.
I mean, it is interesting to see where they want to focus on their defense, right?
Yeah,
because
yeah.
getting that pit up early would be super important for them. But I think another win
Low
con
calm
looks
pistol
like
for Envy.
fight with a lot of aggression. I like the first fight though that we saw from Leviathan at that contact on
Yeah,
Sands,
Spike really just slid through that molly.
Leon actually dropped a nice smoke into the teleporter to disrupt
brother,
the
man.
vision of Demon 1 actually going through the TP.
First round ghost, bro. Insane.
So they didn't have a chance really to set up the
he
next
saw it with
crossfire.
the
So there
dog.
was some great
trolling?
trades coming out from that side. What I'm liking, at least from the get-go, from the side of Envy, is that they're not giving up space and they're okay of challenging that back, which was something that was missing against their game against Cloud9, giving too much space, rotating through spawn on the early info that you get from.
I guess, bro. Nah, it's cool. NC King.
Doesn't get a contact.
Alright, bro, get out on the site, man.
Kill through the smoke.
They get playing down at
Be
least.
able to walk this in for the plant. The post plant, a different story once they meet the guns of Envy here.
Hey,
delay,
you plant.
more so damage.
Round's gone.
Sliding.
Round's gone though.
Finding two.
NT, brother.
Beautifully done on a swivel there. It looks like he might even get a third. Just
Bang.
playing with his food here.
Let's go
Strays
shower.
Back and forth on blows. A third kill.
Neon, you don't pop that molly.
And these
You
points
didn't
are
get the
coming in
chance.
quick.
You didn't
Like
even
we
get
said,
the
the plant
chance.
would probably come in a little bit of money, but Envy cleans that up.
Yeah. And Kizit's still going to be able to play that Judge going to the next round, which is going to be very strong going to the bonus. If he dies, that's Overdrive going to round number 4. So again, all the chips are stacked correctly for Envy to have a great start on a defense. Kizit already 5-0 going to the last 2 rounds, but I think really what cemented them for a nice little victory on that pistol round was especially Rossi pushing forward for those kills and those trades on the short side. So you're also seeing a little bit of a variance out of how Kesset is moving around with his Neons, being selfless, finding space, not only just tackling down for kills. If he's guaranteed the shot with a buckshot close range, sure, he'll take it. But if not,
No more judging. This guy's on a
narrow that gap
Guardian right now.
so the team can
Doesn't
follow
it?
up with
Goes
the
on
trades.
the Guardian. Poppin goes on to the Judge.
You got to imagine.
He really is just smokes now. Hey, he be on Phoenix though.
Demon 1 in there, Exter in there. Honestly, this team is just full of them. Oh, Kesnet always getting good competition, finding the best of himself from this squad. We see a first engage there, and just a heal up coming from that is looks like level reset to rethink this one.
It's a nice little W as well, because that means you only
Riot
have, like,
Games
what,
really
10
sucks,
HP
by the way.
left
Why
where
does
you
Riot
really
Games
wanna
suck,
heal
bro?
the rest of your team in the post plant, so Envy could actually bring a lot of damage going into the post plant.
Launching smoke.
Extra stall on showers, and it looks like everybody's moving into more of an anchor position now. Time's ticking a bit down. And again, Rossi feels comfortable to sit solo on B. We saw this come out of the pistol round when they were just considering all of the options that LEV have. Lever, they're just waiting down to the wire here because they can't.
I was
find
23
kill,
RR
they
off
want the
plat,
pressure of
then got
hoping to
21.
force
Then
this
they gave me
offside.
back-to-back games with throws, so now I'm down to 64
so they're
RR.
just gonna play the wall contact.
Sounds
back
like
into the
a
side.
skill
Yeah,
issue to me. I
start
don't
some
think that's
players.
Riot's fault. It's okay though.
30 seconds left.
Bit of a flash. Oh, Demon 1 caught
Demon
out
1
early too. He
fried.
wasn't really able to fire off a shot. LEV sees him.
There's already 3 guys back site though.
Spike covering a bit of elevation here, but Phoenix Wall stops them. They dash through together.
Yeah,
The teamwork
this
is
guy's
there from
gone, bro.
LEV. They light up that
Poppin,
kill
you can
feed,
try
and
your
now
best.
they leave
Wait, he got that?
Oh.
No,
Drawing a picture of his opponent there with the Judge instead of taking him down. Blows finalizes with the last 2, and LEV will take the bonus away from Envy.
And they do have their protocols going in for Envy in that round, just trying to react correctly to what was happening in that map. When you cut noise,
My fault for somehow getting the same amount of RR for a 13 to 7 one as a 14 to 12 OT win. Listen,
but you're
bro.
also trying to move Kesnet as fast
And you
as
drop
can
2
into
kills
these
in a
right
14 to
moments.
12
But
OT win.
unfortunately,
You know what I mean?
jump spawning into this B site, which allowed here Leviathan to go for such a big pop through their attacker side wall. We kind of like that too. That allows for a little bit of encumbrance to not allow Demon 1 to get too much value with the scopes if he's going to have to try to opt from Heaven or opt from APC. So it's a nice little wall that can utilize here for Leviathan.
Oof. Demon 1 gets that, and he's out alive too. Probably don't do enough.
On the board with LEV running a lot of
He
their
gets another one?
what it looked like
Okay,
here.
now
With
he's not gone yet.
Trades,
Okay, now he's gone.
and LEV
Poppin'
is
1v2.
just swarming the site.
And blows backs it up.
Waterfalling
Has
is
this
before
guy.
Envy can react.
Yeah.
Poppin' with just a few bullets left.
Dude, there was low-key a vision for him to win that too. That's the crazy thing.
LEV quickly put another one on the board.
Yeah, unfortunately, a dink through the wall that doesn't do too much damage there from Poppin on a 1v2. Almost isolated that first fight in the end, but man, was that quick for Leviathan. A little bit of a change of tempo on that side, too. And that's something that has evolved a little bit more for Leviathan once we started looking at this stage 1 since Neon joined this team, and they had time to really practice going into stage 1 from their boot camp in Santiago. But Demon One, like I said, did an excellent job denying that first pick. But then he gets hit by the vulnerable here of that snake bite, and there's just too many bodies running out so that the two players cannot help. Because they didn't have that stack. It's weak side now.
Demon One tries.
Very weak side on B.
Peek after the flash, just can't get it done. I think he got a body shot off it, but
with Demon One with this headhunter here. But
nothing else.
It'll just be Leviathan still
and the
taking
orb
their
sucked.
time after getting the player advantage because you still don't know where the stack could be coming from.
Yeah. A nice first kill by Sato. You actually saw Poppin hiding.
What, an orb? Yeah.
At the
No, it was incredible,
triangle
bro.
of their back spawn. Moved over as
That's
soon as
the
kill
Polish
came
orb?
in.
Alright,
So
you're
already
banned.
Envy was saying, okay, we have one that can lean, hopefully set up a trap if that's where they go. Everybody through B long, though, kind of avoids that hookah trap. A clear from the Trailblazer, and Lever in again.
Should be easy for them to take two.
Yeah.
Right now, they also have Orbital Strike for the post plant. They already have, if needed be, they'll run it back. You definitely want to save this going to the next round.
Oh, actually picks one off.
Hey, they got a
Can't
couple
get
kills.
any
Poppin
of the
tries to
weapons
jump at a
just
guy with a
reach.
judge.
The
Doesn't
kills
work out.
finalized by Lev, and 3 fast rounds. Really showing their
This ain't
aggression
seen on,
and
bro.
just keeping a pace of their own.
Can't swing anything.
The real test coming through here.
You just
if
win the fight?
Envy could
Yeah.
actually stuff
Just swinging anything.
this big ult round that's available now for Leviathan on the attack.
Hey, you might be able to.
Remember, Sato, when he's playing this Phoenix as his role is just to run it down. Or you're chasing kills, or you're dying, or you're picking up orbs. You're just trying to bring up that running back ASAP, because that's a free drone as well for the team. It's like it's almost like a Yoru ult at home.
Hey,
Where he's still gonna go
another
in,
B
you can
start.
still get some picks. But if you get picked off there, you can still survive.
Dog goes through.
Hookah control. But now lever
Great
changes
hit.
out into the site. It's Rossi holding it
Oh, with the
solo.
Phoenix ult this time.
They went through B long, now they crash and waterfall out of
Okay.
Hookah again.
Okay,
Rinse and repeat
Spike.
for Lev here, and it just seems to work.
Bro,
They
just
source
flying
every
through them,
member of
bro.
Envy that was in the B
They leaving
side
this
and
insta?
push
Yeah,
them
they
back
are.
to their own spawn.
I think you have no choice but
Yeah,
to
I
save
mean their
at this
money's
point.
cooked.
Yeah, that was.
They lose two guys
We're sold out
immediately.
this right now.
Because you definitely know as well, Sato, he's not going to be chasing for kills anymore. He just used his ult. So for him to fall back is super important, or stay with the team. Maybe
I
he
did
wants to start
post.
chasing
I
to
did
make it a little
post,
more
bro.
expensive here for Envy once they realize here that Envy is on a save. So there you go. Confirms it.
Okay.
Pushing in towards that spawn. And yeah, they're not giving a chance here for Envy to save their weapons at all. I didn't really like the approach from it at the beginning though here, Riv. Because you already knew here, looking at the tab, you're looking at the scoreboard, you know that there's a running back available. You know they're going to be very explosive going to that one. And again, it's a one-up. It's a free life. You can't waste utility. You can't waste your
Damn, no guns. No guns kept.
You need to find ways here to
He already
stack
got
with
two
your team
orbs
or
back up
play a
on his
retake
ult.
at that point, and you're playing another 2 versus X players running in from the side of Leviathan. Envy cannot hold that so far.
Yeah, I think the state of the game got away from him.
Envy
a lot. They
time
realized,
out or
oh,
what?
There was a lot to layer there. I think they recognized 2 rounds in a row now that the snake bite, that the strafe jump that Lev's hitting out of hookah is not giving it as much value as it would they would hope.
No? Okay.
So we still want to keep our timeouts now for Envy. Not really, doesn't really seem like they're really scrambling for a solution yet. But I think they're realizing this fast tempo from Leviathan is starting to happen quite often. If you're giving up that space towards hookah, you got to expect these type of explosions here towards this B site.
Demon 1 Guardian round.
Wait, Demon
Trying to
1.
Put a lot on this one.
Okay,
Gibbs
NT.
spun on. Neon was expecting it. Overdrive is going to drop Rossi where he stands. And again,
And they get through B
2
again.
are
Okay.
instantly dropped in B site, leaving the rest of Envy to scramble.
Yeah. Eco round though, at least the rest are going to go chase for some kills. Blow's ready for the Seekers for the next round, and they're just going to try to hunt down Kesnet, who doesn't really want to give an orb away here to Sato. So he's trying to find where Blows is at. Blows already has his ult, so it doesn't really matter. Now he can even save a weapon on top of that. It's actually not too bad.
I'm going to say Kesnet's the only one on his team without an ult as well.
Yeah.
He gets that, and they actually could get a few rounds back to
Bro,
back
I mean, a
here if they sync those
4
together.
Yeah, they're definitely
Battle
gonna
of the
need it.
Blue? Yob. Bro, 4 ults on this round.
Nice movement.
Right now, at least, Leviathan are doing also the excellent job of maintaining and managing the economy of Demon 1. Maybe into the next round, what would happen here is Poppin could buy the op here for Demon 1, and Demon 1 just drops a different weapon. Actually, he has his own tool that falls in the next one anyways.
Right.
So now you could cycle potentially 2 ops going into the next few rounds, but of course you're not trying to lose the upcoming ones here on Envy on the defense, but...
Does that become a shower up now? It's Ben B long and Sato.
I guess.
here they find Demon 1.
I was
tricky again. They gotta switch something up.
Look at Neon with that flick, by the way.
It's cool, bro. This guy looked back for like
flicking shots is just
a little bit.
He did so
Just
many
run and gun
assists
one.
over
Nah, it's
against
cool.
G2
It's cool.
last
It's
week
cool.
too, and man,
I feel like he didn't even properly
potential
stop,
and the
bro. Just
firepower that this
just shoot
roster
him.
currently has.
All right, here's the
Still being
timeout.
very,
Here's the
very new,
timeout.
Are looking like a veteran team going into stage 1 already. And you know what? It brings an interesting point because when we started the offseason, they won an off-season Chinese event, and then you're like, oh, well, Leviathan, they're going to be the dark horse. They're probably going to be top.
Yo, I wonder how hot it is in this room, bro.
Neon's able to join.
Right.
And then
Or you think it's the other way around, where like they
fall
pump
off a
ACs,
little bit because you had to
so
change
then it's
goals
cold.
here and there to just adapt it to Neon not being in the roster yet.
Because I swear,
And then once
if
they
it's not
finally
like,
joined in that lower bracket
bro,
run,
that's what
they weren't that impressive
the
because
amount
it was
of
such a
equipment in
short
there
turnaround
is
time,
actually
you know,
like
they
unreal,
couldn't get
bro.
it done. So
10
I feel like those
PCs,
slots
10
kind of went
monitors,
down.
10
But now that
cameras,
they had a chance to boot
more
camp
than
in
10
San
cameras,
Diego
bro.
and show what they're made of here in this stage 1.
10
Or you're
PCs,
like, oh,
10 monitors, screens on the walls,
It's big.
cameras on every
Even
player,
from last
cameras
year,
on both
like
sides.
Sato mentioned, and this is just a comparison of like joining a team and building it from.
So what is that?
session
12
when
cameras?
him and Oki
Like,
joined,
damn.
They were all friends. It was still great, but you're not getting a good base still. You're just kind of being thrown in.
Probably not bad at stage though. Yeah, probably. I mean, it's a bigger room, but then also like the amount of people that are in there, and then the screen on the floor as well, and the wall, and the ceiling, and the other wall, and the other wall. I don't know. I'm just thinking this room specifically because it's so small and like closed off. You know what I mean? Lights are hot. Oh yeah, that's right. Because they got hella lights on the stage too. It's not just like, yeah, I get you, I get
on the
you.
B side, and Lev reads it correctly by flashing through and getting the first 2 picks.
People just getting washed over there in shower. Lev cleans up 3, and this is
Also,
fish in a barrel.
Listen,
Okay, the fish is angry.
Envy pop timeout, you know, they had 5 ults going into this round, you know.
Able to come away, smiles across the faces of Lev.
Lev, just keep the pace going and fry them in shower. 5 guys!
Right off, right out the gate. Going to the next one, feeling good.
It's tough as well, because when you're looking at it, you had great positioning for Showers control, and already a 3-player stack over on the TP side of B. So they had whatever was needed to try to go for a flash pick into that spot, but because we smoked out the entrance of Showers, there's no real way of doing the real crunch by sky flashing through.
Guys, that was our buy round? Yeah.
Across. So
It's
that
okay.
kind of just fails in that plan. And now Envy has a second chance, though, with the op, as I mentioned before, this time Tour de Force for Demon 1.
Dog through shower.
Leviathan as they
Grab the orb.
so many
Sato
B-side
now
builds.
on
they're
ultimate
showing that they're able to
ability.
take full control of Showers too, and they want to start that
Love
way as
this
well.
blue Neo
Forcing
Frontier
pushes.
Phantom. No, actually, bro. Dog, it's fire.
Push up already. I'm sure Demon
And it
1
makes a
has
cool
little
sound.
bit of audio here.
Demon 1, your timing could be the worst thing ever or the best thing ever.
There it is.
Oh no! Spike got them both! It's against it too!
Spike takes full advantage of the situation. Takes
Popping insta TPs on this. Yo,
It went from
what do you think
shadowing
you're
to
doing
body
here
block.
with your Odin, buddy? Oh!
Exactly.
That's what he's doing with his Odin!
Gets 2 again? Deja vu?
Wait, it's doable!
Very winnable, though.
Yeah, very
It's doable for both sides! Bro, and then Rossi can get a heal? Yeah?
Yeah, Blow's not going to be able to get in just yet.
Oh, blows.
Oh, Poppin gives a shoulder, gives the fix.
Oh, blows! Oh my gosh! Envy have no chance. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Envy have no chance. Envy have 0 chance, bro.
The other ones, you never really see a chance for Blue
Oh.
right? He's always flashed for his team, being the utility, but this time in the clutch, he's able to win a beautiful.
Like, bro, Poppin bails them, and still they can't win. It's actually so fried.
No.
Dude, that's how you know it's bad. This guy's just laughing after they win the clutch.
That's what's happening right now.
Not a nice one. This guy's just laughing his ass off.
Solo check play, but it's all for the distraction insight. Sato's still moving. Run it back's about to fizzle out. The team's already gained the space.
Good kill for King. They got the pinch onto Eggster. Eggster gets the kill on Sato, but it don't even matter, bro.
It's like, where
3v3. Papa running through with an Odin.
movement of Lev on these plays.
At least they're solo right now. They're kind of isolated for Leviathan. Envy has a chance to
I mean, they
really
do have
close
one
this
more.
gap, but
God.
now you're
King's
starting to see
back in
Blue
market
going
right
from
now.
King over
One
on
guy's
the
bench
side.
and one guy's
They
U-Haul.
could actually go for elite TP.
Or no, he's
here.
front truck right now.
Want to try to waste more util with another tap spike.
Dude.
Just imagine this Odin for popping is like all these.
That's
smokes and
so
everything down, he's just
irritating.
doing a ramble, yeah,
Yo,
every
imagine
time he's holding
blows.
it down.
Yo, imagine blows
Super
bails them
shots
right
will
now.
follow. They do get one though. It's paid off.
TP gets popped. Oh, they're going back A. They're going back A.
Thing is, right now they're
Oh my
around
gosh.
the world.
Yep.
They broke the trip.
They might. No, there's no world. There's no way.
Yes, it's cool. It still allows for you
Oh, they're
to
actually
try
full
to get
committing
to the
this.
A site,
Yo, these
but I
guys
love
are
that
scared.
NV,
These guys are
they stay
scared,
as a
bro.
three-pack
Guys, just stay
mentality,
as three. Just stay as
to make
three,
sure that they
bro.
can flood
Wait,
retake
just
as a
chill,
team,
just
and the more
chill.
time that you waste, potentially,
We need this
a
round,
flash
guys.
of Poppin
Here's the
should be
flash.
available for that
Okay.
flood retake in the end. See if they can get
There's
it.
no molly on Rossi, bro. Just plant the bomb.
Plant down.
All right, bro.
Nothing
King and
hurt
blows.
just
Let's see
yet
it, man.
by that. The orb. And they are going to split here for a moment. They have a bit of a crossfire on each other. Short flash and C1.
Nope. An opportunity
Don't tell
for
me
now
blows
for
does it.
sure because of that.
Don't tell me blows does it again. One. Oh my gosh!
A repeat. Like I said, they can do no wrong. 29 HP. Going against an Odin and a rifle. Now the crossfire is going to be here as they just make noise.
Jeez, man. Oh my gosh. It's so over. Demon is so scared today. Bro, it's so weird. Because in the first couple of rounds, like he was looking ready to fight these guys, bro. And he was kind of cooking with some of like their rounds.
This first wave aggression of Neon.
And like they just couldn't win the round, bro. But like as the game progressed, bro, it's less and less looking like that, bro. Actually getting fried right now. Jeez, bro. Yeah,
he's trade off this time around too. But the more that they're
yo, Santo's the best players in the world on his team right now, bro.
You're always seeing a result.
Bro, what is Blows on, bro? I feel like Blows is the one guy you look at on this team and go like, you know what I'm saying? Not like he's bad, but like he's not as like he doesn't have as much hype around him as the other guys. That's the only way you can really say it.
Yeah. The way that they're picking apart Envy.
But literally, this guy's won them like 3 of these rounds, bro. Envy could have brought the half back.
It doesn't matter which site they're going to.
And they play passive, but you see where the issue is. Isolated. Not really there for trades. No use.
But like Neon, you know, he's, it's Neon, bro. Came through 18 years old. You know what I'm saying? Spike came through. Oh, yeah, that's the guy on 2G. You know, the Neon guy. You know what I mean?
Now on their attack side.
But like, dog.
And they've just got the protocol of everything figured out.
Oh. Oh.
Envy reacting very nice to that separated double peek off of the flash from Sato. Really,
Neon still has a it's fine. They can't lose.
Going on. This is the kind of performance they need to see here at the end of this first half.
All right, Rossi, get out of there.
But Lev still.
This round's literally unlosable. Okay.
And the shots. Blows alive. The safest pair of hands in this game, apparently. Holy moly.
It's amazing. It's amazing so far. Now the one that I haven't had a chance to talk about too much was.
We gotta deal with this guy. Let me see. What did Akamaru say, bro?
Calling all the shots, and then the young guns
They're
are
making
fragging.
the shots.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You're not going to meet your future wife at a rave, or at your job, or school, or a cafe, or a church. You're in a sense. Yeah, there you go. Nah, there's nothing to deal with there, bro. He's speaking facts. He's speaking the truth out here.
Just previous years of their coaching strategy. It's a very different, aggressive, and always hungry Leviathan.
When you think about it in the last round and a half.
And it's just another straight B hit. It's one of these.
They already got the retreat.
Bro, I think they've run this B hit 3 times this half, bro.
Holy moly.
I think this is the 3rd or 4th time they've run this half, bro.
Envy realizes like we don't want to lose any more, as per usual. They keep a few more alive this time, but they're gonna have to come back into the pit.
The pit, I think, is going to give a gap, though. You can actually flood towards the back.
That's kind of I'm not gonna lie.
Not killed,
and
though.
it doesn't.
Traded on both sides.
It doesn't
That's an
matter.
equal one, but Neon starts to separate the trades.
It just doesn't
one,
matter. This team isn't losing anything.
Blows being the closer of most of these rounds for Leviathan. Insane what this kid could do right now. But it also shows how insane it is for Envy.
This team is losing 0 rounds. They lost Eco. He's 21-4.
That's crazy stuff.
They lost Pistol. They lost Anti-Eco and won 10 rounds in a row. Blows is 21-4. I can't, bro. Genuinely, Envy have no chance. Envy have 0 chance in this game, bro. It's disgusting. Took a call for 4 minutes and the half is almost over, bro. Envy don't get to play the game. That's the problem, bro. Like, damn. I genuinely thought coming in, like, oh yeah, Envy are gonna be able to shoot back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, Lev have shooters, bro, but like Envy also got that going. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might be a little scrappy. You know what I mean? But no, it wasn't that at all. Instead, it's... Yeah! Lev just kind of... Well, bro, some of the rounds have gotten scrappy. It's not like Envy aren't getting, like, slightly bailed in some of these rounds. It's just they can't win the rounds. The bail isn't big enough, bro. They're not getting 200 pumps. They're getting 180s. You know what I mean? Doesn't help D1's getting cried? Yeah. Nah, it's looking rough out there for them, bro.
Because Leviathan running away with that first half, lining them up.
Okay, see, social media manager setting them up right now.
I'm
I'm not gonna lie, I don't follow any, literally zero. I don't even follow the Warriors. But I don't follow any of the
They went for a triple push, closing the gaps. I was like, okay, the game plan is looking awesome. But as soon as the money started flowing here for Leviathan, you just always had
any of the people
disrespecting any type of defensive utility.
Or any of the official accounts.
Could do similar pastures against Leviathan, as Kesnet is going to be at the point already leading the pack into the U-Haul control.
The LEV squad, oh, they're just on the other side of the wall. This is about to be
Envy,
the clash.
straight, it's that 5 dudes for U-Haul.
Goes in, no, who's going to enter first? They realize it is a party in there, and it's going to be extra that comes out first,
Don't tell me, okay.
I
was about to say, imagine they lose that.
Aw,
Neon can't find any back.
Realizing how many were there.
Good one. Nah, there's no way he gets more than that. 2?
So far, the tourniquet's on. And they
King, 1v2 with the Ghost.
With that kill.
Both guys are 100 HP. Ooh.
Hit Demon 1 in the face, but he gets dropped. They don't even give him a chance. And Envy gets a very much needed round, or this could have been a quick second half.
Such an interesting look for Envy as well. Another well-prepared pistol round, I gotta say here for Envy, as they're winning both for this map. And it's just
don't even follow Warriors like that, or as much to say outside of the old. Well, I say that because I'm from the Bay Area. That's why I say it.
Let's go. Let's go. That's what he needed potentially here. Remember, it was 10 rounds lost in a row in the first half once Leviathan started getting their money.
Okay, so I knew he was clutching rounds last half, but looking down 21 and 5, really blows.
Okay, they smoke long.
Oh, Poppins 2Ks through smokes.
Yo, get your other orb. Etsy Sato. Hey, bro, I mean, it's not the worst. You got 1 orb, you died. That's 2 off ults. You could have been 1 off. It's okay, though. Bro, but they were so ready for that.
This one's safe right into the plan.
And they don't want to lose. Look at that. All grouping up so they could heal everybody to top.
Exactly.
And then just moving.
We're not losing these guns.
Silver lining right there for Leviathan in this eco was by having that push down towards that B side, hearing that he was popping, getting these kills, and then he also had.
Oh, but now Poppin's one off ult. Oh, Poppin's gonna have ult actually for next round.
From Envy on that side as well. So they're going to try to play a little bit more of like extremity controls here, going to their rifle rounds, and that will be a great opportunity for somebody like Spike to open things up for them.
Huge. With those 2 kills, the plant, Seekers are up early, a way to really shut down Lev. If they get through a timeout or a gun round, you know they're going to go for the throat. So that's nice for Envy.
Never not laugh at Thunder Slander.
Yeah, you're right. Seekers and the buy is actually very good going to the next round. You have Kesnet and Pop.
I just like Slander, bro. Listen. The only time
be quite explosive around the Seekers against the rifle round of Leviathan.
The only time Slander tilts me, bro, is I remember this morning I saw something from a Valorant hater account that low-key tilted me, bro.
Chance to even die to Spike. This is very good here for Envy to making sure they're dotting all their I's.
It seems these strangers want me
Getting all this orb control for the further rounds.
Valorant hater central, bro. You don't understand. You don't understand the pain I experienced.
Wall lineup.
At least got the orb. So that's an orb and a death. So that's getting closer to the run it back as well for Sato. He's currently 2 pips away from his. So Keslin's going to keep this Guardian, but they are leaning for some heavy control here towards short A side. Maybe not using the Seekers just to have the dog going a little bit more quickly.
Good turbo neon.
Yep.
Oh. Neon go burr.
I saw the tweet you sent, Snow. Don't worry, bro.
To get the hookah space seen by King.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you gotta. Nah. See, I was gonna say you gotta think about it a little bit, but I mean, come on.
But they're getting pushed.
Oh my gosh! Wait, King for 2?
Pushed. Wait a minute.
I didn't realize you got exit with the Blows.
Blows is still there to lock it
Yeah,
down.
they're calm.
Finally
They're
get a little help
calm.
from
3
Lava.
alive,
Spike's
not
there
bad.
to retaliate with 2.
It almost feels like
Don't gotta think about it. It's just there, bro. I didn't know that was a thing until like maybe a month ago, bro.
Which is great, but what I wanted to focus on.
That's the thing. I didn't know that was one of their. I thought they only had one. I thought they only had one symbol, bro.
From the elbow, from Octagon. Look how everybody's blind trying to jump through. That's why people are just dying and just melting here coming across. There you go. That was a huge flash coming in from long B side, right over there from Blows.
Yeah. Man.
What a way to anchor it here for the side of Leviathan.
I feel like you gotta put the emojis one on each side. Yeah.
The same as last time. They take away what would be the bonus, and they might take away the rest of the rounds that they need. Already trying to focus out of hookah. They switch that power to long just to get the advantage in one position.
At the end of the day, though, if I could start sprinkling in some cope, it was fairly one-sided as well for Envy against C9 on that first map, right? It was very dominant on one half. But once you started seeing that second and third map, what happened? What was different there for Envy was that they came out with a new composition, and it almost looked like that week of practice that they had was to just focus on that single composition for the 2 maps that worked out in their
Flash.
favor. Fracture's coming up next. I'm assuming it's something.
Kesnet
like
actually
that.
gets to live there, bro. Good Molly from Rossi as well. And Spike kills the 2 guys jumping out of hookah. Okay.
What did they eat
Well.
this morning? Spike does it again. He ended the round like that. Gets a few in the middle of the round. Doesn't matter. No pressure felt here from the Vietton as they just
Sato
bring
catches
the
his
sauce
kill.
on bind to
All right, bro.
Envy.
4v2.
Just a few more to take as they find Kesnet and Rossi.
Come
here.
on, Envy.
And they're already moving
You
up
have no
for it.
util. You need to walk out into this, and there is low-key across. Okay, well,
He's just
if you don't full clear that, then you're fried.
flat for me.
Okay.
Sure.
What?
Wait. Yep.
Wait, Blows died?
And eat the flash.
Just look at him laugh at the bottom, too. I thought it was just a selfless thing. I thought he was going to be the one that...
Yo, this team actually is gonna have the most fun in the world to the Champs Trophy, bro. Like, dog!
Oh my god. But yeah, this Blows is having an excellent game. What more can you add about this kid for today's matchup so far? They definitely came in, I wouldn't necessarily say prepared against Envy so far, because it's pretty simple, if I could put it that way, for lack of a better word, of how Leviathan's opening on these maps. Everything that they're doing in terms of just getting value on the aggression of Spike is working to perfection.
Transfer
and when you need somebody
merchant?
to anchor up like Blows, he's going to win it for the team. And they're speaking
Yo,
of the devil.
You're so mad. You're so mad. Dog, they're just all so angry,
Oh
bro.
my gosh. He doesn't even reload. He's like, let me get
This map could have been like
Spike's
text
still down there, pretty bad, even
message,
through the wall being up right now, and they're getting pushed.
email.
Behind, already pinched in by Sato's run it back, which is followed up by Spike.
I feel like if they sent it through a fax machine, would have taken longer than the map did. You know what I mean? Like, it's just all bad, bro.
Trying to work together here towards this B side.
Now Sato's ready.
Too many crossfire setups so far.
These guys are mollied off. Demon One's fried.
Barbecue for just a moment. Demon
Rossi.
and Rossi can't really help each other on that angle. Okay, Demon
He's
One's ready
alive?
for the teleport though.
Wait, Rossi's actually alive. Hold
Get a
on.
little backstab
They're both
through
30
the
HP.
TV.
Why am I trying to hype this up, bro? It's so cooked. It's so cooked.
Especially when Neon can connect onto the shots too, so you just want to play player advantage, which is fine. Right now, if Envy want to start moving towards this B side, they're going to have to knife out quite early. But you still have to gun out to try to cross over towards the A short, where it's currently being jump spotted by Neon.
We didn't win.
To hit towards A now. A Hail Mary now
Who's
for
we?
Envy.
Saw it.
All right, bro.
There on the head of Rossi. They go for the elevator.
All right, yeah.
And it's not
GG.
enough. Spike gets the final
Oh my
one.
gosh, that was
Almost a
quick,
clean sweep
bro.
of that first half, but definitely in control the whole
That was
time.
fast.
Vietton, as they come out 13-4 against Envy to start the series.
An unfortunate start there for the side of Envy when, again, they haven't really played this map going into the stage 1. You thought you were going to be able to come out with something new here, at least in terms, not in terms of composition, but at least some tape that you've learned from Leviathan that can maybe apply going
Single
into this
buy
game,
round.
Today. But unfortunately, they fall
We won
short,
both pistols.
but they
Nice.
have a
It's
chance
still
to get back here on
13-4,
track
bro.
next.
Yeah, that was the pistol rounds for Envy. They said, all right, we have that, and Lev just took it right back. They said,
You won both pistols and lost 13-4. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! That might be the worst stat I've ever seen in my life. Oh no. Oh no. Who is streaming from Neon's account? Yo. Who's watch partying this from Neon's Twitch channel? Hello? Oh my gosh.
But I'm gonna do it to you real nice and slow. You understand? I'm gonna do it to you sexy. You understand? I'm gonna make them people love you tonight. You understand? For real. I'm gonna make the people love you. Already. I'm gonna have you shaking ass, nigga.
No, I don't want to listen to the rest of that. I don't want to listen to the rest of that, actually. I don't want to listen to the rest of that. Oh my gosh. I've never heard this clip in my life. I know Miami Heat legend. Oh, I know of him.
Incluso lanza un besito ronda, pero 100% firmada por parte de esa.
Smoke blocking his vision. He has to activate. Now he has to activate quickly. Oh my god, he's done it! He has delivered!
Coach Onur, this is an incredible performance. Once again, you guys really hit the ground running in stage 1. If we look on big picture, obviously you came into this season bringing in so many young players, and now those young guns are out fragging veteran players on the server. Do you feel like the LEV project is ahead of schedule, or are there still things that you're actively working on?
No, I think that we have the best talent in of region, you know. I'm a well-known coach that I like to play. I like to coach younger players. I've been doing this, you know, my whole life. They have all my confidence, so I prefer to coach younger players. They are the best of the best. I think that we are like in our path to be one of the best team in the world. Every game we are showing it a little bit more. So I'm glad that the boys are like having fun and showing and playing in their full potential.
Right. Can't wait to see more on that trajectory. Good luck in your next match.
Well, I'm glad his boys are having fun because that game was a whole lot of fun for them. An absolute smackdown, 13-4. And one of the new guys, Blows, absolutely tearing up the server.
Oh, he was insane. He was fragging out, he was clutching, and the whole time he was doing it on Sky. He was using his util for a lot of those executes that we saw, enabling all that space to be taken by those duelists. Neon going in crazy, and it just looked so good. I mean, this guy was on fire. You couldn't even stop him mechanically. Like every time they were in a 1v1, it was over.
It is insane, and I like that you mentioned that out of all things, Sky. He's bragging out, playing the Sky. I feel like last time that we saw this to this kind of level was a few years ago when Zippa was playing the Sky and was kind of the GOAT. I really like what we just got the chance to see from Lev. I mean, not only you have a player that maybe we haven't talked about as much in Blozine that is popping off, but then you also have a game plan that just works out perfectly. This is your dream scenario if you're Leviathan. The only runs that you lose are pistols, and that's it. I mean, on the Antigua, that's it.
Yeah, first of all, this stat line is insane. 4.7 KDA, 395 ACS. But also, we saw Lev play the way
that was promo about a 1v1
basketball
basketball tournament. That was a 1v1 basketball tournament.
Felt like they heard us a little bit and started playing to that play.
And he's moving like that.
And you know, sometimes there's Blows jumping in.
Oh yeah.
Like I guess, bro.
As well, clutching it up. But I think one of the big things that was going so well was how
guys, can you like my tweet?
Shutting down. Struggled massively for 11 Dryads when retaking on the defense.
Which is an insane stat, but it's also something that we talked about with last series against Cloud9. Even if they got the win, those rounds with Cloud9 where they were struggling the most was those retakes because they were not able to play together. And not only was that, it was sometimes they were playing it with numbers at disadvantage.
Listen, maybe the win con is Eggster on Phoenix.
It seemed like they didn't even have to use it.
Because
it was
nothing else happened
there.
there.
Really well, really clean, getting a lot of space early on, and then also an envy that was never really coordinated to make them happen.
And Blozine just clutching every single time too. But I agree, I think the util part too, it's so interesting.
Maybe the win con's the demon one hitting any shot? Okay, listen. It's okay, bro.
And the Brim Molly to delay retakes from spawn.
It's gonna be on Brimstone this map.
On that spike, but they most of the time didn't even need to because they were just so
Listen, Demon 1's gonna be on Brimstone this map, right? He's gonna lock Brim.
I also was loving how over on the A side Phoenix flashes to flash and fight for back.
Rossi's gonna be on Breach.
Get away with doing
Actually, no, this isn't true.
See, like, even just comparing
they're playing Neon Phoenix, bro.
Like, this guy's crushing.
The fact that it was 13-4 and he gets 25 kills. I mean, that's the kind of kills
Rossi
that
gonna be on a
going
Sensi, bro.
Yeah. No, that was crazy. And the whole time he's still like supporting his team too. Like his flashes were kind of insane, especially on those executes or on the post plants. Like you said, the Phoenix flashes were the first to take that backside, but the Sky flashes, man, they were just like coming out of nowhere, especially in those clutches. He was using it for himself really well, like the 1v2 in showers where he just yeeted the bird into showers. It was perfect.
It was absolutely perfect, but we're gonna have to go ahead and hear what Coach Stunner has to say ahead of map number 2 now.
Your start to stage 1 looked a little bit rocky. It seemed like the team or some individuals were definitely affected by the meta changes. However, last week it seemed like you found your stride. Tough start to today's match. Do you feel like you're still kind of catching up on the meta?
No, I think we have the meta figured out. I think we're just not showing our full potential in this match. So hopefully we can show it up for the next match or next map. And yeah, we'll see.
This guy's looking for the next match already. He knows what's up. That wasn't a misspeak, bro. He realized.
Let's not wait for the next match. Let's get it locked in here on Fracture. Our first time we're gonna get to see that.
Listen, bro. That wasn't him. That wasn't him misspeaking, bro. He knew it in his mind. He knew it in his heart of hearts, bro. It was gone.
That can be very similar today, but what was the most interesting is that back in 2022, 2023, when they played this map with Lev, when Owner was part of this team, King was the one playing Neon. And I don't think that's going to happen this time around. There's another younger players that can play the Neon.
No way.
But Imagine. I'm just saying, imagine.
Imagine. No, I think this makes sense. I mean, we saw them almost running it down, just full executing every single time. I think on a map like Fracture, it's going to work out too. There was that one round where they did a really good ping pong, trying to make space on the other side. Like you mentioned, hitting that chamber trip in Hookah and then coming back. I think this map is basically Lev's playground. I think it makes sense that they picked it.
Yeah, look, if you want to see some people running it down, you're going to want to stick around for map number 2. Riven Vans are going to be back after this break.
I think I'd like it more if we just put Demon on Brim, Eggy on Phoenix. Low key, I feel like full committing the extra Phoenix wouldn't be bad. Because I mean, Demon 1 Brim is tough.
Ergonomically engineered for you, gamers, hybrid workers, artists, backing your every move.
Bro, Snow, you commented on my YouTube video, said posted after 8 years. Bro. Hello? I posted a month ago, by the way. I posted during Santiago. We're talking about 8 years. Same thing. Bro, it wasn't even 60 days yet. Close enough? Sure, bro.
How to get past map 1?
All right, let's get into it, bro. Next map. Come on.
They got wiped by Lev. It was
Extra Brim, Demon 1 Veto. Breach Sky.
Really coming out of last week, we thought they would have a lot more.
Okay.
Have not yet. Let's see what they got.
Yeah, and now first time we finally see Fracture here in the Americas, so new compositions coming out from either team.
Is this our first Fracture in the league?
That makes pretty much sense right now if you're going to leave Extra on the role of the smoke. And then you need something to give you that early information for these splits that you want to try to do here, especially when it comes down to anchoring. What I want to focus on, though, is
Sky.
the side of Leviathan.
Okay.
We just saw how explosive they were on that first map. Now they
Eggy's
have a chance
on
to
the
play
Brim.
on the attack first, where they don't really need to play Senti. They're going to play a lot of, let's just stun, Waylay dash, while we
Spike
Neon
Neon.
wall and just
Is
rush
Neon
through
still on the...
double
Bro, I
kill
hate
of
this guy's
Heat and
IGN. I'm
Blows
not gonna lie.
as the Breach and the Tail
I need this meta to
respectively.
go.
Expect that to be probably going back into like an old school meta of like, remember the Yoru with the Breach Tail meta? This is going to be ×2 because you now have the Neon and also a Waylay to top on the space on the attack side here for Leviathan.
I'm excited to see.
I need this Neon meta to go, bro, so I can talk about this team normally, bro. Actually irritating. Lev nuclear bomb, let's see it, bro. Yo, are they... Oh my gosh, are they running the same pistol? Stop it. Who has bomb? It's Sato. Of course it is. You guys are actually children, by the way. Oh, drop the smokes on Spike. Drop the smokes on bomb. Sato TP out now. Oh wait, no, because these guys started flanking them.
They're coming around from A lobby as well. They could
Guys, we have so much util. Let's play classics, guys.
They have them just kind of stuck at Sands for the moment.
They low-key lost half of it.
And it is going to be a war just to get back in.
Wait, hello?
Makes it a little bit
Wait, hello?
easier, though, as the smoke
Wait,
is
hello?
clear. They don't know
Spike,
the angles that
you're in a
are
1v2. You have a shorty. His only gun is the shorty. He has a stun.
Spike,
Wait.
Shorty.
If Kesnet goes first.
Split this up.
Oh? No, there's just no chance. There's no world.
Gotta get that reload
This guy's to reload and slide still.
Shot left. That's all that's required here.
Wait, hello? Extra?
Wait.
No,
Wait.
no.
Gets him off.
What's happening?
And he's gonna win it.
What is happening? What is happening?
They still are giving Envy a hard time as we start map 2.
NT, bro.
Just
NT,
jump
bro.
around here, ring around the rosy through the pillar. And just
Whatever, man.
It only makes
Also, what's
sense
up with
there, too, 'cause
what's
you're
up with?
Neon.
Nah,
That's
never
so
mind.
Nice there for our Spike.
Oh my gosh.
Also, the opening that we had, yes, it was nice by Demon 1. The only caveat was that he...
Bro, because I was low-key thinking it was an owner thing, but never mind. It's not owner, it's king, bro. It's running the same pistol.
allow Leviathan to get onto sites before the rotates happen.
Actually, no, because it was a little different, because I mean, like, there were, it was less overall util. Also, Spike is so dead. Blows catches too. Wait, hold on. Extra picks up it.
It's not ending. It's continuing, and that's the last
Okay.
one. Lev stands tall to get quite a few alt points.
I low-key think Envy could have won that if they, like,
wants
choked
to end
for
that one
literally,
quick,
like,
but do
a
as much
second.
damage as possible.
Literally
And
1
they did.
second.
You got to give them that, at least.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, no, it's incredible damage, but low-key, I feel like they could have won.
You just saw the Neon run around too, just to bait out the utility.
Yeah, Extra just wide swinging this like this is actually egregious, especially since a flash comes right after. Come on.
They couldn't really get the cleanness of shots for the other players of Leviathan, so it's still allowed here Envy to do some great damage with a whole pistol round. Bonus round still pretty decent though. You still have a Vandal that you're carrying over from Sato.
They got Sato on a Vandal?
On a right side of
Wait, they got 2 Bulldogs, a Stinger, Deagle, and a Vandal. This isn't a bad round. I low-key.
Doesn't feel uncomfortable.
Sato is behind them. Okay, he has a kill. Gets low as well.
So fast from Sam.
Catches the kill on a pop-in. Oh my gosh, bro.
Fight to Envy outside the site.
That's insane.
Oh, Extra got 2. Okay, traded out by Neon. Demon 1 1v3 coming tower, and he's getting hard held by King.
Through Lev on this second round. Vandal from Demon 1 could do a few more, but they're just waiting for him to make the first move here. And
Yeah,
Lev's
NT,
so
brother.
sure about these situations. And I think they're just absolutely rocking Envy on timing a lot of the times. The distance they're getting in the site at weird times.
All right, let's see, bro. How much of this half are they just gonna hard abuse A, bro? I feel like I'm just gonna see like, oh yeah, guys, let's just go away. Guys, let's just go away. Guys, let's just go away. You know, I feel like I'm seeing that. I feel like I'm gonna see that.
From behind and get the backstab. Sato didn't even need to recall in the end. And that's a bonus.
Oh, they pop timeout so fast. Yeah.
Yes,
That's a bonus loss. Hey,
you only had
guys.
in the hands of blows.
Guys, pump the brakes. I mean, he low-key, bro, Stunner low-key waited mad long to pop a timeout that first map, and they ended up losing 10-2.
Lining for the side of Envy was that they were able to win pistol round and second round anti-eco, right? On the first 2 hours of bind. Now
Probably is a better read on this dude.
and they've also lost their gun round against the bonus. This is not the hottest of starts at all here for the second map. Again, unseen for both of these teams, but now they're learning quick, and they have to learn on the fly.
Tweet I linked is so accurate now. Let's take a look, bro. 6 seconds? Yeah, that's fine.
Early, because at this point you gotta take out a handful before they get to the side. Because if Blows is alive, it's like everyone's alive. If a few of the other guys are shooting like star power right now, so it's yeah, it just feels like the full force of Lev needs to be worked away at,
bro.
Before they get to the site.
You can't, bro.
This round, obviously, low buy for Envy. What are they going to have in store for these following rounds? We might be able to get a few of those all points here to set that up.
Okay, Envy look like they're playing in spawn, ready to fast rotate on something, bro. Am I wrong?
To top or top to bottom on the left side, there's still
Nah.
plenty of firepower as well.
No, you're wrong, bro. It's okay.
I was just trying to figure out how do you stop the util around that's being utilized by Leviathan in the first place. Sometimes it's walk contact once again that surprises you, or sometimes it's
Yeah, there's
just
4 guys
exposing
here,
all
by the way.
util. So it shows to me right now that Envy, they still have a hard time finding some active information, and it's probably solely because of this composition as well. So if it's not on face checking from util, it's maybe a sky flash, a dog, or something, but you don't have real physical
Clears out tower.
information unless you show your body, and hopefully you don't lose your body and your life in that
All right,
process.
util comes through already, bro. Spike is a solo in sight. How many do you get? How many? Stun, slide.
Util help, but nobody's
Oh,
coming in.
by the way,
They're just allowing
He's still
Spike
just
to wreak havoc. That's incredible.
by himself.
Yeah,
Wait, I feel like that molly just came
towards
through
the
now.
inside too,
Am
so
I
very
trolling?
similar to what happened on the other end,
It
Nico.
doesn't matter.
You
It
just
doesn't
have
matter.
Spike running up, being
It doesn't
veto,
matter.
and it works out. Look at
What
the trap
Extra's
play
gonna get?
that
Extra's gonna get you a free K.
as soon as
One.
You had the Neon walk in. Now you cut rotates on top of that.
Bang.
You're in a
Yeah,
great
no,
spot
you're
to
gone.
just close out this match.
Yeah, you're gone.
Where are they? How far up are they? Well,
Ultra
they're
stacking
a lot
up
further
already,
than you
bro.
think.
Damn.
Lev again take down Envy. Just inside their mind for this first half of Fracture. But this is crazy from Spike. Just walking up left side wall. Always forcing just what would be one fight, really.
Yeah.
Like those angles are perfect for a Neon. And yeah, just aware right now.
All right, Demon 1 is on A.
Players, but sees nobody but that one sole player of Spike inside B that gets
Where's
two
this?
skills on top of that.
Oh,
inside
it's
of
here.
Leviathan.
They got like
Remember,
ran
this is a
over.
saving
Okay.
grace now. Weapons are back after the timeout for Envy. Can they convert it now? And they also have
Try to go
ults
for
to
North
work
Side Crunch.
with. This one
Absolutely
knocked off, bringing
nothing.
the aggression.
And they just get
Confirm now
open
going down
B
the
site.
north side, play the retake
Actually,
now.
no.
One dashes tower, the other dashes to the right. Canteen's clear, so Waylay's out, and they have knowledge that they
All right,
have
now
quite a
Plank
bit of
goes
room
down.
to play with now.
Oh my
The
gosh,
smokes
wait,
go
there's
down
4
a bit
guys coming
later
out here.
And buy even more time.
Yo.
Ready for the attack fans. Lev starts to light up that kill
Extra on
feed.
3.
Not before
2v2.
Envy can get a few of their own. Pop in an extra, still alive with Vandals as they try to approach the
1v1.
site. They're being found.
And Neon wins, whatever, bro.
This is big.
And Neon wins.
Collect around for the
Poppin actually won! That's a big one. That's a big one to win. That's their first rifle round win of the game.
Yeah, Poppin ready for that in the final moments. And
First round they won with a Vandal, bro.
Once it gets scrappy and it has to come down to just a team deathmatch where there's no more utility left,
it is.
You definitely do have players that can shoot back. Look at Exer picking up another 3K, but that's a big one-on-one. This probably should have been a round that should have been won by Envy, so it's good that some players could step up to the plate and salvage that round here for Envy. But what I'm hoping to see a little bit more as well from Envy potentially here is to start adding a little bit of that pressure on the extremity. Because Leviathan, they're basically just 5-manning every single thing because of this double duelist, double initiator, and no Senti. So this is a great opportunity now for players to keep pushing forward and going for flanks.
And it's 5 arcade.
These calls
Okay.
from King are just so good against what Envy wants to
A little
do
different,
right
though.
now. They
Get
still
my
have all the power to retake.
Double
though.
block sand. Wait,
That breach
good kill
makes
for
it very
Demon
effective,
1.
So let's see what Envy can
Spike
do to get
down.
the site back after Seeker's ult. They won't be really fizzling out here. They'll prevent the
Yo.
site take, so nicely stalled.
Envy beat them to this so fast, by the way. Envy beat them to this so quick. Bro, before they were even like full committing this rotate, bro. Envy were already gen. Oh my goodness.
They already knew here from the side of Leviathan that Envy were kind of just thunderfooting back.
Demon
towards that
1.
spawn.
What are we looking at here?
That moment of
A death,
uncertainty
okay.
For Envy, they're going back and forth towards that spawn. Somebody has
Kesnet dies too.
Now
Poppin.
everybody's just getting killed.
And another quick peek.
He's
there.
waiting.
Poppin does keep his life,
Okay,
though.
never mind. Just go out, I
Sato's gonna
guess.
take it.
No flash
There's
either.
more
Yeah,
than
no, it's
you
cool.
think.
Alright.
Again, Rossi
Go
feels
one
like
by
he gets
one. It's
somebody's
cool,
back,
bro.
but Sato's still looking. And they're going to be able to find one
Like you're
more
not playing
Sato
against like
keeps hunting.
like you're not playing against 4 18-year-olds, bro.
Look at those X's. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Your rotates, yes, are quick by going from B to the A site through spawn. But what happens when you're trying to retake the site? You're going through the main chokes of 2 angles being easily watched by Leviathan.
Poppin had a whole flash, I swear he didn't use. Am I trolling?
If they stall right now for Leviathan like they have been in the mid round, you don't know where they're going to be going to. So you're getting caught off all these rotates, and
Yeah.
Stunner feels that frustration.
You can only do so much. Already a timeout snuffed by Lev, just as fast as they were on the first map of Bind. And Fracture here does not seem to slow Lev down, and neither does Envy, as they get back to another low buy, and they'll move around as a death ball here to try and predict the right site, and Lev will once again predict the opposite.
All right, so there's literally 0 guys towards the B side of the map.
Despite us finishing a
What if
2-0 or 2-1,
what if y'all just went
victory
through?
is guaranteed
Just
a
got
spot
dogged, they
to
main.
the playoffs, but
yeah.
For Leviathan also, not only that, you want to guarantee probably just dominating 2-0s if you can, because if it has to come down to tiebreaker
Yeah.
scenarios. you
Oh
have a better
my
chance
gosh,
with that first
Sato
seed.
is not getting cleared. Oh my gosh!
From Neon, a 4th one on the docket.
Plant, bro. They just decided to run.
Special delivery.
Yo, just run back, bro. I got all the kills. Just run back, bro.
And that was just Neon just mowing players down by holding mouse 1 with the Phantom 2. They had to try. It was so quiet pretty much for Leviathan. Remember, they cut noise. You're not able to find early information because you're just pushing through that spawn. And you try to gamble the stack, try to gamble that push.
All right, bro. Envy, you need this one. Envy, you need this one.
But now Orb Strike ready. Is this a fast?
Rossi has ult. Oh my gosh. What is this? Good ult, actually. Spike is just not living. Spike isn't living this. Spike isn't living this. Why was he living for so long? Okay, okay. Blows, it's a 1v2. Surely not. Okay. Good, good, good. They shut it down so quick. Rossi was hella ready for that. How did he live for that long? I don't know. He got double flash. I mean, I know this. I know the missile came through. But, like, I feel like the guy's heaven should have come out a little sooner. Maybe I'm trolling, but...
The idea still remained the same. Even though they added the orbital strike on top of it for the attack side, it was just Spike trying to go in and bait that util, but as he was fully flashed, he could get out to safety, so Leviathan felt like they had to swing out and try to help out so they could keep their teammate alive. Fortunate for them, but great.
All right, so
able to convert there.
Here's the thing.
Add 2 to the board.
Okay, Demon 1 is gone. Demon 1 is not here, actually.
Still going for a little bit of a peek there as well.
The others.
Risky business.
Oh my gosh. And they just speed up 3A, and there's 3 guys B. And Spike has a kill on Rossi. Okay. That's unfortunate. Never mind, they don't speed up A. These guys walk it back through spawn to B.
The difficult thing, though, is that Demon 1 already peeked down on that line, and he got owned. He calls the info. There's probably
Bro, Kesnet has 100 credits glass up.
If you stall towards the A side, so...
But you feel like you're falling behind so much, so you might need to push that play, right?
Bring a teammate with you at this point.
Not only is the round unwinnable, but you are broke!
Like I said, already opping in this round, and he's also opping from a distance on the top of Jenny to look down that line, so why do you want to push down there?
I mean, it's not like they've planted yet. Kesnet Loki could get 2 fat kills. Oh, and Extra's in tower now?
Players feel like they have to make a play.
Good kill.
On
Stun.
the hard line.
30 seconds.
Extra catches it? Wait, they might actually 2v4 this.
Lev's mixed up for the first time here as Armageddon comes flying through. Wait a minute.
Extra. 1v2.
They're going to try to get this swing together.
Okay.
Heaven.
So, good ult.
All right. Oh, trying to squeeze in.
Blows, finds a gap to land on.
Yeah, unfortunate. Spike still gets planted.
Ooh, yo, if King gave that kill, bro, that actually would have been terrible.
King comes up big with the kill to solidify the round, and Lev get another one.
It was a nice attempt, too, by Extra on that 1 versus 2. I think it was a little bit preemptive, though, on the orbital strike. But I think it's a sole reason of he just got hit by the special delivery, right? He's fully stunned. He's trying to fall back. He's thinking they're chasing after
I know.
So hold that line and hopefully win it through time with isolated duels. But fortunate, you just saw what happened. There's still a gap of space for you to just freely plant. And as you block your own vision and your own path of way to move back into the B site here with your own orbital strike, very hard for you to try to win. So as it looked very scrappy and very doable for Envy on that previous round, they're already back on another eco here, and Leviathan are just,
yo,
back in
poppin'.
Comfortable lead in his driver's seat.
I thought he was gonna die. I thought he was gonna die, bro. I thought Poppin was gonna die, bro. This guy actually, I genuinely thought Poppin was gonna die.
Neon just traverses the map to get back to his team.
It just like full rage run it down like it was ranked, bro.
And Lev is just free sights all map long. Spike's going to be able to tell him that soon, too.
Yeah.
Stun comes through. Here's these guys. Instead of speeding up into sight, just hold for it. They get the kill. They get the kills and they pause. Oh my gosh.
They said, all right, there's a push there. We either go in as a team or we wait it out.
Oh my gosh.
I'm almost seeing what's really
yo,
on every one of these opens.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, this team actually
most of it on one side of the map.
So right? Has to be so irritating to watch, bro. Has to be so irritating to watch. I feel like, bro, every single time, bro, because the pace they play at is so strange. Like they'll full run it on a site. Like, yeah, let's just hit site. Let's just hit site. At least on this map, they get these kills on Envy pushing through, and then they full pause, bro. Every time I think they're just gonna speed up on something, they just stop.
Too many eyes somebody playing anti-flash. Again, the answer for everything.
Yeah.
And that was going to be tough anyways. But
Bro, I remember they used to, what's it called?
Exactly.
Like, they weren't nearly as fast on the round starts, but 2024 LEV, bro, with King Eye jailing, bro.
This was crazy.
Like, they find like 1 or 2 kills, they just full pause for like 20 seconds, bro. And I'm seeing a lot of it on this map. Not like 20 seconds, but like they're not speeding up when I think they're gonna speed up, bro.
Oh my.
Usually he does that phase.
They're keeping it so calm.
So there you go. See, all 5 of them kind of just group together once they start using util. Smoke's
Oh,
coming down.
Demon 1.
Neon should be watching that flank. And now we see the crunch coming through.
TP's
here
out.
finally.
Oh, Kesn it for 2.
We've been looking for. They had it. It's Sands.
Huge kills, huge kills. Demon 1 catches his. Alright, Sato 1v4? Not possible. Not even close to possible. Right? Nah, because Poppin's right behind him. Yeah.
Doesn't have the timing on who's behind him. And no play to be made there. Envy pick up another one. They know it's in them. They just got to keep getting that each round.
Small steps too, right? One extra round that they've gotten in and a half. On Bind, it was pistol, anti-eco, and that was it for both halves of Bind to lose their 13-4. This time they actually get the 3rd round by having that crunch, having some aggression coming out this time around too. A double flank on top of that with the stall that they garnished towards the arcade. So that was kind of nice. Will it repeat itself so far here as they have that 4-1 setup to try to fight the south side push?
Oof. That Waylay ult just primed if they hear anything come from Satellite. As they're actually pushing up. Nice info for Envy. If we're focusing on their side, this should be great movement for what they're able to do on defense.
Yo. Envy getting this 8-4 or what, bro?
One could just eat all the util right now.
I mean, listen, this is obviously significantly better than last map, bro. Last map didn't even look close. In like a lot of the rounds.
Too fast, can't live through that. Here goes Spike to create even more disruption. Back and forth. The Waylay ultimate, you hear it goes off as well, and they
Welcome to on the site. Sato gets 2 kills spawn.
There's just no chance. Sato picks up the 4K, and even he can't believe it.
Yeah. I think you're also realizing too that
I'm the greatest of all time.
Vito a lot slower than a Chamber, a lot slower than a Yoru. He's like still.
Yeah, and he was too quick for Demon 1.
75% trying to like pop it up until it gets broken by that shorty. Another dominating half we have so far by Leviathan.
Very nicely done. Envy has to press back when we get back from this break.
Yo. This isn't even close, bro. I'm lying. Those 3 rounds actually were kind of nice on them. I'm not gonna lie. But like, still, damn. A lot of these rounds are getting really bad, like really bad. South America owns NA, bro. I'm starting to think that's the case, man. It's looking kind of bad for us out here, bro. Does Loud win today against G2? Dude, if G2 starts 0-3 in their 3rd losses to Loud, oh gosh, oh my gosh. Pack the whole league in, bro. G2 is the whole league, bro.
Let's get this second half underway here. VCT Americas is Envy have to try their hardest here to figure out what LEV has been able to figure out, what they're doing, and how they just keep running this aggression straight to the site or just to all 5 members of Envy before they get to the site.
Yeah. Quite honestly with you, though, if I'm looking at how I digested that first half, though, they really didn't have a chance to really learn what Leviathan was kind of doing, right? It was fairly passive for most of these setups for the side of Envy. I think the only time where we saw a little bit
Do you
of...
think Envy could win a full 5v1 game against any member of LEV right now?
Staying as a death ball. It wasn't until like round number 11.
You think only King?
But we'll hold that.
Yo!
Already trying to set the tempo on their attack side as they're getting slowed by a fault line and everything else.
I like the strat. Gotta go fast, but you gotta have aim too. When
Wait,
you go
it's low-key
fast.
possible.
Lev
It's possible.
just
It's
kinda
possible. I
stand
promise you it's
still and
possible.
lock down a few
Look.
of these shots. Kesnet trying
It's still
to be
possible.
all
Pop in.
omnipresent on
Pop in.
this round.
You need this.
But it looks like Lev is just able to corner each member and knock them down here for another pistol round.
It's like when you're trying to run too fast in a cartoon, but there's oil on the ground, so you're just like skidding and you can't stop, and you just run into a wall.
Yeah,
and that
a lot
wall
of
was
walls.
all that util from the breach and the neon to counteract.
LEV got 4 superstars on the stage. Get real, bro. It's 5.
Just look at that. And there's just too many bodies in the first place.
King is the superstar, bro.
To try to fault line in whatever quadrant he needed to.
In these replays, you can see a minute 30 on the clock.
I promise you, bro. He hasn't had to activate it yet, bro, on this team, but he's up there too, bro.
Envy.
Launching smoke.
Yo, Rossi about a 5, bro. He's 2 and 12.
Good new caster.
Okay.
Oh my God, Spike.
Guys.
Just using the medium to long
Okay.
range stinger upgrade, I guess. Oh, Sato, what is that?
Sato, he's still. Yo, you're still winning, bro. It's okay. You don't need to cry about losing the ace. It's okay, man. It's okay, Spike.
And that's the economy staying quite low.
Oh my gosh.
We'll have to try to see the best things that we could buy here. I almost feel like
This guy's got his hand in his. This guy's got his head in his hands over not getting an eco ace when he's up 11-3, by the way.
Yes, I stole his ace.
That's vile from Sato. Oh my
Bro, and Sato's celebrating.
Here, the util, you don't have any walls.
Yes, I took his ace. You really can only do that? Bro, you can only act like this when you are winning 11-3 and you won the first map 13-4, bro.
Just kind of making these plays, Spike in and out for
It's so over, bro.
Where can we go now as the team and just kind of jump around even more? They clear long here with the
Yo,
drone.
Poker
Give that position
789-809-090. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you.
Game by Envy.
Combined IQ of 5 on Envy.
Try to keep extra alive as well because you only have 2 smokes left.
How many Rossi got?
You
3?
have to go for the exec. You would have loved to keep a wall or have a wall ace in that round. Like I said, Keza didn't buy one. So you could actually split the site and have teammates follow up with you.
Sato cheering. He took that. No, actually, bro.
What could Rossi really support here as this breach? Nothing. So they have to walk contact. They're getting spotted. You couldn't catch some players off guard, and they might get toppled down fairly quickly now.
Really clean by blows there, not giving up too much. They're like, oh, there's 3 there. I don't need to re-peek. Backs up. Envy's still trying to reach and grab for the straws. Which member can they get first? And they're going to go for blows. He can't get out of this one.
Blows
now, right?
is stunned. He's getting that.
Blows stays alive.
Spike. Oh my god. This is so bad.
Get to match point.
Pie also for Rossi.
It's just all bad for Envy, bro. Oh my gosh, man.
That's freshly baked.
Oh man, but yeah, you're right.
It's so over, actually.
While he's fully stunned.
Pie from Rossi. Is he on Pie? No!
Damn. Just Goomba stomped him.
Oh man. It's hard to make something out of this too and be hopeful for Envy in this series. But
I mean, oh my goodness, man. I'm so irritated I didn't get to see this team at Santiago in front of a Chilean crowd.
Waiting.
I want to see a Chilean team in Chile, bro. Bro, that crowd at Santiago was so hyped.
That's the one to go crazy. He gets taken down by Exer.
Just to have no Chilean players there.
Whittles away at the chances for Lev to take the match on this round. Very nicely by Envy playing this defense calm.
Wait, Envy won. Wait, hello? Wait, hello? I'm not gonna lie. I just assumed LEV were gonna win that. I didn't pay attention to anything that happened that round. I'm so serious.
for a small little fault that we see here on.
Oh my gosh!
A dent in the defense.
Literally zero attention paid. Also, was that Envy with one timeout pop still?
At the bottom, but when you're given too much space here for Envy to set up within the 8 site, they can just fault line from whatever position that they see and hear here from Exter. So fault line came out from Rossi, able to add some assists to the column here to allow Exter to get these picks, and also, as we call him out, getting a 2K within that previous round to shy away from that 314 and. Not shying away though is Leviathan. Northside crunch. Yeah. Bonus round that they did a little bit of damage into.
Bro.
Not only do they have a rifle round, they have an overdrive available for Spike.
All right. Full play towards A. Have their flank watch, so this is all
yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I have to put that Ash. Bro, what is his name? What is his name, bro? What is it, Ashton Hall, bro? I gotta put that clip in my video, bro.
They get that spike in, they're gonna trade it off first.
I've never seen a less close game in my life, bro.
We're rolling thundering it, but there's nobody to support and fight that because they want to flirt towards the spawn.
This seems a little reactive at the moment. I'm sure Lev's happy to see that, so they can crash back in here, preparing for the take and a peek from Exter to actually start it off for them. Sato grabs another
Trying to
one.
fight CT still, it's gone. Poppin's 10 HP, he's gone. Hasnet on site. There's 5 people looking at him, he's gone. Oh my gosh, bro. It wasn't even close.
Double 13-4 in the series.
Like,
and I gotta say that last round,
it wasn't close at all, bro.
Rolling Thunder back towards that spawn on the south side because you wanted to try to find your timing to fight into the spawn.
Damn, bro, they're smiling. They're like, damn. We didn't even get to play the game today, bro. Yo, they started playing an hour ago, and we lost.
That we expected them to be from this offseason going into.
They started playing 1 hour ago.
At this stage 1 of kickoff.
And the game is over already.
Call it that. Didn't even need one from Lev's side.
Yo, these
through this. Sato, the man to steal your 5. Did you see it? He'll steal your ace and he'll laugh about it.
Yep.
What a play by this squad. And Envy, they have stated there's some troubles here and there. They're a little rough around the edges in some spots, but I think Lev just played their game today. Whatever Envy was going to bring, I think Lev stepped out on top.
Played their game and had fun the whole time as
I mean,
and that
dude,
guarantees them being that first
Lev actually made Envy look awful. Like, Lev genuinely made Envy look terrible. And unless Cloud9's literally the worst team you've ever seen in your life, that's not what Envy are. Like, Envy obviously aren't a top team, but they're not this bad, bro. Lev might actually be like one of the teams in the league right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? They just ran over them. It genuinely looked like Lev didn't have it, or Envy didn't have a chance. Because obviously it wasn't like going into the series, it was like, oh yeah, you know, damn, it's kind of 50-50, bro. You know what I mean? No. People knew Lev were going to win. It's just like, I didn't think it would be that bad. You know what I mean? Chrome VR Lev? Nope, 100 Thieves. Your team's not making play. You think my team's not making playoffs? Do you know who I'm in a group with? You know what group I'm in? Now we're making playoffs. It's fun. Sentinel's gonna miss out. It's okay. This was a honeymoon game, bro. It's okay. NRG, Furia, and Crew are frying your team. If we lose to NRG tomorrow, I might actually have the best time of my life. I mean, damn, that wasn't close.
Yo, where's my post-match interview? Hello?
Welcome
Here we
to the
go.
Horizon post-match interview.
They forgot there was an interview.
Blows, congratulations. Of course, you guys clinched now your playoff spot.
It was so fast. They thought it was map 1 still.
You guys took us to Fracture, okay? The pre-show, the devs, they were begging for a team to bring Fracture into the mix. We had to wait 2 long weeks. Why do you think other teams are not picking the map, and why did you pick it for today?
Primeiramente, parabéns pelo vocês conseguiram a vaga hoje, né? Seguraram a vaga para o playoff. Mas vamos falar disso daqui a pouco. Vamos falar sobre Fracture. O pessoal lá no estúdio estava falando que ninguém pegava essa.
Como é
que foi a escolha?
Eu acho que é um mapa que o meta ainda está muito em aberto, então os times acho que não sabem muito ainda como jogar, que não tem um meta tão certo. E a gente conseguiu achar uma comp que a gente se sente muito confortável entre as funções. E é isso, a gente quis trazer hoje que a gente tem esse mapa muito confiante e muito confortável de jogar.
Yeah, we have this map very comfortable. We were very comfortable and confident with this map. I know that the meta is not even quite, you know, everybody's a little learning about their metas yet, so they're not picking that. But you know, we're feeling comfortable and feeling good, so we picked that map today.
Yeah, and it looked dominant. Now let's talk about the playoffs. You guys clinched your spot in the playoffs, and you guys were just on fire at this stage. Let's talk about the journey for you and the team from kickoff to now, and the adaptations that you guys have made along the way.
Como é que foi essa adaptação toda que vocês fizeram? O time está tão bem, você vieram do primeiro stage para agora, né, para o stage 1, do kickoff para o stage 1. Como foi essa mudança?
Acho que a principal mudança que a gente teve do kickoff para o stage 1 foi que a gente agora está jogando com o time completo desde o começo, porque a gente estava com um sub e era mais difícil de treinar, tinha que dividir bastante. Então agora a gente está muito confiante por isso que a gente está com um time completo e está sendo um treino muito bom.
Oh yeah, we finally have our complete team, right? We're working with a sub. I don't know, it's just things feeling, we're feeling confident with the whole team complete and the work is working.
The map is mapping, the team is teaming, it's looking good. Let's talk about what's ahead. Yes, you're clinched for the playoffs. You still have some more weeks of regular season play though in your group. Next up, MIBR. We expect a banger of a match there. How do you think you stack up in your current form?
Vocês ainda tem umas batalhas pela frente, o MBR é o próximo. A gente está esperando um jogo muito bom, eletrizante. O que você está achando para isso?
Acho que o jogo contra o MBR vai ser muito bom. Eles são um time que a gente não jogou ainda nenhum jogo, então eles estão muito bem também no campo, eles estão 2-0, então vai ser um jogo muito bom pra gente e pra eles. Acho que vai ser uma partida muito boa.
I think it's going to be a great game for both teams. They are also they haven't lost. They are 2-0, so this game promises a lot, and I think it's going to be fun to watch.
And we're all looking forward to it. Thank you so much for joining, and best of luck in that match. Thank you so much for the translation. Now back to our desk to break it all down with 2 special guests.
Oh, it's King and Sato, ain't it?
Sato? Special guests are here. I'm glad Sato already getting comfortable with some of the pillows we've got here. We also have some pizza for you to enjoy.
I want
Before
pizza.
the show, we promised pizza, a whole pizza party to any team that was willing to play Fracture.
And you did it.
And you guys did it.
I'm actually starving. I'll be right back.
If I knew it was a thing, we wouldn't have done vetoes beforehand on with the team. I would just say, please just go Fracture. I want to eat pizza.
Yeah. I mean, it seemed like you knew that pizza was coming in because you crushed through that game so quickly. That was the fastest recorded match in America's history. Not just this year, literally ever. Did it feel that quick as it was going down?
It felt very fast, I can't lie.
Yeah.
Because also it was in Howling Abyss. We usually do the walkout. You're preparing for stage. Here we just you go straight to the game in Howling Abyss and just straight domination.
Yeah. Also, Sato, for you were playing the Waylay on Fracture. I didn't know if it was gonna be Phoenix, if it was gonna be the Neon as well. I was saying that last time the LEV played this map, King, you were actually playing the Neon. So how's the Waylay? Do you still like her?
Yeah, I mean it's looking fine. It's looking fine. I still find it pretty strong right now. I feel like it's a good mix between Neon and Waylay. I feel like they're a really strong duo right now, and yeah, having fun.
Do you think King should be playing the Neon?
100%. Yeah.
No more Neon, please. Those were some dark times.
Yeah, dark times. We don't need to revisit those. Look, it's all looking good for LEV right now. So we're gonna keep it fun. We're gonna play a game here, blind rankings with Ultimate. So basically, if you guys don't really know what's going down, I have 5 different Ultimate abilities for our agents in Valorant. You can enjoy a pillow too, Dan.
It just spawned.
It just spawned in there.
Crazy.
That was crazy. But I'm gonna give you 5 different Ultimate ultimates one at a time. You have to rank them 1 through 5, 1 being the most powerful, 5 being the weakest. Both of you jump in here because the first one is Brimstone Ultimate, 1 through 5. Where do you want to put them?
I would say it's like we have to agree, right? We have to like.
I mean, if you want to take charge and you know just decide, go for it.
I want to talk with my boy. I'm just gonna say Brimald. It's pretty strong, but at the same time, there might be something stronger. I was gonna say 3 too.
3, okay. We can put them right down in the middle there. Keep it balanced for now. What about Omen Ultimate from the Shadows?
You know, it can, you know, sometimes bring around, but like most of the times it's just like a repositioning. Doesn't really do much. 4, 5.
Yeah, I mean you can do some set plays with it.
Sure.
I'll put it at 4.
4? You think there's worse ults out there?
Yeah, I'm expecting Vito ult. That's 5
okay.
for sure.
Okay, we'll see. What about Neon Ultimate? Everyone's favorite judge abuser.
Bro, I think it depends on the person that's using it.
That's so real.
I mean, for Spike,
I said that at that ult.
With you, it's a 5. Who's it a 1 for?
Spike.
Do we put it at 1 or 2?
Let's put it 2.
Play it safe.
Play it safe.
Play it safe? Okay. Okay, I like this. We're going through things quickly now. What about Sagel? Revive me.
Oh.
Fuck.
That's difficult because
it depends how much
you die, 1 or 5.
Yeah. It all depends on
who you res.
Like
if you res me, that's a 100%.
But it depends on the last one. Like we can get the worst ult in the game, like Vito ult, or I mean.
What's up?
I feel it in my gut that the next one's gonna be strong ult.
You feel?
In my gut.
Okay.
I hope is Vito.
Okay, let's go 5.
I hope.
Okay. Revive going in last place. Well, the moment of truth, the final ultimate, Viper's Pit. Number 1.
Oh my.
Is that honest?
Oh, we're terrible at this game.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Number 1.
Where would you put Viper's Pit compared to these if you knew in advance it was going to be last?
Okay, I would put I think Omen ult last. I would put definitely. What was the first one? I already forgot.
It's
almost sub-hour speed ran Envy. Oh my gosh.
Overdrive.
I've got him right here.
Hour 5 minutes. Sounds about right,
Viper's Pit, Overdrive, Orbital Strike.
Is Viper's Pit actually the best of this list?
No.
Wait, which would you say it's the best? I think it's Orbital Strike.
I also agree it's Orbital Strike.
Brimstone ult.
The first one. Well, you know, that's why it's a blind ranking. You can't win every time.
Yeah.
Maybe next time. But it's been a great start of stage 1 for both of you, and you've still got a whole day ahead of you with how quick you wrapped that one up. So we're going to say goodbye for now. Thanks so much for joining us. And for you at home, don't go anywhere. There's still one more match on the way after this.
It's going to be exciting. We're playing against Loud. Stylistically, I think they play pretty aggressive.
É time que eu quero enfrentar muito, então eu tô bem ansioso. Acho o estilo de jogo deles bem legal.
Still breaking out of that choke is so hard, especially the angles blows. Has Fallon makes it happen. Somehow Baby Bay does as well.
Eles têm estilo de jogo muito junto. O ponto mais forte deles é a irmandade dentro do jogo.
41 and 17. Bro, I think he ended map 1 like 22 and 5 or something. 25 and 9? Bro, this guy was 21 and 4 in the first half, I think. Yeah, that's egregious. Genuinely the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. Yeah. Just left myself a note for when I make this video.
That was so quick. Hold on.
I believe.
Do you know something?
No, but Lucia's the GOAT.
Oh, you're saying Giacomo is not the GOAT. I can't believe you just said that.
That's pretty offensive.
I can't believe
That's
you just
all
said
weird.
that.
I'm gonna say that Lucio McKay.
Wait, are we already getting into the next game? Damn, we're
top 2.
Hold on, what?
Do you respect him for taking the off in round 1 though?
It was probably a gentleman's agreement.
They've been doing
It was probably.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure
Just
if it's
childish.
gentlemanly.
I like that he's updating his
He's
team.
doing 2-0.
I don't know if he's throwing up the 2-0 or G2's 0-2. I'm not really sure.
I think he would.
That's messed up.
I think he
actually.
would be smiling.
That's worse than.
Oh, he's just owning.
I respect it.
There we go, Jogamo. Come on. Come on.
Jogamo gets a kill for himself. Yeah. I really do appreciate him keeping us updated.
That's cute.
It's the little things.
It's because his team is watching. It's really cute when the whole team just sits there and watches.
Oh, they're all on the other side of the camera right now?
It's really cute.
That's great.
I love it.
Well, it does look like Luke shows the GOAT for now. Unless.
Oh, their comeback.
Oh, that big is insane, bro.
If Jogamo doesn't come back here, is he going to be out of his mind? Luke show's going to be in his head.
Production was warned. It might go quickly.
Damn.
Damn.
Series, well, it's a 5-2. Just like that.
Yo,
Look at
we
John.
got through very quick.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
He is unbothered.
He's like, you might have won the battle.
Yeah, we might actually get out of this stream
Wait, what?
in like 3 hours. I'm so serious. This might be a 3-hour stream depending on how this next game goes, bro.
You think that louder?
2 40-minute maps. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, of course.
You might be
We'll
going
get to that
quick.
later because last year we saw G2 win 3 straight trophies in America. And now they're facing the possibility of 3 straight losses, potentially even dropping out of playoffs contention. This is what their schedule looks like. They've got Loud today, Envy, and Cloud9. These are the teams that started off a little bit weaker, but if they lose here, it could be dire.
I mean, this is looking really rough. They played arguably the 2 hardest teams that they have in their schedule already and lost 0-2 to them. I think it's a little bit of a motivator for sure because they need to win this next one in order to give themselves at least a better chance of qualifying for playoffs. And I think versus Loud, when you're looking at G2, you're thinking,
Oh, real spell,
this
bro.
team
Real spell.
is really good at playing standard, playing by the book, having that really patient play style.
Fastest
And
match in
for Loud,
America's
they're just a
history.
little bit more of that wild card beat. So I'm kind of interested, but I really think that G2, they need to lock this in for the sake of their mentals as well.
Definitely. I mean, there's been situations in the past where we've had strong teams lose these early games, and all of a sudden their season disappears because it is only 5 weeks of play here. Dan, what can we sort of expect from G2 trying to bounce back here? Because it's not going to be easy going up against Loud.
I think they're going to be.
Oh, they just did the. They
I
just
feel
showed
like
the
that's
skirmish
what it's-
earlier. Am I
talk
trolling?
about how they've been playing a little bit of the Harbor and a few of the maps, how they've been playing, for example, on Breeze, the Harbor without the Viper. Little things that I feel like even if I see the vision, it's not really working out for the team. It's not really working out to set up.
Is tomorrow a chance to clinch Vela for 2-0 teams? I think so.
Like just a few changes should be enough.
Don't ask me. I mean, probably. If you go 3-0, I feel like nah. There's no way you go 3-2 in your group and you don't qual playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So yes, probably. If you go 3-0, then yeah.
He was getting those lurks, getting those timings, were just being really annoying in the post-plant situations, clutching up. But it just felt like he couldn't get the ball rolling. And I think for Lucio as well, he got a lot of those picks and got a lot of those kills, but I just didn't see him clutching out like he normally did.
It was pretty tough. I think this is really uncharacteristic and not something that we were expecting. Even if we expected the result a little bit. Surely.
Whoa.
I can't talk for myself, honestly, this time around.
That's crazy.
But at least we expected Lucio and Darker to get more value, especially because of how consistent they've been last year, this year, even when things were wrong. I don't think that should be the case anymore, but it was tough.
It felt like they were always consistent and always top fragging. And and one of the main reasons why I was saying Lucio in that skirmish is because Lucio, he by himself is one of the, arguably, I would say,
This is the Liquid. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yo, the Liquid. Oh my gosh. Liquid cooked,
Even the
bro.
ones that look kind of insane. So I feel like, you know, going into this, I'm hoping to see them just kind of back on the roll. And that's a really cute picture.
Insane.
Wow. That is really cute.
2023.
With the guard jersey still on.
Crazy.
Absolutely wild. But I think
Why is it nice, bro? That's what I'm saying, bro. No, Liquid.
Here,
So
right?
tough. They're so tough.
Sorry, wait, no, they're not.
No, they're not.
According to who?
Where's the board? Where's the board? I've been cooking. I've been
Where did
cooking
that come
recently.
from?
I've been thinking about it. Everybody was making fun of me because I picked Loud last week. And let me.
Cherry got taken away. Whiteboard comes in.
Why are going to win? First of all, let me.
Yo, we know she didn't write all that, bro. She can't reach the top of the whiteboard, bro.
Let's think about it. Loud. What is
Get
loud?
real.
Loud is sound. What is sound? Energy.
Not a single nibble on that pizza, bro.
Are they
What if,
the
yeah.
champions of last
Wait, if Sato and King actually wanted the pizza, are they allowed to eat it or no?
Then you think about what is Loud's win? 100% when they win
The first
there.
piss round's ready in just a minute. Uber White are going to be on the other side of the mic. You're going to have to stop this right now.
We're
because we
undefeated against
have
you too.
Valorant to play. Don't go anywhere.
Wait, Loud are undefeated against G2? Wait, actually? Have Loud lost to G2? Wait. Or have G2 ever beat Loud?
When you've played FPS as much as
They only have one game!
every mouse, every shape. And we know shape matters. Shape is key. This one has both our experience, our family name, the next piece of our legacy, built for the big stage, for the biggest moments. The Susanto Brothers Mouse.
No, bro, my YouTube VOD. Bro, I actually hate that they use copyrighted music. That makes no sense to me, bro. It's okay, though. It's okay. Xander might be the GOAT. Why is Xander the GOAT? Are you talking about his flick onto the camera? The Cypher cam on B? Yeah? Yeah. No, he's tough. Bro, I was saying, I think he can replace DG Zen, bro.
King has to step up now, but he won't. How do they win that?
Neon Judge. La combinación que no puede fallar. Siente con la doble, la triple también. Super jugable, 1 contra 1, 6 balas para mí. Headshot, 10-4, cap.
Folks, you would not believe how many times he adjusted his casual pose before the cameras came to us. Welcome back to the couch. Over here with Wyatt, of course. Jumping into a game with two teams, honestly, that have probably raised more questions than answers over the last few weeks, especially in GT's
Uber and Wyatt.
Masters, Santiago. Loud here, obviously, look, a scrappy win against Envy to start off this stage one, and then an utter blasting against MIB.
A W with their assistant coach, by the way.
Yes.
One day Loud will have their starting 5. We're still waiting, but that's okay. Because honestly,
Yo, isn't the problem that Erde just hasn't gotten his passport back now?
Tier 2, kind of Tier 3 challengers experience, and he's been pretty all right, man. I think
Like, doesn't this guy have his visa but just not his passport, so he can't leave the country yet?
I do want to say that we're getting to the point now, though.
So he's gonna be there for next week, yes?
And we're scrutinizing these two teams whose prospects of attending those events are in grave doubt, let alone playoffs.
Yo, imagine Erde gets there, he plays week 4 and 5, and he plays bad, or there's like internal problems and they just drop him again.
That said, I think they're still, you know, fail to sort of live up to
They just drop him, bro. Bro goes through all that just to not.
these guys, and you're right. Work with Bati. We're still seeing this team make the best.
Mobile Valve's gonna get. Wait, actually?
Try and make a late run into stage 1 playoffs, but that's going to require them, frankly, to have.
Yo, do they got
here.
cross progression in that game or what?
It's actually G2 picking the Haven. There's 2 maps in his pool that G2 haven't played yet in stage 1.
Yeah, both Haven and Pearl. Breeze has been one that both of these teams have played, so no surprise to see that as the decider. No real surprises in the bans here either, especially the first 2. Both of them have been
Haven,
Fracture.
Pearl,
And if you're
Breeze.
Loud getting that second ban, yeah, just
Haven,
keep it behind. That's always
Pearl,
been G2's
Breeze.
best
No
or
cross
one
progression?
of their
Damn.
best maps. Haven though, yeah, I'm curious.
You know how
Just
quick I'm buying
this
Champs
being a
21?
G2 pick, and I get my kind of frame of thought for this Haven.
I'm hopping
map
on mobile
is,
immediately,
okay,
bro.
G2 have not played Haven yet in this stage. They had a lot of success in kickoff playing Phoenix and Yoru. Well, Yoru,
Now, here's the
brother,
question.
you're out the meta. Right?
What happens
So
with the
are
money
they gonna
that's
mix
made?
Things up in regard to what is that kind of a Phoenix big Neon
From mobile.
comp look like? I mean, Phoenix Neon is the standard, and yeah, that is what.
Yo,
they're
Ascend.
He was gonna play the Phoenix. He was on the
You want some money, bro?
That's an easy little swap. You get Baby Bay on the chamber, a role more so than the Vice, where he can have a takeover game. Though, I mean, respect to him, his Vice has been super consistent.
Is this a change to the comp? Am I trolling?
We kind of felt that Leaf would be picking out one of these duelists, right? We actually wondered if it would be the Neon. He's got like 500 or so Neon official rounds under his belt.
Oh, they haven't played
Going back
Haven
towards
yet.
the
I'm brain
Phoenix here
dead.
sort of
Never
makes
mind.
sense. Does feel like this is the kind of map where G2 found success, you know, with the Phoenix in their comps prior to this now, and they're going to try and fold it in.
That Phoenix, though, in the hands of Jaw, was looking nuts.
On Pearl especially, yeah.
He was frying when he was on that agent in kickoff. Like, that's when he turned things around, because he was...
If I could get it for PC from mobile, I'd fly to
They
China
had
for an
Jaw
account. I don't
playing a lot
care.
of the waylay, and it was kind of so-so. He goes to the
Wait, you don't get
secondary,
a...
playing the Phoenix, and
You
he
can't
was
get it on
lighting
an NA
teams
yet?
up. So, and we'll see if LEV can do much.
Oh,
of
it
the
is
same
out in China. I
on
forgot
live.
about that.
It's
But you can't get it in
obvious the
NA,
players are
damn.
gonna have to step up here. It's Luke Show and Darker. Luke Show right now heading into this server is the highest in pretty much all.
Yo, when we
stats
getting in
across the
NA, bro?
teams.
It was NRG rather, they beat
But Leaf, Flash,
We'll get to
and
that,
he
though.
gets
Cross the bridge when we
one
get there.
tap
It's
through a
gonna be Luke
blind.
Show
Okay,
opening up the
NT, bro.
account as Leaf attempts to
Actually,
grab his own
great
Flash
attempt.
with limited backup and no presence from B main from G2.
Yeah, that's just a pure solo play. Immediately punished. And Darker going to get some control of lobby. Do G2 want to press for some space elsewhere, try to find
Darker?
a pick to even this up? Yeah, they do. Okay, awkward,
Jaw
but
catches him.
yeah, fair play to Jaw.
Dude, Jaw's down
Jaw
to
obviously
10.
find the headshot there. He does drop low. His Baby Bay.
Bro, Baby Bay's not hitting with the chamber. No, it's fine. Listen, bro, it's a little early for me to.
Oh, he's going to get some action. Right clicks,
Okay.
though, not quite connecting. Barty gets on the board, though, as Valen does push right off that A side and gets
4v2 and Jaw almost 10 HP, bro. They just go into this open C site, bro.
Through, punished. Love that.
I mean,
double
Jaw's
kick into
in
the
back
smoke.
site now, but like, come
I
on.
like the Louder just keeping a slow pace to the round
Yeah,
right
exactly.
now.
It was open
Isolate
site the whole
Jaw
time.
back site. This one's as good as done unless Trent makes a miracle happen.
Same way there's nobody in garage.
Not too
See,
shabby.
because Luke Show died.
Trent, obviously, an Unreal game recently against Leviathan, at least the first match.
And now Trent's walking out of garage.
6 actually just solo destroyed them, and then they lose the subsequent 2 maps. And for the first time in
See, nobody in
America's
garage.
regular stage history, they lose 2 series back to back. Really, just not used to seeing G2 lose, well, kind of at all in America. So to find them at 0-2
One way,
and in
yeah.
some
Bro, I mean, like,
amount of danger of not qualifying for playoffs is crazy.
I do think like the whole process of self-discovery that G2 kind of began in Santiago when they were running up against these like Nongshim Red Force, you know,
Same comp as their
Neon-based comps, and
Santiago
they were
Haven combo with Jaw
trying
and
to
Neon
find a
instead of
middle ground,
Phoenix
I feel
and Leap
like,
on
between
Phoenix instead of
playing the
Yoru.
hyper-aggressive style and
Oh, they did
slow,
play that. I
static
forgot
style.
about
I feel
that
like on some
comp,
maps
bro.
that's kind of why we've got
I forgot they played that
harder
comp
to
at Santiago.
here.
Because that was what Paper X was running, yeah?
It's still, it's not a fully refined idea though, right? So it kind of explains why we see some up and down performances, and the road into playoffs for G2 is a little softer than their one up until now, in fairness.
Yeah, they play the 2 other best teams in the group. So honestly, I think everyone's just expecting them to bounce back. Still feels like they're a favorite to make it into the playoffs despite not having a win yet. Let's see what they can do on this eco round. Looks like they're just set up for a simple flash dash kind of play with the Neon out.
Yep, this time he's getting some backup. Timing though is the question. There's the relay bolt, though nicely done. And that's going
I mean,
out for the
low-key,
Phantom
good
of
too,
30 to be
bro.
covered pretty quickly. Look shot a
In
ghost
that
play
long
here.
fight? No,
Making no small amount of sound as he works his way over towards this
Last
side of the
3C
map, but
long.
Trent will instantly
Suck comes
see
out
his
on one.
catches too.
There's already 3
This
guys
is really
here.
gonna slow things down for Loud.
Low key, as long as nobody like
on C.
full dies to
If Loud
spam,
commit
I think
here,
this
they could get boomed.
is
Zed's gonna get this one.
possible.
I feel like they're priced into it at this stage. Nice ping, Haunt reveals
Never
to
mind.
Barty and Luke Shaw. They're going to throw down, and it's all on Jorg.
I mean, Jaw 1v2, he has
Phantom. For the Phantom
Phantom.
to work with, but this is again a slow
Phantom and a
work
slide?
into
Hold
the
up.
plant for Loud.
Yeah, pretty fortunate that Loud have the GOAT in Luke Show, and it doesn't matter what
Are
weapon
y'all-
he has,
are
he's
y'all
just
seeing what
gonna
I'm
collect
seeing?
the kills when you're 3
Are
on
y'all
3
feeling what I'm
taking the site,
feeling?
But maybe Jaw can clutch this up.
Spike planted.
Ooh.
Oh,
NT, brother. NT, brother. They low key were almost lined up. There was a vision. There was a vision.
Top 4 player in ACS this stage. So despite Loud having some really up and down fortunes, it's kind of insane what Luke Show's been able to provide.
Yeah, top in this server ACS, kills per round, average damage per round, and is clearing everybody on G2 in those regards. No one from G2 has really been taking over so far. Some major statistical drops when you're comparing kickoff to now. For Valen playing a lot of the Harbor, Leaf switching up his role quite a bit. BabyPay has been the consistent factor for this team playing the Vice.
Okay, here's that solo
again.
Flash
just
gets
solo
turned.
swinging out and
Flash is
goes
just so
down.
far
There's no
around the
push down
corner,
B main,
bro.
There's no nothing. Now this position has to be
Jaw
picked up
gets
by Jorg.
spammed trying to
Down the
drop.
smoke. This is getting ugly. Valen
Like,
caught himself,
damn.
stand up, but still able to at least find his.
Don't tell me you get
Still a
bonus.
very rough start to G2's buy. I'd rather see the gimmicky play on A long again, frankly. They're going to be caught out of the side here and not in a great position to get anything else done between Trent and Baby Bay.
His defense is not looking particularly inspired at the moment, Mitch.
Well, it's just not particularly elegant either.
It's okay. It's only 3-0, bro. It's only 3-0.
More thought behind it than what's
You know what I mean? It doesn't mean anything.
The pistol in the buy round, the somewhat more important rounds. On the eco, at least there's like that double up play, the flash.
Like, bro, Loud
One
One pistol against MIBR went down 9-3. You know what I'm saying?
Which, hey, if you're a Phoenix on
Can
Haven,
G2 come back if they lose to Loud with
you
bots?
can go for that nice garage peak, but
and clearly G2
South America is 9-0 on NA. It's about to be 10-0.
Picking up the garage position.
Okay, let's get really real for a second. That stat only exists on technicalities. Furia is not a South American team. Let's get real. MIBR is not a South American team.
Feel good for him. Hey, I like it. If you're watching this and you want Loud to win, to see the assistant coach getting some early kills.
Botsy is the champ's glow. Oh my gosh, he does.
Should just be starting on this team.
Botsy has the champ's glow.
It's a weird time to be following this G2 team. We are seeing Leaf sort of pick up a duelist here, but I've got to say,
listen, none of the South American teams have played against 100 Thieves yet. That's where it's going to get scary for them, bro.
20% drop, right? But he was definitely someone that was going to be able to be leaned upon much more frequently. You touched on Valen as well. Kind of would give you those captain's games once the series, those IGL performances really pop off. He's not on Harbor here on this map, but we have sort of seen those performances look fewer and further between so far.
Yeah, I'm just
Botsy leading Loud to London. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
This year, where Valen went 65-33, playing the Astra to 3-0 MIB.
Juju, why are you dropping so many dots? What's going on? Juju, your keyboard broken?
He's only got 57
Juju, you good?
So far. He's just not putting up the same numbers playing this Harbor. And the agents where he was going crazy, where he was fragging, now Leaf is playing.
What's up, Thrazzle? You love pullers? I love you, Thrazzle.
There are just some comfort issues.
That 100 team, man. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Shout out 100 team, man.
Get this Harbor.
Shout out to the 100 teams mob, man.
We'll see if that'll persist on later matches.
L also threw in some dots. Yeah.
The standard kind of the moment calm.
Yeah.
How you been? I've been good, Thrazzle. How about you, bro?
They're running out of rope, though.
Thrazzle, what you get up to now, bro?
To get things sorted out before we start to head towards playoffs. I suppose.
I'm a 100T fan.
With a 2-3, you're outside
we lost to Sentinels.
Things have to sort of break in your favor if you want to be part of playoffs.
Yeah, now, by the way, with Leaf playing Garage...
We lost to Sentinels, but we beat Evil Geniuses, and then we're going to beat NRG tomorrow.
I mean, when Leaf's trying to get all these orbs every round, bro, he's trying to swing out
he's trying to get them via killing people. He's getting them from dying. He's getting one around.
That's right.
Louder just contacting into the site. Are they going to catch a timing here?
Oh my gosh, Baby Bay caught 2. Baby Bay for 3! I mean, no, old man is carrying this team right now. Botsy still has the champion's aura. That's the spike!
through, but this round, wheels essentially fallen off the card here. It's only Luke Shaw who's still in that sewer position, hoping someone wraps the A site and checks for him. He knows he's going to have to make a move pretty soon because, yeah, that lobby spot is going to be crawling with G2.
Yeah, Loud really just hoping that G2 get explored for it. And they will, but the flash is nice from Leaf.
Lee's got a good flash play. Let's go. It wasn't just turned, and he was instantly killed this time.
Another orb.
There we go. Farmed. Absolutely farmed. That was really nice, though, from Dreops. He picks up
good,
that
bro.
spot
Love
there
that for you,
from
bro.
Connector for a 3-piece on the site.
Yeah, really what I'm
Your
looking
team
at
just lost
heading
to a
into
guy
G2. We're already talking about
in
it,
his
but
very
it's just
first
this
game out of
individual
G2
performance
and during
Trey
his
has been
very
the most
first time in
consistent player
America.
on the Vice
See, that's where
primarily.
you're wrong. That is
That's
not
an
Derwin's
agent where
first
you can
time in
really
America.
take over the game. You can have a lot of impact, and he's putting
Now, I know
really
Derwin's
good
a very
numbers on
great
it.
player.
But the Chamber? That's
I know Derwin's a very great player, and it's not like he was off the plane straight into the match. This guy had a good like
So this time Leaf's over in
a good minute.
No swing out early.
Yo.
TP's in the spot. He's stuck it. Oh,
He's
poor
gone.
draw.
Yeah.
Wasn't born yesterday.
By the way, yeah, he threw a smoke over towards A Heaven, so Bhakti's trying to make it seem like, yeah, I'm definitely going over there, guys. But yeah, Jaw, he heard him. Aware.
They pull back into the spawn there, paying off the G2, but Valen is caught out. Shot Astra down. So your stall potential really very limited now.
Yep, this seaside is wide open. Poison Cloud for main. They're going to have Verdi on this late delayed flank. Can he get any value playing from window?
He is entrenched here. He's going to hear all of this action as well, and no one's checking that corner. Trent's down, and now, yes, Baby better have his wits about him.
Hey.
Trying to clear this corner. Verdi! tries to emerge.
Molly wasn't even
Has
gonna
the
touch
stopping
Birdie,
power.
bro.
And that offers a lot of delay.
Molly
when
was
they're
too
getting
deep.
to the site now.
NT.
Press for time. Lucho is just going to rip that steel guard. and
Jaw for one.
Here is electrifying
Only
force.
one,
Jaw
actually.
side out of the side. Here's Leaf trying to get
1v1.
involved. This is scrappy stuff.
Baby Bay.
It's down to Baby Bay to work
Yeah,
his
he
way
gets
from
it, he
the
gets
side.
it.
Again, he delivers.
Second for G2.
And yeah, a nod of the head. He knows he's him right now.
Hero for the team. Important delayed trade on Verdi.
America
in
part was
mid.
about you, because I don't know if he's
That
been in
was
America
crucial.
before. Oh, I
Wins
see.
that 1v1. Kawanzi maybe regretting going for the peak, but low HP. Just wanted to try to catch some kind of timing there. Didn't want to back up and play with his ult.
Just stopping
Why does Ewok matter?
from G2 in these early rounds.
It's crazy that that round even felt so dangerous, given that there's
Ewok don't matter if he hasn't been in the States before.
We're still in winnable position. Like, I'm still a little nervous for G2, not gonna lie.
Yeah, that one's going to get some wind in your sails now if you're G2. Another one of those buy-up rounds for Loud, falling flat. But now Odin in the hands of Kawanzin. Hannes Fury at the ready. And of course, we have a judge in the hands of Baby Bay. What's he going to do? Play at a mid? Now, Leaf might actually have someone to play off him. Because he's conditioned the whole solo flash and die thing.
G2 have some great ults for a retake here, including Leafs, Nightfall as well. What's nice as well, when G2 have this chamber, they get their best opper on the op. Opping on Vice, not ideal.
Yep.
So Baby Bay can take over with that weapon.
You've cursed him because he's missed, but here we go.
Show.
Lucho starting to amble his way over towards C-Long, and Valamon's crept up again. He's in an awkward spot.
This guy is just him. He's already gotten a number of high-impact frags to just crack open one side of the map.
Jaw's going exploring on the same angle. This could be, I mean, he really needs to double.
Yo, Jaw.
down. What's the timing looking like? Not bad,
NT,
but not
brother.
quite good enough.
Luke shows 7 HP, Verdi's 19.
He'll hear the neon cross
If
and get ready.
anything happens here, I actually tweak
Good
out.
to work with now, buddy.
And
Goes
Leaf
back.
just
Trigger
happened.
discipline.
Leaf.
If they're in spades, unfortunately, the spray transfer
Only
not
one
quite
is
as
kinda
much. It's
nasty,
even numbers
but
now. Luke
still
Joe a
they
bit
should
low
be
up on that side. Decayed down by
Unless
this
Luke
Nightfall.
shows just the greatest to
Prowler
ever
is able
touch
to
the
avoid it for
game.
the time being. There's still no plant. There's some stall here. For G2 Trenches takes the
I guess he's the best to touch the game. Hold it. Hold it.
And Baby Bay misses another crucial shot. What is going on?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Baby Bay is missing
Lucho is
straight
just
sinners.
Goated, man. He's insane. He gets the crucial opening
Lucho's
kill here.
getting 4
Down
on the
47,
round
gets
with
the
7
trade,
HP.
beats a bullet to the body, and then he just swings, gets a trade, swings, insta.
He's decayed to one,
He's
bro.
Unbelievable.
He's whiffing like that.
He is unbelievable.
Yo, hold
Like,
on.
It's so basic to say, but
Yo, whoever said we need to fix...
very
Whoever said we need to fix the
Obviously, it's
Lucho camera angle, I didn't even realize. Yo,
louder playing just with the voice instead of the
guys,
so what's the
listen.
right now is the micro, and
I low-key
Lucho
can
and
only
Darko
see
are
his
just
forehead, bro.
on point. They could take over.
Chogamo traded
And that
with
could
the
be the catalyst
spam,
to the wild
bro.
upset win.
Okay, Joe runs in there with the rifle. They're going to find Keys. This is a bit uncomfortable for Trent, but Leaf was able to swing off that. Look at this emphasis for G2 over towards the A-long part of the map. But with Bati down, that is an Omen off the table. Hannes Fury's still active here, and okay. We're running it back.
He just, finally has an opportunity to use that ult, but
Yeah,
all of
Lucho.
Loud have
You're
run
getting a
away.
little
This
active
team
here,
from
buddy.
Lucho is
Well, I mean, I guess he's
beautiful
all the
as
way
well.
through. Sure, whatever.
He's so deep.
He's all the way through, gets the
Trent not ready
kill,
for it
whatever.
at all.
Doesn't
Yes,
matter.
some
He gets the
information
kill,
gained off
don't
that runner
matter.
back, but Leaf didn't have the chance
Gets the
to
kill,
throw down.
don't matter.
B-side secured. Now, mind you, this is a post plant without the attack side Omen.
Prepare yourself for cringe, Mitch. Look at Kawanzin. He's got the ult. He's got the Odin. It's planted for a window. He is ready to spam.
Yeah, straight through that via his pit. Hannes Fury as well. Should he even need it? Baby Bay's going to make his first foray out of garage here. Potentially pinched, but I don't
Baby
think...
Bay?
Yeah, there's any presence in
Come on,
midfield there
Darker?
right now.
Yes.
Okay, gets a better Darker into the side, but goes Kawanzino emerges. Ready
Yeah,
to play
but
out
I
this
mean, this
post
guy's
plant.
old,
Leaf
bro.
here
He can just
has to
spam
get
with
rid of
the
the
Odin
ball.
too. Oh,
And here's that
never
Hannes
mind,
Fury
he's
now
ulting.
being sent off. The sound cue is more than enough to spur Kawanzin into action. Leaf is going to get blown away by a light breeze at this stage. He is that low.
And there's
Kawanzin
the
with a
shot.
shock dart to the side. It misses. The Odin does not. He has 3 different ways to pay post plant there. One of them is going to work.
Beautiful.
The shock dart
The
missed.
exact Valorant you want to see. The optimal cringe maneuver.
Shock dart missed.
Look at this. By the way, again, Lucho, they're
It's
down a
okay.
player.
He got the kill.
Forward, gets the perfect
That's all
timing,
matters.
evens things up into the 3-on-3.
Like, I'm not mad. When defense side retake comes from push out of garage and that's all you've got, because Lucho pushes into connector and finds that early frag, gets so deep, then you should be winning that round.
This is a map that Loud did test MIBR on. They got 10 rounds. Typically, I feel like Loud have been better on defensive half so far on this stage, and yet they're up 5-2 right now on attack. They're going into this A execute. They have the Steel Garden. Verdi can just pop his ult, start running around and being annoying.
Yo, Loud are really up 5-2 on G2 right now.
Here.
It's looking kind of.
Window, and it looks like Loud want to double back at least for a
No,
moment
it's okay.
to re-clear.
Wait, look at Leaf.
This round though.
They're full walking the whole way, so he's not taking any
from Loud.
crazy.
He's heard a bit of this. Oh, he is in a perfect spot. No one's there to play.
Yo,
off
this
him.
guy
There's
walking
no
grass.
crossfire
I wonder if they
on
go
B, so
to
he
clear him.
has to be careful. Going 1-for-1.
Anyways, he's gonna hear the drone.
He's got a gold mine here.
Wait, Luxo turned around. Oh my gosh, he just has a kill.
Okay, well, that's
the spot.
Oh, this is perfect now. Time by.
Oh no, Jaw!
Leaf couldn't quite get there in time though. Georgia straight up loses that fight. Still, the spike, that's the issue. It's on the other side of the blaze wall. Look what G2 are playing
Okay,
from
they
now. They're
just
back
give
up
bomb.
entirely. Steel guard,
Luxo uses
gotta
ult
find
for that.
something to get you out of this
But now
predicament.
they have basically all the space
Run
towards
in there,
C.
pick up that spike. All right. Nice job on the second try. Now they get into this C site for free. They have the poison cloud for main. Verdi can still run around with his ult and be annoying even at low HP. Luxo has another Thorns to delay, so like a bit of decent utility, but really it's just Loud.
Leaf?
Weird
Oh my
fight
gosh,
positions
Bati
now.
full blind. The timing on the smoke as well.
Long control though, all here for Loud, but that's not something G2
Flash?
to make use of at all. It's Luxo trying to fight in a garage
Okay,
here.
okay.
It's
Luxo
unbelievable
got.
he even gets one there. He's prowling
Luxo
out.
got killed. Okay.
They're going to stack up.
Two guys
Loud
stacked on
putting all
top of
their
each
eggs in
other.
this one basket.
3v2.
Darker and Verdi back to back. Relay balls.
Okay.
It's about as you'd expect it to be. Baby Bay, another one on the board, but it's a 3K on the round for Leaf. Finally get some of that action.
That was a nice re-clear from G2 into Garage. Luxo gets the one, but yeah, ultimately he's going to get traded out, stuck behind box. And Loud were just not wise to that push down mid at all. I do think that's the first time someone from G2 has done that, so good variation from Leaf.
Leaf knows. He knows that it's really just him there in mid-window. So plays it
I know,
conservatively.
baby.
Honestly, the timing really pans out in his favor. But hey, he'll take the conversion there. 12-7 is Luxo.
Looks like Loud might be keeping it simple on this round. Just put that wall up on A and just sprint down C immediately. Verdi probably popping ult. Something like that.
Astra Util is going to have to do a heck of a lot of heavy lifting to slow this down. And yeah, it's going to be tough. Allen gets some free damage for Relay Bolt in the corner. Jordo's getting involved. Playing for around the corner. That should be enough. G2 clearly have the stopping power. Loud on a bit of a lower buy, of course.
4-5 now.
They
Okay.
will put him in the wood chipper.
Nothing too crazy. No lead too crazy, bro.
And one guy with the judge, not bad. That is going to work out for G2 every day of the week. All right. Well, that was a sick little shot, but this is going to result in Loud's economy being broken, by the way. So G2, great opportunity to actually tie this game up, win this round, and then just anti-eco the next one.
Pretty impressive start to stage one for Darko. I think he comes out and just racks up 25 kills a map in that first series they played, that scrappy one against Envy. Last week for the series, 13 kills. A very quiet series. Obviously, you're playing
It's a
against
real
MIBR.
clickbait headline.
Yeah.
I do like the phrasing.
Oh, no. Yeah. There's
They
like
do
an
get
80%
destroyed.
reduction in kills from week 1 to week 2. Yep.
They do get destroyed by MIBR, who are arguably the best team right now, if inarguably, right? So, you know,
Darker
that's
just
a
do what
fact.
to Baby Bay?
Big number,
but
I click. I see
You're not
74%
shot him in the face.
decline in kills from week 1 to week 2. Sign me up. But again, I think that Darko is going to be someone we're going to be tracking.
yeah, it's him and Luxo. The two of them on defense specifically is where they're racking up a ton of kills. That is where Loud have been at their best so far.
Why are they acting
I
like
think that right
Furia
now,
isn't better than
especially
MIBR
how
right
this
now?
metagame is panning out with a lot of these like double duelist comps, or like with less of a macro focus on the game.
I wanna see these
We do
teams
wanna
play.
look at the
They're not in
weekly
the same
performance
group,
of these
right?
Players that are expected to carry a lot of that load, right? I want to also see like how
I think they're in opposite groups,
these
yes.
loud youngsters react.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I
Throw
genuinely
them,
never
listen,
remember what the groups are.
especially
You know,
the
they're in
attack
opposite groups.
side,
All good, we'll
so
see
the
them play in
mid-rounding
playoffs.
prowess shine through a little bit. But this in general was a great quick rotation to the side by Jaw, and Valorant honestly just makes himself hard to extract.
Yeah, Jaw getting on that crossfire, having the stun to cut off the rest of the team. Easy, quick response for G2.
Timeout for
Timeout
G2
from
or Loud. I
That
need
time
to point my fan
get
at
one
me.
of
I'm
those
so
in
hot.
The mix. They're going to be on this eco round for the next Darker saved that one rifle. And then from there, we'll see what they can do. It's unlikely they're going to really have ults to play with for the rest of this half. Romanilli, he's discussing. You can see the passion in his words, Mitch.
Tomorrow's gonna be so sad for me. Either Fury or MW's there lose. You'll be fine, bro. You'll be fine,
A lot of
bro.
bells and whistles on it there, like pretty straightforward.
That's low-key gonna be a banger, bro. Tomorrow's gonna be a good day, man.
It does look like
Tomorrow's gonna be a real
rounds,
good day,
Loud
bro.
Giving G2 a chance to like overexpose an individual, like LEV or
Fury
Valorant,
versus
and
Crew,
have them picked
NRG
off
versus
first
100
is actually
Thieves. Yeah, no.
a bit more conducive to those round wins.
We're gonna
right?
see some
So
good.
maybe
We're gonna
just giving
see
G2
some
enough that road to
awesome
might
Valorant
be
tomorrow.
the better approach, and just to slow the pace down.
All right, what do we got here? Some classic Bucky for the Neon. Fast play to get some A control, sending that molly down short.
Yeah, no fast thrust up A long for G2 this round. The Neon's over on the C side. Could be good early info for the defenders, though, if they want to go for a foray. And yeah, Jaw is already starting to inch forward there.
Yeah, so Loud throw a lot of that A control util. With the molly short, you get the smoke on long. So that's threatening for G2, who are pushing 2 players down C long. The Vice wall is there.
Yep. You're a double duelist comp on defense. Got to get some kind of action going early, or find a way to get information. And with duelist comps, you just really need to play contact and prepare to take a fight.
I like this response from G2 though. When all the
looks like
utils thrown
everybody's going
early A,
back
they just
towards
take
A
tons
here.
of space on the
Hey,
opposite
here looks
side
running or
of
no?
the map, and they
I
can
don't think so, no.
quickly go for a double flank if
Oh,
they
and
are
it's
just
just Baby
playing
Bay
A
here.
for retake.
Wait.
Where they have Baby Bay try to take that first
Oh,
engagement.
I'm stupid.
maybe
Never
gets a
mind.
kill,
I just
cool
can't count.
teleports away,
Okay.
gets back up to heaven, and then they're retaking from all angles.
Yo,
slow around.
Baby Bay's locked on this angle,
Kind of
bro.
discussed earlier. This is a spot that Dre can fall off of very quickly. Damage on Verdi.
TP's out heaven.
Being satisfied with that. Back in heaven now. Overdrive active. Verdi, yep. Down 51 after that brief exchange.
Yeah, that's probably just going to expire at this point. You're going to have Valen be able to maybe throw a wall down for this retake as well. Could use the Cosmic Divide.
Here comes G2 now getting in position for this, but bear in
I guess
mind...
that'll be
this is-
awkward given they're double flanking. Oh,
Yes.
Trent gets the first.
That's Barty out of the picture
Ult
now
goes
as well. As the
down.
Cosmic Divide, it comes down. G2 sparing
Yo,
no
Verdi
expense
close
here.
with the
Even on a
Bucky. I
line
mean,
of
he's
fire round
really
from
low.
Loud.
Like, he gets
On the
one
corners,
max.
Verdi really wants with
And,
his Bucky value, but shows a
okay,
little bit too
so
much
he gets
leg.
0.
Baby Bay's able to bring
And
him
the guy's
down.
coming through flank. Bang.
And that's all she wrote, folks. 4 guns carried out of the round by G2. They are back in this game.
Yeah, maybe if Verdi was able to get the first with the Bucky, there could have been some danger there, but after G2 realized that all of Loud are pushed in front of the wall because they have to be to fight close at the chokes, those 2 flanking guys, they could just sprint in there, so everyone on Loud gets completely pinned.
That's
It's a
spot
nice
5,
little
bro.
play.
Yep. Yeah, the double flank came through. Pretty important. Yeah, okay. You've got to be satisfied with this. A bit of a rockier start to a map that, frankly, you were feared on as G2 in kickoff. Baby Bay's got himself the op in hand. 1 away from that tour de force as well.
Right, so Bucky wants to throw that.
He's got a big
long
red dot on
control
the screen,
smoke
bro.
down again.
Thank you.
G2 could try to just prowl their flash
Stop
out.
drawing on my
Down
screen, bro.
everywhere. Jaws down mid.
Baby Bay owns
Pressure on A.
Americas. I own Americas.
Now we're starting to see what a Neon Phoenix comp on defense on Haven looks like.
And Trey's down C long. G2 just aggression everywhere. They pushed every lane early round.
So they got a ton of map control. How did Loud figure their way through this here?
Good one. Wait, listen. I don't think we got a single one from the last game. Damn, Trent! Trent got 3 there? Oh my gosh.
Ok, nie entra w meio e Astra devia estar a jogar para você, ok? Deixa... Pera.
Spike down, attacker spawn.
Whatever he said did not end up working.
I'll say. Não faz mal. Para de gritar, galera. Vamos pausa.
Ah, bro. Listen, bro. That's everybody's reaction to dying to Neon ult, bro. It's okay. It's okay.
That's a great play here from Trent. Leaf goes down first. What? What?
Even he can believe it, yeah.
Mental. And the Neon ult in a 1v1 clutch situation is actually just unbeatable.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
it
frustrating.
gives you such an insane advantage.
Agent is stupid.
Yeah, that is
bro.
brutal stuff. Nice conversion there by Jaw.
I mean, unless you're, I guess, Trent stunned up. Verdi didn't ult, but I mean, he just gets one tapped. Stuns are fake, I guess.
It was the most assertive round we've seen from G2 on this map, though. Pushing up on all extremities. This round, not so much. It's just Baby Bay playing forward off the rendezvous.
I like the kit though. Has the judge to play close with the smoke and has the AWP.
Again, some of these shots off our primary AWPer for G2 have been a little bit streaky.
It looks like they maybe want to throw the spike over to Lucho so he can get the steel garden with a plant as they head into this B. Sight out body just going to get it down.
Clank goes down. Let's see, bro.
Fury
G2 lead.
well.
Bonti, you are dead! He took the whole Phoenix wall!
Oh, God.
Okay. Okay. Verdi going to struggle there. Brought low and a very quick retake here from G2. And you've got to say one of the freest of free kills you could ask for there for LEV. Atlas Fury comes in, able to catch LEV battle. Look at the push into it. Talkamo caught by Darker. They are protecting this over. Time ticking. Trent a little bit low for the time.
Wait, they're bringing it back.
How
How are they bringing this back?
And take this fight.
Prime Cowan, are you back?
Baby Bay is just so low. Can he get a touch? He'll be revealed here. Cowanzine can just play with his food before going in for the final. Oh, not bad, Baby Bay, but unfortunately.
I don't think there's time. I don't think there's time. I don't think there's time.
That looked pretty disastrous for LEV. They gave the entire
Bonti, that is the second time I've seen this guy have a major blunder. He ate the whole Phoenix wall and died. He didn't even move. I'll be right back. I'll be back.
That is.
I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Genuinely the entire Phoenix wall. That's the only damage he took that round, bro. It was just the Phoenix wall. Actually incredible. I've never seen somebody die to a Phoenix wall like that. Literally. It's the most damage I've ever seen somebody take from that wall. Oh my gosh.
G2 looking to unveil their Haven pick here in stage 1. Obviously in Chile.
Baby Bay calls Bonti.
4-0 on this map. Definitely one of their best, and obviously they bring it back.
Yo, you actually inherited my curse, bro. Oh my gosh.
You know, we didn't really see him going for those ult orbs on a ton of those rounds though, Wyatt. He's playing out of garage instead of maybe on A-long.
Not a lot of A-long. Yeah, I'm curious to see how much G2 are going to play into that on this attack app, because you do want to just be cycling that ult over and over and over. They're talking about all those wins. Yeah, I mean, Jaws Phoenix on this map was incredible, so I think LEV is stepping into some large shoes that need to be filled here.
All right, there's Baby Bay early, looks over towards Verdi.
Baby Bay?
Let's take it twice.
We swing? One? That's it.
Okay, just the one. Verdi slides on in.
Damn. Damn, Bonti for 2?
He's overwhelmed at the end. Cowanzine, though, good composure. LEV is going to be stopped in his tracks, and that leaves the spike out essentially in no man's land. Valen needs to find a creative way to recoup. Find his way through.
Yo, is G2 over with, bro?
He's pushed deep, and Valen seems to be having awareness that the Neon might still be on this part of the map. Relay Bolt catches on, though.
Just run. Yep. Just run. Don't take
Verdi
the fight.
does not care.
Get out of there. You got the info.
I found the Astra, guys.
Meet up with his teammates. They can play around the spike that's down.
And this one should be pretty short-lived, as Valen is going to be swinging into a double face. See, waiting him
Yep.
and Luke Show. Ooh, timing. Okay, surely not.
Oh, fair attempt.
Were we going to get the Valen round? No, not yet. Pistol here for Loud.
Second one.
G2
Does Luke Show think he had the timing to already be through B? Silent?
Really got to see him turn up here, though.
through B silent going window.
I know I just keep harping.
I mean, I guess not bad for
Loud
looking,
on
but
defense, but man, when Dark
that
and Lucio are
early?
rolling, they are a
Whatever.
brick wall.
Barty's playing some good Valorant so far, I'm not gonna lie.
I like that response on the pistol with the double push down C long when they realize that the majority of G2 are pushing through garage, so they get that isolate on Baby Bay and then keep the C long control. That was a good response.
You won the 1v1, that's what matters.
Full armor with the Bucky down to 250, and they lose a player immediately on account of this outlaw.
Yeah. Taking some damage, Jorgamo down at 30 armor, 90 health.
200?
Oh my goodness! Finds himself the one, but that's about it. Classic for Verdi's able to shut Leaf down, and Baby Bay says, guess
Neon really is just a
salvage
Fortnite
what can be
character,
gained.
bro.
Yeah, G2 pause for a brief moment. and
Like
then
all
just
the movement that
instantly
comes with
re-accelerate
Fortnite
into
and like
A.
the
Bobby
whole
had
shotgun
already
buying thing.
pivoted there from B, so there's
Neon's just a
three
Fortnite
players
character, bro.
locking it down, and all they have is the Bucky to get open. Well, someone just
Yo,
said the
this
play
Baby
is
Bay
gonna
guy
climb.
Yeah,
Baby
no.
Bay
is
straight cackling on the
full
camera.
dying in comms, bro.
At least the spirits are high.
Don't mess with the
Someone be
What could
just-
possibly be being said right now to where he's laughing that hard?
In fairness, though, look, 15 and 8's been solid. Even though when we've been on board with Baby Bay, some of those op shots have been a little wayward. Just due to having to ease into this game a little bit, but at 0 and 2, coming into your third of 5 games in regulation play here in stage 1. You're kind of running out of free maps to give.
What is going on in the comms? I'm actually laughing looking at him laugh, bro.
A dangerous one to pick for G2. Yeah, Loud. They're 0-1 on it, but they got 10 rounds.
Yo, good knife.
against
Good knife pull,
LVR
bro.
in their loss. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, no, we'll call it a quality loss, I think, even though the next map in that series was left a bit to be desired.
Okay.
Okay.
Dark.
He sees his shoulder, man. That is nice.
Yeah, and there's Jaw trying
Told you
to get
Bati
in
said
there,
Bati might
but
be the toughest,
even
bro.
at that, he's so far ahead of the rest of the team. He goes 1 for 1, and no one can really trade. And even when they're trying, they have classics. That's tough.
Nice from Verdi. I mean, someone who didn't look super comfortable as a
So-
Yoru player in kickoff, though.
Jaw's just going back to the Bucky on attack Neon for the
Jaw
high round.
is on the Bucky again,
Really
and
wants
he's
to
10
finish as
HP
much
again.
as possible. Got
Okay.
That's
tagged
a
up.
shot. Oh, God.
Got pinged as well in sewer. Loud are very ready for this.
Damn, Baby Bay.
Let's listen in.
Nice.
I'll prowler mid. Hold.
By C.
2A, Jake, 2A.
Yo, can we plant B?
Yeah.
We should just speed it up then.
Yeah. I'll prowler A link.
Use util. Walling A link, walling C link.
Heard. He's in.
Wait, cancel. Oh, Trent's
The
on
Neon 2?
Watch
The
behind you.
Neon
So bro, Trent's in with the bomb!
Hold on, facing.
Both. Back side.
Almost,
Back side, close right.
Show soon.
One enemy
He
remaining.
was close right.
Close right for sure. I heard reload. Nice!
Yo, I just got full.
Nice! Hot dog!
Hot dog.
Nice recovery there for G2. Just like some solid.
Okay, they were saying hot dog. What do they mean hot dog, bro?
And they're almost trying to call a cancel there on that B side as a Vice Wall came up.
Yeah, we're already seeing Baby Bay. Well, we're just a couple rounds in, but kind of getting that similar value to Luke Shaw, just the slow lurking around, C, B, finds an opening pick. And then when he gets that bot, he tries to get some more space back on A, but walks into the Bucky. So from there, G2 are able to really just pick wherever they want to go on the map and execute. And they spot Luke Shaw on C, the Vice. So yeah, they're like, let's get into B.
They wanted to accelerate, but they weren't expecting the Vice util to be over at the B side.
Yeah, at least the wall, but all good, right? And that is a pretty common setup that Loud are using on this map. They basically always have the Viper wall extending from like C towards garage, and then Luke Show playing.
Also,
on
Loud
C.
popped their
They
second
usually
time
just
out.
have one
Literally
thumb
the
down.
second they lose a
That's
round in the
just for
second half,
backside
bro.
control. There it was at the choke.
That was their bonus round, no? Much earlier?
That's a pretty critical part of it. Yeah, just your Vice. I mean, so much of this meta is Vice plays.
And that's their
somewhere,
second time
slows
out.
down attackers. Neon, run over and help. and the
Alright.
death ball comes and they all help the Vice.
It's the same idea to
W
the
coach?
right? We
Yeah.
saw Valen trying to slow things down on C with some of the util and Jorg.
Didn't like something
onto his
calm?
rescue,
Yeah.
So idea is the same here. But again, if you're just playing passively on that C long and just getting a pick and then working a different site, pulling the defenders around the map, then
Yo, Verdi is like...
that stall plan on C
Why
just
is he sitting
have
like
validity.
this, bro? Am I trolling?
Round in the half.
This guy's playing the game like full slouched.
This is Loud having everything operational that they want for their defense.
His arms are hella high, bro. What is happening?
Darker and Luke Show towards this C side. B being played for retake, just the wall and the thorns to slow.
Verdi actually contacting up Sewer at the moment, so going to be able to hold that line with the op. That's going to free up the rest of the players on the A side, allowing Kawanzi to rotate early.
G2, 1 minute 20 into the round, have baited out Thorns and one of the mollies, so they can get into C now without having to contend with those, without getting slowed down.
Backside control, that's the question though. Jaw hasn't found his way in there yet. Relay Bolt, he's hoping they found some purchase, but he's not sure.
Okay.
Into the backside,
Yeah,
there's 3
I was
guns
waiting for it, I'm
trained
not
at him,
gonna
and now
lie, bro.
Trent. This is a bit more uncomfortable.
Where's he still
As he
from
proceeds
A?
from
Wait,
here,
Valen is just winning.
sets up and actually lays the red carpet
Oh,
for the
baby,
game
got us
plan.
on B.
And Buddy walks
Bro, last
straight
guy's
into
A with an
Trent's
op and he never
crosshair.
left.
This is a big investment round for Loud. Odin, Operator, both brought in, and that's got
This guy was an A short.
We'll need to sit this one out.
Loud get the advantage, but they press for more.
Yo, do we think casters
Play
are too
not
loud?
being
I'm too
found.
loud.
Valen
Quiet. What?
felt like a
Talk to me.
lazy,
Talk to me.
slow kinda
We're
backside
adjusting
swing
levels
from
right now. We're
Darker and
trying
Lucio
different
after
things.
they locked down
Because I felt
all
like
the
the casters were kind of
There's
quiet
just
when I
really
look back at
not
my
much of a
clips.
reason to try to get super proactive.
At least for
I
me,
feel in that
they
moment.
were.
They got the smoke on the opposite side too. That Body throws the paranoia through. It just feels a little unnecessary there. They give G2.
Do I turn my mic up? What's
They just
the
kick
wave? What's the
door
wave?
down.
Yeah, Jord just pushed up against that.
Or are
Viper
we
wall on
chilling
the C
where
side,
we
just got
are?
Domed instantly. 3 players backside. Feel like Loud were in a good spot as of that kill. And that's when they overpushed into Valen. And got 2 for 1, virtually. So we're even game yet again. The Operator will be maintained here for Loud coming into this round number 17. But yeah, that was a bit sloppy from our Loud squad.
Yeah, great goal from.
Oh, the paranoia timing's too late from Barty. That's the issue, right? Yeah, just that little window is all Valen needs to find 2 easy kills.
Let's see if Verdi can do something with this Operator. Has not been particularly lively in the server so far on the Neon. Hasn't been able to get too much accomplished. Wants to get posted up over towards Sewer. Not going to have any opportunities for a shot just yet.
No garage presence at all. It's really just this sheer wall, which I might just push through of it. Okay, it's going to be baited out. Valen yet again finds his C-side kill. Push up for Lucio for info. That's Loud getting uncomfortable. They know there's multiple players inside garage here. They're trying to work some plays into the spawn.
What do you think you're getting done here, brother?
Awareness on point.
And it's going darker. Yeah, we're just going through CR.
Well. Like, I don't hate that idea from Luke Show. When G2 have been pushing into garage, they have a ton of players there. They are just leaving one guy C-long. So, imagine Luke Show gets that
walking away with his op again,
they have all that C-long control. Totally different round. But
he's definitely getting hunted.
Look,
you see how...
Yeah,
Baby gets the kill.
1v1 there, so that's going to be tough.
Really should have this. Yeah, okay. Easy free
Maybe
shot.
the knife out is caught by Verti.
And everyone else is going. They had more money this time around, so...
He's sprinting.
Let's see it, bro.
The credit reserve to try and wrest this weapon out of the hands of Verdi, who's been playing this position at the start of the round, actually. So not really getting out there.
Oh my god!
He's given up the gun and the ghost now.
Bro, it doesn't matter how many times I see it, bro. It's genuinely
nasty. Into this next round.
Yeah, you win both pistols in this game, Loud, and you are still now languishing here in this second half.
Baby Bay is playing super well right now on attack. He is constantly finding openings on some of these rotating players. I think the second round in a row, he was able to find the timing on B to cut somebody off. Then a nuisance across the map.
It's just a really good intuition. Doesn't have to be a takeover player, really.
Ult comes through.
Full A fight from Loud. Jaw's just pushed past.
One tag on the Trent, that's it. Meanwhile, Jawgame was just all the way up.
Trent's a bit weak. Value
Jaw.
not really found. Oh, okay. Well, Jaw, that's a little bit.
There's no one to play off him.
Excessive footsteps.
Yeah, I guess he's
rein it in.
He's hurried by the Aldrone. Yeah. I think there's no one ready to pick up lobby for him, so he decides to try and, assuming the Sovers alone
he feels like someone
smoke.
might be like trying to get into the smoke with that. Yeah. Oh, Cowanzin goes down. That was a nice little tap from Trent.
Good attempt, brother.
Respond to this noise cut and slow of the pace.
Now down through short. Trent still is dog.
Just looked like they wanted to double up short for a second, but Verdi completely adjusts to backside to pick up long. So Botsy's at least got to get his one here.
All right, ult comes through long. Flash.
He's going to make his way into the site. Verdi trying to stay clear of the Phoenix for the time.
Oh my gosh, Darker actually full timing it.
Just in time to play around.
Oh my gosh. Or not Darker, Verdi. Good kill for Verdi. Why did he catch the kill in short? He didn't get dogged? What? Okay. 2v2 still.
For the round now. Spike in hand gives it a tap.
Oh, Neva got flanking.
Doesn't really have the line. And Leaf is watching for this push out of Link. He needs to buy a bit of time and get that Suez player set up.
Yeah, Lucho is just trying to
Reload
make
comes
noise,
through. Oh my gosh, these guys are
attention,
like
give Darker
double
time
fighting in
to
the
get
CT
up
smoke.
Here.
Valen tagged hella low.
Swing here. Okay, just give it 1 for 1.
Valen dead.
Darker a little bit too small on that snake.
Damn, Leaf.
Gets around it. Nice showing for G2, winning a 2v3 to cap off the round.
Yeah, Verdi is just stuck in that smoke, tries to get out of it. Maybe I can peek short. Didn't expect Valen to already be pushed all the way up here. Was still facing down sewer and caught far before these rotators could get there in time.
This is always...
Let's go,
This is always a saving grace.
Bro.
He's really trying to push this one.
Hot dog. Okay.
Even his hot dog, bro.
You want to play? Saved by the bell. Even I'm too young for that show.
Well, outforce G2 back. They're gonna
Baby base 20 and 11, by the way. Don't worry, I saw.
Viper and the Vice.
He now is an op up in mid with a judge as well.
Surprisingly, I feel.
This guy's a judge pulling for a garage push and has an op to hold any long angles whenever he wants to move. Like he backs up, pulls the op back out.
After getting that sheer wall. It's one of the harder pieces of util to draw out without putting your body on the line, but that smoke obviously helped them.
Now that drone is going super deep long. So I think to G2 that's going to imply that no one should really be pushed up close if they're droning all the way back from site towards long.
NT, brother.
Okay, Baby Bay just getting caught in mid.
And these guys full leave mid and they go back into A?
Push out of Garage, not out of B long. So Valorant is not set up to play the crossfire there.
Look at Loud.
Jaw
All 5 players
stays.
just rotated over to
There's 4 guys in A site
Something
here.
tipped them off that they were just ready to fight in that site. Yeah.
Like Lucho leaves now, bro, but
play
like,
for a 5-on-4 retake somewhere else if they need to. Bati just ulted in the long to try to get info.
what am I looking at? Okay, now the bomb's coming back. Okay. I was so lost for a second. I was like, is Trent going into this?
Joel backs away from the smoke though and leaves Leaf on an island.
Plant B? Lucho see Link. I don't know if they're gonna. Nah, they're ready now. He's not ready for the side he's coming from now. Down still gets the kill. Ult comes through. Actually, massive ult, bro. That tagged everybody, bro.
Everyone out there was trying to flood in while they would have had the numbers advantage on site.
Because the retake's all coming from
never
this
mind,
one
Batu was
spot.
already just low.
Overall's B-Link. Valen might be set up in
Damn.
one even more, but Darker has good intuition. It's shot through the wall that claims G2's capture.
Trent, you have to be the dog.
Trent's got to be
And
careful
he didn't
here.
get
Yeah,
one.
Jaw has a lot to do right now, and eventually
Trent,
he's just
1v3.
overwhelmed. Guess you try and pick up this B-Long position. Is this being watched for, though? Yes,
One.
Bati's on the off angle, and he wasn't able to hold on to it.
No, bro. I've seen him win those, man. NT, brother.
Respect to G2 though. I like that. I like that last second pivot back to V. That was a crazy little call
7
from
a.m.
Valen.
somewhere.
He just lurks into Gong while this kind of A hit was going
Yo,
on.
do you think it actually is 7 a.m. somewhere in the world right now?
Trent just runs out of there. There's like 15 seconds left. He's getting the spike down on B. The Nightfall was super good.
DC could sell ice to a Siberian sometimes.
If that spam from Darker back towards Gong goes an inch to the left or the right, could be a different round there with Valen set up. But
all right, still guarding here for Lucho. Darker also with a pit.
It's 7 a.m. in Thailand, Indonesia, Vietnam, and Cambodia.
It's an execute wall for Valen in play. Pretty far forward here already, heading over towards a B main. That's a crucial kill.
Birdie stands in the middle of the wall, catches the kill on Jaw.
Great shot. I love the confidence in that moment.
Trade back.
Even out this round. Drone just went down A long as well from Kalenzi. Doesn't spot anything. But maybe G2 will take that opportunity as some false info to try to now pivot back and take that space.
Louder had to pick up Garage here again. I think they're aware that that's the only gap in the net.
Yeah, now where Lucho is playing though, if the A hit did come in from G2, he can get the Steel Garden off.
Looked like they were going back towards A, but it looks like they're leaning to like
Loud are really predicting that that's going to come.
Wait,
in,
that's
it
a
seems
dog.
like.
Look at what Loud are trying to do to get this information. They don't have any passive ways to garner it.
Leaf trips the wall.
So they're simply just trying to gamble, preempt this. 37 seconds left of the round. G2
Yeah,
has
and
some
they still
time
go
to
back
go see
now.
Dolby.
Okay.
So that wall from Leaf puts up a threat that they could be jumping up into garage window now as well.
There's so much being implied by what G2 are doing here.
In a bit.
Information overload for
In a
Loud,
bit.
but eventually it's going to be an open B site that G2 can plant into.
Yeah, Trent having no problem planting in the thorns. I love that Astral was able to cut off
Visal,
any spam
deep,
from the link
darker.
as well.
How
Steelguard
much?
is
How much are
going
we
to
looking at here
get
for
Loud
you,
back into
buddy?
the site. It doesn't connect on anyone on G2, however.
But you're right, Louder in the site. Luke Show, Verdi, Cowanzine, all on B. It's Darker's position that could be the curious one. It gives him the opportunity to wrap here on the coastline setup, and Baby Bay is going to be ready for it. There's the cringe Astro Util down on the site. And Luke Show is spotted there, just ducking back over towards Gong. Not much to do here, but Loud are starting to lose their grip on this game. As Trent gets the thumb screws on Luke Show.
Baby Bay just getting all of the important kills right now. For real, he is just the best player on G2 in this stage so far. And now that he's on a roll, on a map, I mean, I guess agent more so than roll, he's been playing all Sentinel, but on the chamber, he is just imposing his will on the server. And really, though, I guess I'd say imposing his will, but he's just playing so intelligently and collecting all of the kills, catching out
a lot of the
mid-rotate
players.
Yeah, like rotates, getting big mid-round impact kills. That's opening up the map for Valen to call around.
Okay, this time eyes over towards C. Heavy presence out of Garage here for Loud. And again, they're kind of, well, they're trying to rattle sabers a bit because the buy is pretty awful.
Yeah, this is a little new, getting Luke Show all the way down mid, but not going to matter too much.
Barty's embedded here, but with a classic, I don't know, you're stuck in the middle of nowhere, really, trying to back out, but that's when he's spotted by Jaw.
Yep, drone in first. Verdi gonna try to put that wall up, running with a bucket close the distance. Does so.
Traded out. Valen gets a 3B. Make it an extra kill to cap it off, and now it's on Luke Show. Rifle to hand, but you're going to give G2 their 12th round if you don't at least have a crack at this. And hey, he's been hot to trot so far this stage. Joy knows he's behind boxes, able to get ahead of that Astro Util, but eventually the firing squad emerges, and there's Valen pops back up on our radars with a 4K in round 21 to get G2 to map point.
Yeah, actual shooting range from Valen. Everyone just has to run out of the smoke. And it's free. It's just so free. Well, that was Loud with a pretty weak buy.
And you have...
I mean, that's going to be a nightmare.
Yeah,
so.
they're forced to run into backside with like no util whatsoever.
Yep. By the way, this is Valen's best game. Gets back on the Astra, puts up his best game so far.
Yep. We're probably going to see return to Harbor later on in this series. Perhaps not on Pearl, which will be our next map. See if it goes the distance. We need to go to Breeze. That is obviously a Valen Harbor battlefield. Okay, ping there on Valen, so not giving away too much info. But we are having a drift over towards the A side by Verti now.
Yeah, this is interesting from G2. They just timing out the smoke with all of their players, get short for free, a little bit of long pressure. Counting is so close. They are about to pounce on him.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty ballsy of him to go drone at that close range against a Neon.
Yeah, good supportive stun comes in though from Verti to keep G2 at bay, so Cowanzine just doesn't get swarmed.
But here comes a mid-rounding prowess from Valen again. We have a noise cut.
Yeah, now if they go back, they're going to have to spend some util to re-clear. And Loud know that they just want to stack up. They want to push into this. This is super dangerous.
There's the kills. Okay. Huge from Big Bang Jaw.
And Loud have, sadly for them, let this map go
that
down the
looks like
wayside.
the round, bro.
Cosby dividing,
That's
played
the
away
map,
for a
yo.
safe plant. And now Darker and Luke Show, the two players kind of fated to lead this team, have to go 2v5 for the map. That's a good start. Baby Babe was low though in fairness, and Dark is already off the table. It's on Luke Show. Nothing left to do but to do it.
Shame.
Handles Trent elegantly. That's 2 out of 5, buddy, for those keeping track at home. Back in we go, through the smoke, try and play into the side, but G2 stamp their authority, especially on this second half. Baby Bay leading the charge, but Valen showing us a little bit more
Rough
of the captain's
start,
game we've been
but
waiting for.
Half
they were able to just effortlessly maneuver around that.
Like, that went from
defense,
what?
No impact.
I think it was 2 to 5, to 6 to 6, and then 13-9. Not bad.
Baby was so crucial at finding the impact kills on attack. He was fantastic on this map. I mentioned it in the last round, but Valen has his best map so far of this stage, is getting back on the Astra, his best, most comfortable agent, and he's back just like that. LEV just flexible enough to play any agent in this game.
But I don't know if we're
Phoenix,
putting the Phoenix as a headline yet, right? Jury's
no,
maybe
this
out
is still good. I mean, him and Jaw was still just good, so.
Yeah, solid showing again. Trent also with some pretty important moments. We're stepping away, but then up next, Ender and the analyst desk are going to break down Haven.
All right.
Head into our
I'll be right
second
back.
map.
Nice hot dog, brother. Hot dog. Hot dog. Go, hot dog. Hot dog! I got the op drink, I got the op free drink.
Want to find your fastest server every time? Express like a pro and optimize your connection in one tap. Express in game without ISP throttling. Express and shield yourself from DDoS attacks. Express and choose the VPN trusted by gamers everywhere. Express VPN. Experience gaming the Express way. Fast, stable, competitive. Outplay the world. It's time to Express. Unlock free cosmetics, including Lightning Kicks Buddy and more. Scan to subscribe.
Step up now, but he won't. How do they win that?
Neon Judge, la combinación que no puede fallar. Pierde con la doble, la triple también. El juego jugable 1 contra 1, 6 balas para Mirte. Headshot y el 4K.
Josh RT, the pressure is mounting. You're 0-2 in the group standings, and this is kind of a must-win, right, if you want to keep your playoffs path in your own hands. It was a slow start to your map pick, but you guys grinded it out. What were your immediate thoughts and feelings after map 1 concluded?
I was glad the boys were staying in it. I mean, they definitely brought it to us. We sort of expected that. There's going to be a lot of, let's say, high-pressure moments where the lurkers will take a lot of space. It gets really, really scrappy. I hate when that is. But the boys were resilient today, and they fought through. They yelled a lot of hot dog. I don't know if the broadcast caught that, but they were just they're in it the whole time, and they finally clutched it out. And I'm happy we got the map win.
Let's see if you can make it too. Best of luck.
I don't understand what went wrong. 12 plus 15 plus 21
Dan.
plus 4.
Hey, Dan.
It's okay.
Hey, Dan, we're starting. Dan.
What went wrong?
It's okay.
Are you
It goes
familiar with
down.
a person? You actually worked with him last year. His name is Baby Bay.
Yeah.
Do you know who that is? He smoked your boys.
No, but that makes no sense.
No, it literally does. It literally does. Baby came. That game was crazy, by the way. And welcome back also. Baby just ran a clinic on Loud at the end.
He was so good. I mean, on this chamber, I was questioning it a little bit when we saw the agent picks, but it makes a lot of sense the way that he was playing. He was so good at being aggressive on that defensive side, walking down mid, taking that along A line, using the operator just in general, and he really shone on these retakes as well, just making sure that he could open up the round for the rest of his team, Dan.
We've seen a lot of the highlights that he's been able to get on Vice as of recent, and the reason why they're able to close out rounds, to close out maps. But now with this chamber, it felt like we went back to the classic with what makes him shine, and I really like it. I feel like Baby has been having one of the greatest performances that we've seen from him. Where are you laughing?
Oh, there's something a little green right now.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh.
But Baby is great.
Yeah, Baby is great.
He liked my code. He just passed by and he really liked my code.
Yeah. I mean, I would be in a good mood too if I was Baby and just had a map like that. I think also just how clutch he was later in rounds too was locked in.
I think if I was just Baby in general, I'd be pretty happy. Yeah.
I mean, the man can literally do it all. A modern esports renaissance man. I don't know if they make him like that anymore.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so at all. Well, I will say that on the other side, his Sentinel counterpart in Luke Show was also having a phenomenal game, even in the lost stand.
Yeah, he had an incredible performance towards the beginning. There was a lot of rounds where he was ready to swing when the players were getting taken down. A lot of lurks as well that he was able to get. It felt like Luke Show was having the impact that we know he's always able to get. Until we got into that second half, it felt like he started getting shut down. G2 started understanding they needed to invest a lot of utility to make sure that Luxor was taken down. And on top of that, they were able to get great timings against him. So I do like that he's able to shine in the way that he used to do before, but unfortunately, it just wasn't enough for this map.
Yeah, I feel like they needed a lot more support behind Luke Show in order to close it out. And I think G2 did a really good job of adapting too with his Vice, baiting out his wall almost every single round in that garage, and just being kind of a nuisance and being really annoying when it came to dealing with him. And Luke Show, I mean, he was put in so many of these situations where he could get 1 or 2 kills, but it was just the follow-up just wasn't there from Loud for me.
Yeah, it seemed like G2, in pretty typical G2 fashion, we're calling these very slow rounds on the attack side, like you said, where they bait out the utility and just push and pull Loud around the map. And if we look forward to the next maps that are coming in, I don't think it would be a surprise to see G2 and Valens Calling in particular stay the same.
And I'm wondering what they're going to be playing here, because we just saw that Double Duelist a little bit different, but very similar style to what they used to do last time that they played this map of Haven against PaperX, even though they changed how that Cypher or how the Phoenix is going to be played. But now we're going into Pro. This is another map where they could be playing that Phoenix. And I think, as we talked about, there should be changes coming for G2. They've tested a few things, and for Pro, if they keep things around the same as we just saw, they should be fine.
Do you think Loud can bounce back? Because
of
their
course.
map pick,
Are you not seeing this? Are you not seeing this?
Can you explain the top number 4 one, please?
Well, Loud has 4 letters. G2, how many letters? 2.
Well, they have 1 letter. No, G2 only has 1 letter.
4 is greater than... No, that's messed up.
No, it's literally 2 is a number,
and that's even
Dan.
more. 4 is greater than 2 or than 1.
Right.
And you know the greater than symbol? That is a Loud logo.
Oh my God,
Dan,
that is phenomenal. She's actually cooking.
Absolutely ridiculous. I have no idea what you're getting into. I sure hope that we have something else we can move into, because this is silly town right now. I just feel like you're letting your emotions drive you. This doesn't seem logical, Dan.
It is very do you see numbers? Do you know what is logical in life? What we can always rely on? The numbers. Have you seen the lucky numbers? Have you seen the 7? Have you added everything up? Have you subtracted everything? Have you taken into account that G2 has
what is Harbor
0-1 against Loud? Well, I want to tell you about this. I want to tell you about this one. You remember that Loud introduced that...
What have you done?
I don't know.
Do you want to stand up? Like, you know what? You have the time in the world if you want to. Bust
Harbor
it down.
meta, explain it.
Back in the day, Loud was the team that introduced that Harbor Viper meta on Haven. And that was really cool because everybody was like, wow, that's crazy. They changed the game. And then who was really good at playing that meta and technically copied Loud?
Oh,
yes.
G2.
It was G2.
Okay.
So
That's
G2,
crazy.
they're always behind. They're always one
And they
step
just
behind.
played the meta, the Harbor meta, and then now they switched off of it. Wait, she's
Exactly.
actually cooking.
There's no way
She's
you're being
actually-
convinced by
I'm
this.
believing this.
Absolutely. No, I don't like that you're swaying my desk.
I
Sit
see
back
you.
down. We're done.
I see
Athena,
you.
Athena, no more. This is ridiculous.
Finally, someone else. Someone else.
I don't.
I want to tell you also that when you see the 0 in G2,
yeah,
they have 0 wins.
Oh,
and when you
right.
add everything up, I forgot what the math was.
Even Dryad, she doesn't even know what the point is. We've lost the plot completely. Athena, please tell me you were joking. You don't actually believe
No,
this, right?
Okay, I'm still on the G2 train. I think you're spitting some facts, but I still need to be convinced. And
You
I
know-
think going into Pearl is probably Loud's map to convince me. I feel like with Luke Show getting a lot of those early picks, maybe we're seeing the follow-up be a
Great.
little bit better. Plus, it's their
Exactly.
map pick.
I'm
Right?
glad that you're still maybe a little bit sane. I'm not quite sure. Let's
Look at my eye
not hear
twitch.
any more of this. Let's hear what Coach Romanilli has to say ahead of map number 2.
Romanelli, despite G2's recent matches and their 0-2 score, they are coming into this as the favorite to win it. And of course, you have the odds stacked against you, not playing with your full roster. Did you approach this match at all with an underdog mentality?
Not so much. Besides like playing with our assistant coach, we always think that we can win against everything. We are not underdogs, you know. So yeah, it's just more like that. Just play your game, trust in our staff, and we can win against every other team.
Let's bring it back in map 2. Good luck.
XL2566X Plus, which uses the newly developed Fast TN panel and upgraded Diac 2 technology, provide clearer and sharper images, helping you focus and avoid the distraction of unwanted after images caused by rapid motion. Zowie.
Hello. LEV is great.
Moments away in this series from jumping into map number 2 between G2 and Loud. A game with implications for both teams, but certainly more in this G2 side. The pressure is getting close to its limit for these guys. They need to turn up results. They need to do it now, and so far, not too shabby. They get out of Haven alive against a team.
Yeah, when your
that
Twitter
looks
account
like
looks like this,
there
it's
against
bad.
MIBR, and now we're heading over to Pearl, a map that
That's how you know
haven't
it's
seen from
bad, bro.
G2 at Masters Santiago at all.
Yeah,
in fact,
it's
only
been a
once
minute.
in kickoff.
It has been a minute. Loud, well, they played this map against Envy. They did win 13-11. It did also require Darker to put up 28 kills. Luke showed like 23, something like that. So they were insane. Now, I do want to talk about G2's comp because I'm looking over there and I'm seeing the Harbor. I expected to see the Jaw, Leaf, Duelist, Neon Phoenix like we just saw. But no, they are committed to this Harbor no matter what. Even though at the moment Phoenix is absolutely dominant in non-mirror matchups, they're going up against a team that isn't running Phoenix because I don't think they even really have two duelist players.
Yep.
And they just put another one on the tally for Phoenix just being insane in this meta, winning on Haven. But they're not going into it here. This is going to be Loud's pick, of course, and I think, hey, maybe an opportunity to bounce back just by virtue of the comps and G2 trying this match, testing the Harbor on this map for the first time. It's been middling for them.
How do you feel about the Harbor on this map specifically?
Crazy. I mean, this is a map that in the past teams have tried Harbor on for sure.
Yep.
You know, you can cut off all of the little entrance ways over on
All right, let's see it, bro.
their site, which is
Are you a Star Wars fan?
They're pretty effective, you know.
I'm not really into a lot of things like that.
The entirety of both sites, like that, there's definitely some viability here. Except
I thought Valve was gonna get that,
just
bro.
walking through it and timing him out. Loud of one.
I swear having to swing to the harbor was actually nasty,
Didn't
bro.
matter all that much
But
on
nah,
Haven.
Luke Shaw gets it done.
Controller so early in the round though, that hurts. Leaf is still at large.
Wait, now Bocce
He
gets one.
Eventually there's a swing there in order to deal with Bocce, but not before he gets his.
Honestly, a big 1-for-1.
Bro, now they're spending 2 guys through sewer,
Of at least one other player on G2, if not
going
both
through
of them,
secret, and then there's 2 guys main.
crazy site pinch right now.
Main
It's
guy's just
coming from where
low-key can, like,
defenders
chow for a
spawn.
second.
Gotta call a cancel on this if you're G2, right? Yeah, not into the side. They need to play off of it here. Loud, they're gonna be the one.
Yeah, Baby Bay dead, and that's the site for
Baby Bay
them.
brought down.
Trent, bro, you have to do some magical things.
Bro, they're gonna stop this fight.
Yeah.
Pretty
bro.
Feels like a bit of an audible, and I like it from Loud. Into the 4-on-2. Recon to play with, still for super late from main, but...
Yeah, no, this ain't that game against Left, bro.
You have a chamber that's just going to shoot them. Luke Shaw, by the way, on map 1, really was trying his best to win the game. He did put up 20 kills. He's going to need some help, though. Yeah. You know? He doesn't want to be the LeBron James no-help image. Someone get in the mix. Help this man. He's so good.
I mean, this round really rises and falls on the fact that Loud get through Connector, and they get to wrap through from Secret. G2, like, they looked uncomfortable. Do we play on the site against this pincer they knew was coming in, and they ended up being 1 foot, honestly, in that world, and 1 foot over towards Art side.
3 pistols in a row. Not bad for Loud.
Round is so weird. How are they through 2 through CT spawn? They got straight.
See if they can get a
and then
really big bonus bar
they just kept
going.
walking because Bocce got a kill
If
in Art.
when they
So then they got to keep
this
walking.
round, emphasis on A main control. With that knife from Bocce just confirms that no one is pushing up. I definitely have my eyes on him here. The knife can get a ton of value, especially against this Neon comp that's going to be running up A main.
Shot the dash
when the sides swap, running through A main to hit the sides. And if you just turn off the speed, that can be enough to shut down a push. Or to, you know, get easy space like they just did on A main.
If we get to Breeze in our map 3, that's also going to be quite relevant. That's another KO.
Darker.
Loud. But now they're dark.
One?
Pins
Only one.
Down. Tries to handle himself best he can.
Alright, 4v4 now.
Yeah, not a huge deal. 1-for-1. Get some info.
Luke's just holding for this.
Luke's gonna
Yeah, there's just no way he loses this.
Really
Yeah.
close, but-
Point for the other guy.
Yeah,
Back.
he's feeling it. Feeling it a little too much.
Okay.
All right, well, that's the Outlaw traded over.
Still, I mean, this should be going, bro.
Marshall, pardon.
So, yeah, it doesn't matter all that much because they still have the rifles and the Bulldog. So, they're kind of chilling as long as
2 Phantoms, Bulldogs. Wait, yo, get a little more shield damage.
No, okay, well, they still got the 2 rifles.
2 Phantoms.
A little bit more damage than they
2
would.
Phantoms.
Expectations got changed about 7 times in the last 10 seconds.
Yeah, they really did.
Should rebound to Bocce, but like it's nothing great.
Kind of losing the Marshall.
Yep.
So sad.
How many hours of sleep did you get?
Push up here from Luke Shaw.
I don't know.
Corner of the wall.
I don't even know what time I woke up for real,
In
bro.
a game like this. I feel like he had such an explosive debut last year in Stage 2 with Loud, but hasn't followed up on it this year. Some of it...
Because I woke up and I had to find my phone. Why? Why do you ask? Why do you ask? Just curiosity, or?
Really get into the mix.
Really got ahead of the Nova Pulse there.
Yeah, this A main control is so free, so G2 want to put emphasis elsewhere.
Oh, Valen
That's
for
a nice
2.
spray down from Valen.
You look kind of EP?
Yeah, I like that. Hey, they're taking A main. All right, let's...
I don't think I'm tired, really.
G2 really do not want to be pincered on the
I've just been generally low energy, like recently.
Still in fairness on a save round, but they had 3 players up at
Oh no, I'm kind of fried.
This time, it's Valen playing off the smoke. Full control here for G2 now.
Kauncine will need to saunter on away. Still money, obviously, fine for Loud. He'll be able to buy up reasonably well. But that proactivity here from G2. Now, they did this same look on Haven, but they had a double duelist comp that felt like it had to actually go for that early action.
Well, which one
G2 trying to assert themselves to denying that push through mid.
Hold on.
Kauncine,
Y'all want to lose? Y'all don't want to lose too much more. Hey, he still has 40 seconds.
Damage. This is fantastic damage.
Oh, that's a good tag. Okay.
Carting 2 rifles out of the round.
Yeah, with
Yo, losing 3 there to one guy.
So, result from Kauncine. He will take that, and he gets his ult because of it too. So, first ult activated for any player in the game, active rather.
Promising signs. Baby Bay walked past us as he was, going for a break in between maps, and he informed me that he didn't know what day it was. So that's good. That means he's just focused on the game.
He's so locked in playing video games in his room.
Yeah.
Time is but a concept.
I do think Hot Dog is being pushed. They're trying to make it happen.
He's trying to get that catchphrase over with
They're trying to make it happen harder than Fetch.
Jaw does get hit by that knife, so Loud know that there's a push-up in A main, though they were not trying to fight for the space as aggro as they were in the past. They are content just letting this op work the map over towards this B side.
Did Lev just kind of toss around Envy? Yeah, it was.
He would throw a molly down, but that is
it was bad.
Pre-circumvented by Baby Bay. That's what happens when you don't go outside. You don't know what day it is. You're so dialed in that you're already dodging the shock darts with your mollies.
No, it wasn't good.
Slow walk down here by Loud.
It wasn't good from Envy.
The one thing that stands out is there is no map control for the attack side. None.
Do they think the Thorns have been broken? Because if they do, when they run into this, they're going to be stalled out.
It is going to be a
tough.
clown
They're going to get they're going to get thorned. They're going to get storm surged by Valen. This could be tough. Unless Baby Bay doesn't pop them in time.
The knife.
Nice.
A catch on. Okay.
That's actually
God, yeah, you're
nasty.
No, man, please! He's in there. He's out of there very quickly.
Counting
But
fights
it
for
is.
a
Oh, fat ult. This is actually a really good ult. Isolates Bocce too.
Trent tucked in the corner. G2, no reason.
Trent swings him, and that's bomb gone. Yo, there's 10 seconds left, by the way.
It's not the optimal range for the judge, but hey, we'll take it. Joe eventually brought
And going, yeah, you don't have enough bullets to do damage this time, buddy.
Getting G2 out of the round with 2 on the board.
Yeah, map control? None. Thorns broken? None. It's tough to win around when those are the circumstances. Yep. Nice little flyover. Someone's going to screenshot that and be like...
Well, I switched up on my day 1 team to Lev. What's your day 1 team, bro?
Even though it's fine.
I actually don't remember what your day 1 team was, Goldie Cool.
Getting a bit exploratory, maybe drawing out some util.
Envy? Oh.
Working the map. Going mid.
That makes sense.
No, not the plan here for Loud. Yeah, I mean, again, it's like, okay. We push into that site with limited info. They've got Vice and Harbor comp, and that's exactly what G2 want with their comp.
Yeah, Loud, it was really awkward
on
the second attempt too.
Oh, never mind.
They just want to go all speed.
Gonna say not good enough, because Jogamo still gets his, but...
Birdie untouched there.
Yo, Luke Show's in with a Bucky, by the way.
For Loud. Yeah, Barty and Dark is struggling.
I guess.
We're able to find some value off that shoulder though, and Jaw is going to pick back now inside the tower.
This isn't going to affect Loud that much,
Okay.
to be honest, because it's not a huge downgrade.
So,
But
there's Baby Bay for 3.
That's a...
Cleanup crew has arrived.
The choice of vital timing, but it don't matter.
Baby Bay is just farming so crazy that he realizes it doesn't even matter. I'm just going to use my ult now because if they have more shotguns, that's like the only win con.
Actually, that's fair enough.
So just get rid of
Listen, bro, get them shotguns out of here. I watched Evil Geniuses by 5 Buckies. I'm not dealing with this. No.
Just subjective, folks. Don't forget that. Right, heading in around 6 here. G2 again, another lost pistol, struggling.
I'm gonna allow go find a replacement player for the sub coach. I think Erde is supposed to get there next for next week's match, so I think they'll be fine.
So probably about to get the standard little A main 0 point coming out from Bati, and A main that G2 are not going to be contesting too heavily as Jaws just playing over towards mid. Like
4
G2
weeks,
would
yeah.
go for a fast
Yeah.
fight if their main pressure is there, but Luke Show is so ready for that. It feels like an adaptation from the prior round where the exact same thing happened.
Did they plan this at all? Sometimes things don't go according to plan. Also, there are 4 guys fighting through mid right now for G2, and not a single guy is going to see anything. Because there's 5 people A main. Drone. Wall.
How did G2 respond? No ultimates right now for the retake.
Stun.
He finds a kill and can maybe wall
What else? What else? What else?
But with all of the space
Smoke.
given to Loud, they can sight
Flash.
Yeah, they're going to play
Shot.
into a
I'm done.
Yeah, this is really good positioning from Loud. Super tough for G2 to
Dude,
crack
just
this.
4 and art, bro.
When they realize that G2
How they gonna do this?
Plaza area. I'd love to see how they expect to get in here through all of this util.
Feels like they have every advantage in the world and should be absolutely closing.
They're going to go Team Envy. Just like
Oh, Flash actually gets nobody. And it doesn't matter. Okay.
Yeah, there's no way Loud are going to win. Lose that. Sorry, great play from them. Great setup.
Yeah, that round really, balanced on the edge of the macro decision making there for G2. Normally a strength of theirs, but they put themselves in a weird spot.
I think that's still. It worked for them before, so they just go back to the well on an idea that I think is super viable. It's going to be so hard for them to win A fights against the comp that Loud have, just like the knife counter, basically. But Luke Show is reading into that as per them losing to the mid push from Jaw on that prior round and some of the players in Street. So that was just good stuff, top to bottom. Great Loud round, and that's going to force a timeout from G2. Josh doesn't want things to get out of hand at this point in the game.
Okay, I mean, some discussion about how they want to work these early rounds makes sense. I do think that after what we saw in the pistol, G2 probably want to maintain presence over towards mid doors and still deny that sort of organic pincer onto the A site, which they allowed to happen, because they don't want to be stranded in art and have to fight through smokes, layers and layers of it to try and retake.
It's a cool little setup from G2 as well. Where
G2, first time out from them.
Baby Bay's stall util over
Botty on Clove or Reyna for
the
comfort.
map, and then because they have multiple players Street and Jaws and
Clove or
they
Reyna
play
for
so
comfort.
quickly, like they could even potentially play for a flood, or at the very least be there in time to try to spam, find a first kill, and then get in off the back of that.
The dynamic's interesting because now without Yoru, there's less interest for the defense side to fight that aggressively for A main, right? You don't have a get-out-of-jail-free card necessarily with their gate crash.
Well, you still can, especially if they
Clove or Reyna for comfort.
It's really the fact that Loud have this knife that is so obnoxious, because if you're running up there but you get stalled out by the as a Neon, you don't have your relay bull, you can't run, you're in such a tough spot.
He actually got hit by that pulse. Wow, quick draw, McGraw.
Oh, good, bro.
Well,
Luke Show with a nice shot in mid.
Look at them now skating back towards their spawn side of the map. They don't want to give up his A main too easily. But they're trying to negotiate from a position of power right now. That's going to be coming to them with Jaw. Funny shot through layers and layers and layers. Smoke and a second on Javerdi.
Second
He
one.
was on the
Wait,
site,
Darker
in fairness.
got that? Hold on.
Really plays a
3v3
nice
now.
job.
Botty with the molly kill.
Fallon down to a molly of all things.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Leaf's got it.
Kill this Leaf is
Never
caught
mind.
up top. That's a bold position to be in, my friend. You're going to have to look in many different directions, and you are out in the open.
It's okay, bro. I was uneducated about him too, bro.
No attempt to save that off from Jaw 1v3. He just slowly walks into the angle and
like
loses
30 HP, no less.
Loud really
He is
pushed
like
that
30
exit.
though.
I thought they were cooked in
So-
this round, even though Luke Show got
Shout out Luke Show,
crazy
bro.
first kill. This is just my Luke
That
Show
was tough.
fan cast, honestly.
Let's
That's all
go,
I'm going to
Bella.
do for the next 30 minutes, which I've been also doing for the prior 45 minutes.
And we did that for him back in challenge too.
Yeah.
We did that all through Ascension.
We did that for, it's been 2 years of that,
Yeah.
actually.
Still doing it.
I really want to hear what
Great
Trent
round
said,
win
bro.
from Loud.
I
Great
really
recovery,
want to hear what Trent
especially
said.
from Darker, who's right now at 8-4. He's alive. He's in the game.
Oh, okay, we're actually going to fight aggressively for main now. Force the rendezvous. Man, we really overcooked on that one.
I knew about Botty having T2 playtime. I didn't know it was that recent. I thought he quit like years ago.
Again, a
Still
30
wants to
HP
play.
chamber, it can still one-shot you, so...
And with the ARM. The law. Bogdan's law.
Exactly.
Okay.
Trent
Trent.
Okay.
Wow. He just slips away.
Get a waterlogged weapon for his trouble. And out we go. Vander recovered here now as Trent falls back to the A side.
Still a minute on the clock to play with. Karmazine just gets that Hunter's Fury up.
Should be a straightforward play
5 years ago, I
util
mean, like,
Loud, hoping that they've exhausted most of it, but
we need to do a Valorant simulator playthrough. A what? What that even mean, bro?
Close with the Vandal. He has won G2 a lot of rounds.
Valorant simulator.
Rifle, low buy, gets a multi-kill.
Baby Bay. One. Wait, hello? Hello?
I don't know what to expect, baby. Better push the smoke like that. Sometimes a pinch of audacity can really transform the recipe. And Darky here has to come back in from watching the flank and salvage this round.
25 seconds to play with. Can get this spike. Leaf isn't there just yet to help Trent, but by the time he has the flash, surely not right, yeah.
But yeah, I thought Bog2 stopped playing in like 2023, bro.
Now forced to play inside main and hope he doesn't get
like at the latest 2024. I didn't realize this is his first time coaching. And then he was literally like
sitting on a Bucky in fairness, but it's going to be
playing
tough to exploit at this range.
last year.
Here it is. And there goes Darker.
I was just saying it, but so far,
do one career during one of the half times. All right, I'll take a look.
Baby Bay with a rifle, low buy for everyone else, and he gets a multi-kill.
At half, I'll take a peek.
He was doing that against LEV in their last match. He does it again here. By the way, that's just the best spot on Pearl to play as an anchor. The close in the corner by the smoke, I've never seen it cleared once in my life. No one has ever cleared that match. In every Pearl game I've ever seen in the history of Valorant, that spot has never been cleared. It is actually unbeatable. What a play from Dre to get them right back into the game.
Flash. They just take aim in again.
Smokes here. Towards A main.
Dry ult.
Wants to try and scout things out.
It still gets nothing.
The Thorns have been active in this. Baby Bay again gets his and able to fall back. Beautiful stuff.
Gets his one. Chill back sight. Wait.
Coming in backside.
Oh, he had it. He had it, bro, but he dropped.
Over to dugout.
Still, Planko's down.
Baby Bay. A bit sold out in the neon.
You are alive?
Have that aggro disruption with the wall coming through, nothing like that to play.
He took no damage.
This is now something G2 can scale back into the side.
Bro, there's 3 coming out pit here. Jogamo, or not Jogamo, Baby Bay flank.
Valor looking to set this up. Okay.
Oh, little baby smoke.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh wait, it was Jogamo flank. Am I trolling? I'm actually like drooling right now.
In a hard place. If he swings through the wall here, surely Jordan's gonna preempt it. Gets through.
It was Jaw flank. What's my problem?
I think so. I think so. 3K flawless rounds here for G2. Jaw gets involved.
That is a ridiculous little attempt. Respect though. Great retake from G2. Again, solid anchoring from Baby Bay. And something we've seen a lot from G2 this year, with Jaw specifically, is when he's playing on one side of the map on this neon, he will send it down to get flanks on the retake. Like, that's a pretty...
Luke just sniped the wall. Yeah, he was trying to catch somebody that was like sitting on the wall.
Works again. Just gets all the way around the wall, which probably obscured some of the...
Bro, ever since that vanity clip in like what, 2021, bro? Everybody's been doing it.
Always an overpulse there.
Every time you see an astral wall and there's a corner.
There was a 0 point there to suppress Leaf, but he was happy to hold his ground.
Yeah, this is nice from G2. They're able to hold A side that time. Loud didn't like hard fully commit. They didn't have everyone there for it. It was really just Verdi. They're forced away. Loud still, by the way, with these plants and what's been going on, like they've got enough money to keep buying up. So G2 are not getting any free rounds.
Oh, this is nicely held. Behind him, though, bear in mind, it's Trent. So they got that beautifully double-faced, and there's a smoke even to make this harder. Loud are being slowed down. Forced to play through Molasses, and Leaf has not left this position since the start of the round. He has got
Leaf?
this main position on.
One. Oh, he got both there? You're the toughest, bro.
And once again, Loud, after
5v1.
in a map, are starting to fizzle here on
Yo, Loud, you gotta take a timeout, brother.
Yeah, a bit of an awkward retake towards A main. Those players on Loud just didn't have any utility to deal with someone playing behind box. I mean, the only real utility they have is what we saw. A Neon jumping around and trying to draw a crosshair away, hope someone's there, they miss, and then the other player can get the kill, but yeah, doesn't end up happening. Pretty easy for Leaf to lock that down.
The money here for G2 is going to be a problem for the remainder of this half.
Yeah, they're just buying a max for the rest of this.
Yeah. Also, we have Reckoning, Overdrive, Steel Garden on deck.
10 seconds left.
That low buy round win is going to be so decisive for how the rest of this half plays out. Yeah, it really is. Loud are going to be kicking themselves if they lost that round. And it was a heroic round from Baby Bay, getting that two-piece, only 2 rifles that they had.
And then obviously following, we had the the Cosmic Divide retake scenario there for G2. This is such a great opener. Leaf really rewarded for his patience here. This has not been re-cleared properly.
If you go back and tell someone in 2024 that Baby Bay was going to be the best player for G2 in 2026, like, huh?
Yeah, people think...
Yo, can someone test if it has to be right-click to hit through the wall? I don't know.
We all were. I think when he got brought up.
I mean, why would it be?
That ran for weeks and weeks, like, oh, maybe he does well, maybe he doesn't
Loud
flop entirely, and all of a sudden, it became the norm to see.
Yeah, no, I don't think you would need
that really
to be a right click. It's just like,
I don't mean weight them down. I mean really led them forward. And honestly, there have been seasons where G2 have needed to rely on him, like literally rely on him. We are in one of them right now, where like, Valen has had a couple tough games. Jaw is not able to maybe look just like the world beater he sort of once was. Yeah. Leaf is put on roles where the skill expression is tougher.
And look, when you hype up Baby Bay, and I just said he's the best player for G2 in 2026, actually he was putting up bad numbers at Santiago, and he had some struggle games there for sure at his international debut. But when it comes to Americas this year, back in kickoff when they were making their comp switches towards double duelists and Baby Bay picks up the Waylay, he's flying on that agent. He was incredible in kickoff. And now to start stage 1 3 weeks in a row, he's been the most consistent player. Destroys Loud on Haven here.
Yeah, from the dive duelist back to Chamber Vice Duty again. So it was only a pretty short-lived Schmeeg arc. But there's also a G2 who are changing, like day to day, their entire approach to some of these maps. Just like PRX and Santiago, both of them were really willing to be flexible.
All right, Luxio's got this hero rifle, and he's gone about as far as he can go as he meets this wall at the bottom of Art, but waits for the rest of the team. They're all going to go over it at the same time.
Everybody gets through.
So this is Baby Bay being the pivot now.
The man himself.
Heavy util on the side.
Secret, but yeah, it's delay time.
Yeah. Get that.
Baby
look
Bay.
At the flash he has all the way back in secret for like the over push. He's ready to fight them. I mean, this is a straight up stop. Okay, but Luxio says,
okay.
I think, Baby Bay just doesn't expect that nice. Level of extension into the back of the site because Steel Guard or retake is huge there for G2.
Yeah, Luxio just ran through took Thorns damage to get through that.
Yeah, I respect that.
Body timing. This could be huge.
I think it's going to leave it at the
Ults.
Anyway, here's the
and they are so blind. Massive ult, bro.
Stunning stuff. Jaw going to break his way back into the site. And Lee finally chooses his spot to emerge. Cowanzine.
Ult's kind of nice, man.
I don't think so either. Yeah, the deck certainly stacked against him.
No, this ult stuff, bro.
So we draw King off the top.
Now they still have Ice ult for next round. Neon
ult coming up here, and G2 have more than given an account.
Come on.
It was a great kill to find from Luxio, but he still had 4 teammates with just pistols. Verdi had his ult. I like the idea of trying to get that timing to slide out with the ult, another swing, fight them in secret in like a transitional moment for G2 while they're setting up for this retake, but they are about 1 second too late. And they've been wrecking it.
What are you supposed to do about that? That is
nothing.
Brutal.
Yeah. Unfortunately, nothing.
And that's a retake, by the way, without the Steel Garden prospect, right? Baby Bay got picked off early by the push up by Luxio, and it was looking kind of grim for G2. But they banked these ultimates over these rounds, and they just go for another retake ult.
G2 fully dodged out that knife. Are they going for the yep? Oh, that's so nice. What a variation.
Oh,
okay, but it doesn't matter.
Darker for 2. He might be tough. And Luxio just gets to walk through B.
Just put the recall star, dodge out the knife, walk forward.
How far do you go, brother? I mean, it's still 3v3. I think he keeps it calm.
To this site without really giving up the game at all. He's got the potential here to get very deep.
There's street. Sees nothing.
Baby.
Oh my gosh, he went through.
What a timing.
I thought he would keep it chill.
With the impact kills. Great.
Damn, now 2v1.
We're about due for a Trent clutch, in fairness.
Yeah, it's been
watch.
Maybe like, I don't know, 50 minutes of gameplay, 55 minutes.
11 and 4 for Trent in the game, 2 in the round. He's got all of his util. He's flush with it. The problem is that playing against Tower and B-Long respectively, it's going to be a challenge. We've seen this guy pull up some pretty disgusting stuff in the past. First of all, scouting halls. Gotta be mindful of Tao here, trying to stay clear of it. Info.
NT, brother.
I mean, going for that in a 1v2, it's fairness, but hey, last round of the half.
That's going to be a tough one to win. And Loud, that kind of set up the uncrackable setup in the 2v1. So G2 love a little recall multiplayer swing play. They're bread and butter.
Yeah, just again, that Luke Shaw getting early into the site here is just, it's so big. Baby Bay, obviously, it's a reasonable misconception to make. Gets off the site, checks over towards mid, and it's no good. 7-5, the score is at half here on Pearl.
7-5?
A sluggish end to the start for Loud, but some signs of life in
Damn,
that
why are we so
final
close
round.
out
We'll
here,
see
bro?
if they can bring it back after this.
XL2566X Plus, which uses the newly developed Fast TN panel and upgraded Diac 2 technology. Provide clearer and sharper images, helping you focus and avoid the distraction of unwanted after images caused by rapid motion. Zowie.
Go check out Valsim. Oh, yeah. It's Valorant Simulator. What? Wait.
Second half underway. Hit up
Career mode?
expressvpn.com/VCT for in-game rewards with advanced and pro plans right now.
Heading into this pistol, I just want to acknowledge that across both maps so far, 6 of the round wins from Loud. That's basically half of their round wins.
Wait,
total
hold on.
Or so come from winning a pistol and then winning the round.
Nah, I gotta look at this after the map, bro.
Can they
I low-key
go
gotta tap
4
in.
for 4?
What?
G2 finally win a pistol
I mean,
round.
G2 if G2 get out of this series losing 4 out of 4 pistols, I don't know what to tell you.
And win 2-0? Yeah, that is a little
playing soccer out there?
disgusting,
What's
honestly.
going on?
It's important. Great way to start on this attack side. Jaw pinged out here with that early foray into A main as it was a recon bolt thrown out.
So Luke Shaw gets to just post up in A main for free and has
It's
the
peak.
teleport getaway back.
I'm
to
just
site,
I'm just
and then Loud are
confused.
immediately able to just activate this protocol where they then double up, play towards art with 2 players.
So much map control. What the?
Yeah, this is a nice, simple little effective way to work the map
Oh.
early.
Okay, we're just
On one tap.
into double-faced sight lines. I like the idea there from
Oh my
Lee.
gosh,
Set up
okay,
high,
and they're
set up
both
an
gone.
all-ball, buddy. This is getting dangerous now for Loud.
The problem is, though, when you're both playing all the way tucked into the corner and have
Nowhere to go?
basically no getaway mechanics. I mean, you can try to run as a Neon, but you get multi-swung. Yeah, it's a little tough. So G2, they find the answer.
The answer, though, to this
And
from
Dark is
Loud, the
1
response
HP.
at least is to try and take more of that map control, play up these extremities. Flash!
Oh
my
How?
God! He sets it up beautifully.
How? This No! You can't lose those!
He's looking more like a raid boss. Still at full health with a shorty to hand. And Leaf's about to dive into the smoke against him. I tell you what, salvaged a sinking ship, did Luke Shaw?
Yeah, Luke Shaw with the shorty plus the other bullets by.
What just happened?
Love that for him.
Great flash setup there for
4
Barty,
for
though.
4?
That, yeah.
4 for 4?
Oh, yeah, that's
You can't go 4 for 4, not take him out. You can't do it. No, that was a great play from Batu, though. They're kind of silent in this game so far, but kind of how I teed up the first half, I'll do it again. I do think this KO will be really important because finding the time.
What just happened? Juju, I don't know.
When the execute is coming in.
Juju, I don't know.
Get rid of all of those Neon abilities.
Yeah.
Real nice.
Null command as well, by extension. See if we can stop these fast hits. Good George dancing that smoke there, trying to see what's what as G2's position there as they're tucked in that plaza area is revealed by the Aldrone.
Well, a couple players spotted out by that knife in A main. G2 will slowly retreat. And this Loud team can put a lot of emphasis over on this A side of the map, given they have Trip over towards the connector door in street, and then all the way pushed up is Luxo on B, so they know nothing's really going on over there.
They're Loud wanting to try and stack as much as they can.
And now they know. Luxo, he hears them.
I like it. Shoulder peek. Beautifully
No
done. It's going to pull Luxo off the line. There is hope here for G2.
Does get his one. Wait,
line.
Baby Bay died?
It's going to be an issue from upper. Bit of an extension there from Valen trying to swing. Karanzine able to handle him well enough with the stinger, though. It's down to Jaw and Leaf. Sure, they've got some space to work.
And Jaw's dead. Okay.
Do they look to make use of Short? Jaw barely gets away.
Never mind.
Stuck
He's
in the mud,
alive.
slowed down
Okay.
by those stinger bullets.
Neon moment.
Now you
Takes the run through connector. He's gonna be able to get the bomb
yes,
down.
Okay, I respect it.
They're all going back.
Yeah, he made it back.
The laboured pump fake from G2.
Yeah, I don't know if Loud needed to
rotate off the side.
rotating off the side, but I mean, it's a 4-2 retake and they have better weapons. They'd never lose a situation like this. All right.
Yo, imagine Leaf wins.
Joel really was maybe hoping for a weapon upgrade.
Yo, imagine Leaf wins. I lied.
Maybe he thought that Lau went around the world. Either way, he tries to take that fight solo, and it doesn't pay off. So conversion here for Loud off the pistol, which naturally means that we've got an even game now.
Yeah. And only Luxo going down, they carry over the better weaponry into this next round. Now, I don't think Loud have won a bonus yet, have they? Me, when I try to remember something that happened 30 minutes ago.
Last map, second half, they did not win the bonus.
Right.
No.
And I don't think they,
I don't know about the first half. I'm not sure, but you're on the right track, I feel.
I'm just going to assume they haven't. I don't think they have. Can they do it here? My narrative that might just straight up be fake and wrong.
It's like, yeah, G2 are cheats with the pistols unless it's an important thrifty round that wins in the map ultimately. You know?
This is kind of a KO classic, but they actually didn't throw the knife. A lot of times you'll get the early B knife, but...
So yeah, the Fnatic coach removed it during the GX match. I actually didn't watch any of that game because I was asleep.
Uncomfortable. He's got someone to pick up the line, though.
Ooh, that deep
I stayed up so late that day, and I thought
Fnatic
Fnatic would just walk over Giant X.
Yeah, just took the peek towards market.
Now, looking back, probably wasn't a good
he'll be happy he didn't die, but he's at 20
idea anyways. Probably a good idea to watch that game.
Yeah, this side is open. G2, though, unaware. And I get Jaws definitely
considering Giant X
didn't that 0 point. You talked about how important it's going to be to slow G2 down.
I don't remember. I think it was last week. They played and didn't look terrible.
Give another map control.
Yeah, they've been able to get those orbs over towards A. Are they going to leave the Leaf
Desmo top frag? He top fragged?
On A main, yes. So that
I didn't know that.
like they're going to ultimately
I was paying attention to the
this A
KC game, bro.
Loud, they've got 3 players here ready to go. They can throw a lot of stall.
Now active everybody was during that game.
Molly could just slow them all down. Could maybe even kill Trump with it.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. That's my line.
Also, when they run in the site, Kawanzin can throw a recon up behind them. Could be an easy spam kill coming through.
They're looking for a fight. Body ping down here, but able to get to safety to some degree. That is spammable, though.
Okay, so Luxo. Okay, so that's a bonus.
And its price will be paid.
Okay.
Dr. Lee, very much estranged for the rest of his team.
Bro,
Still knocking heads together.
There's 8 seconds left. 7, 6,
He's
5,
ticking.
4.
He's pinged down and still takes the fight. His body getting absolutely ruined.
Someone's gonna run.
Eventually, you need to reload.
Yeah. Can't even get to finish reloading, bro.
From Leaf, but not enough to get G2 the round and finally Loud convert on a bonus.
Yeah, bonus round 1. That is massive. Recovered a couple rifles.
13, 12, and 0 on Desmo. Only 1 positive on Fnatic first map. Oh, that's right. They lost 13-3 on the first map.
That art crunch was going to come through. By the way,
I don't care that he went. I don't care that he top fragged.
In the first half, that was the catalyst.
They lost 13-3 map 1.
Round wins, or at least a couple of them after the pistol. He just remains on point. When has he ever played a bad game? Like I said, this is just going to be 2 hours of talking about how good Luxo is.
Okay.
But does he deserve it? Probably.
You want to make the guy look a guy?
Bro, also, I was gonna. I said I was gonna watch the EMEA game today.
Oh my god. Alright, well, yeah.
And that was the plan. And then I went to sleep at 1 a.m. So.
Will the answer satisfy him? That's the question. The answer is no. How about Outlaw to the breadbasket?
Yeah, G2, they run the double wall and the harbor.
I said I was gonna watch it on stream. I said I was gonna watch EMEA games on stream.
Still, G2 have the site now.
Went to sleep at 1 a.m. Watched a good amount of BBL versus
Vitality
though.
the Odin in this round. Thorns onto upper, so that's going to be Luxo being forced to wait a bit longer, and it's re-smoked as well.
So Kaunzin can get this recon in, and then you're going to have the Neon dashing in with the wall.
Into the cove, Luxo going for a relay bot, might be catching onto him though. Baby
Blast through.
here with nothing but Sheriff on the backside, and Barty barrels into the site.
Oh!
Baby Bay, and there goes
Baby Bay!
Now the player advantage for G2, weapons aren't there. I tell you what, they are exuding confidence now. Time is short, Barty trying to tap that DPs, but brought down, and there it is. It's the classic G2 Thrifty. Had to find it here.
G2
Eco. Get them back on the road.
Again, just feels like every important round, every important moment. Who is there for G2? It is Baby Bay.
Yep.
There he is again. Crazy. Little double shot with the Sheriff. Verdi can't get that trade. And Bati was on the spike, so he wasn't actually with the timing to be able to get off of it and get the trade after his 2 teammates died.
Let's go, hot dog. What the fuck?
Hot dog.
Right, great job, production. We cut that off.
Nailed it.
Nailed it on that cutaway.
Throwing all your walls down, getting that side control, forcing them to retake into Sheriffs. That gives G2 a much-needed round.
Yep, suddenly just right back into the game. This is crazy.
Bro, how did they even make replays, bro?
I mean, that is
he is
like in seconds, bro. I don't get it.
He's trying to do the most this game.
And it's been working more than not, but unfortunately now Loud are having to play a full retake in reform. But wow, what a timing from Bati. That's lovely.
Yeah, back to safety now as well. Jaw hasn't really had a chance to put this judge to work. He'll have an opportunity, sure. Okay, recon thrown out. Kawanzi just trying to get up on that angle here with the Odin. It's going to be a bit awkward for Loud to retake now. Look at this presence at long for G2. They've got everything set up right where they need it. And there Jaw finally emerges. There's going to be pressure coming this way as well. Verdi slides on.
Yo, Jaw, you didn't reload!
Other way. Now playing in the smoke. This is flow state gaming from Jaw, and he gets caught by Kawanzine out in the open.
Okay,
the contingency is in place.
They
G2,
won their ones. It's okay.
The double face at B long will shut it down.
Yeah, they just get the freest sight there, and they have so much great post-plant utility to throw down. I mean, anything they have in their comp that you think of would be good for stall when they're playing defense, it's going to be good on attack, too. They can just throw it down in the post-plant. And getting that setup where they have one rifler and Baby Bay back sight and Jaw playing close, and the Baby Bay can just trade off of them easily, like that, it's over. It's just over.
G2 really taking up that space in these post plants here when they've got, you know, a judge able to play inside halls. Something they weren't able to do as much with these harbor comps on other maps.
Yeah, they had players forward, they had contingencies playing back. And Luxo trying to get another first blood on this map.
Always looking for a funky off angle. Last round, to be fair, he walked the corner and got taken out.
Knife only pinged out one. Could be trolling.
He's taught a force out.
Yeah, Jaw, he did get caught by that knife. Luxo has no reason to give up this space towards A.
All right, what's the vision here, bro?
On B is taken.
There's
from
2
Loud.
guys walked at B
They
here.
are ruling over both extremities at the moment.
Spike drop.
Down under a minute now. And Loud making the right assumptions here in rotating towards the A side.
Waiting for Dart or what? We're just
very
full
impactful
walking it down.
moments here for G2.
Yep, Kaunzin is ready to go on A.
This off angle.
Not just walking it down. Bomb's coming with them too.
Oh, we're walking it.
Good kill, Luxo.
Do G2 attempt to accelerate right now? 45 seconds left. Kaunzin getting the drone up. Gets a nice little tag and immediate Hunter's Fury.
And Baby Bay's gone. Okay.
Easily brought down. No one else
Dude,
revealed, but actually
3v5. I
enough
mean,
allowed.
Leaf is coming
Just gonna
through
make the end game of Pearl
on
pretty
now,
interesting.
but
A Loud round here.
caught by Trip.
Gonna throw things for a loop. Leaf.
He's gone.
Too many players to swing into there, and Ballon and Trent starting to
God
realize
doesn't really have money like that.
the odds do not favor them. Tuck here, look for exits. They got enough.
Probably
to
not a
buy
good
in the
idea to
next round.
throw away.
Most of them do.
Yo, dollars. Just sit here and hold.
Just going to be time to save.
Bang.
Loud are going to go ahead and throw one player away, trying to get these guns away, but wouldn't recommend.
Who's winning NRG or 100C tomorrow?
Right now,
100
the
Thieves.
state of the economy,
We're the best.
Way more valuable than G3.
We are the best.
But had no one backing him up. Luxo here posting a modest 19 and 14 scoreline so far, and it's really been Leaf, who we scrutinized with the Phoenix play in the previous map, has stepped up on this Astra.
Well, some aspects of it. He still he still put up 17 for 14.
We were
he still
looking,
did his job.
respectfully.
There were just some aspects of it that, like playing to get a lot of the alt orbs and stuff, that were not super consistent.
But that's a macro consideration, right? That's not really his issue.
This has been his best smokes game so far, though, in this stage. Switching this roll up. G2 put a lot of emphasis on getting this B control early, but they do get knifed up.
Good knife, yeah. Slows it right down. Jaw wanted info. It's how he's going to get it, apparently. Oh, Lucho.
Yeah, he took that swing up top and got punished for it.
Oh, wait, Body gets blinded.
Straight into the smoke.
Body still got a guy.
Extracting a trade somehow.
Darker!
Darker can't catch onto him, no! Oh, that's not good at all for Loud.
Ew.
That was a must-get kill for Darker.
Oh, man.
They're not even...
Okay, well, are we calling a cancel
Oh,
here?
wait, they have a
fat
lurk.
Leaf to wrap around.
Leaf just walked all the way through A, bro. They can take their time on this.
Okay.
Wait, Verdi's looking?
But
it's been long enough that Verdi's suspicious.
Yeah, now he's a little bit concerned. But yeah, you would hope that the rest of G2 now, they're just going to make a ton of noise, so there's going to be a moment again for Leaf to go forward.
Oh!
It's like he's against the Guardian and he still can't win it out. Too many angles to watch.
Hey, Verdi got the kill. Got tagged a little
Benefits from
bit.
timing there. Slide up onto the side, but he's down to 45.
Look at that, just keeping Valen alive really heads up.
I think it was kind of calm for G2. Yeah.
No, too slow.
1v2 for Cowan, but I mean...
And now Trent and Valen can play off this
Wait, Trent.
comfortably.
If Trent gives kill first, it actually
and
could
buy
be
as
bad.
much time as they can. There it is.
Yeah, they're good.
Almost a lineup, but a great round from Valen there.
In fairness, still, the economy's in an okay spot here for this Loud outfit. The early stages of this round, right? It's a bit chaotic. Yeah, it's just that early spot on Luxo.
Yeah, he goes for the opening fight. And I want him to. Hey, sometimes you're going to lose, but if you're Loud, you want Luxo just playing with confidence, taking as many early fights as he can because he's won a lot more than he's lost. It's really just unfortunate, more so than that Darker doesn't get the kill when he goes for the swing through the smoke.
Loud's last time
He's
out.
got Josh looking so mystified there. It might have been the Baby May moment where he, thought he might be punished by reloading, and then he
probably
isn't punished.
Yep.
Yeah.
That would probably be the one.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Come on, G2, give me a 2-0, bro. Give me the first win of the split.
Even though G2 are in that 4-on-2, they just relax. Yeah. They let Leaf work the rest of the map, and then they all go forward. They play together.
Yeah, I mean, just Leaf's presence there means that Verdi can't really assert himself on that side at all. He's going to play off of it. He's always looking over his shoulder. Cowan is also playing in mid-connector at the time. He's also looking over his shoulder. Just that lack of knowledge for Loud on that part of the map is what kind of causes him to start to unravel.
Now, the success from Loud has come from being able to control the extremities, like that round where they really kind of funneled G2 into mid because Luxo was up in A main. He gets that kill and teleports away. At the same time, they had multiple players pushed up B main, really playing for the extremity control, put them in position to win that round. When G2 have just been barreling into these B hits, though, Loud have had no answers for it so far.
Here's round number 20, coming out of a Loud timeout. See what the early action has for us. A bit of a mix-up here for G2.
Yeah. And you look at the Loud comp, they just don't have that level of stall that G2 do, playing with the Vice. Or if, maybe they had a Fade instead of the Sova to have a Seize to be able to throw a choke, something like that. It's just not a ton of stall.
G2 played at a knife range off the rip here, so this could be a fast hit with very little advance warning. Through the smoke we go. Trent going to send the drone, and yeah, High Tide going to give them a way in. So many walls in play now. Jordy's be careful that aren't.
Oh, Valen gets 2.
Fighting tooth and nail on the site.
Huge, bro.
Test this right now. He's very much alone, but he might
that goes down. Leaf's still in mid too.
Leaf is still setting things up, but he's safe for now. We're into the post fight. A long way away. Loud being forced to rotate in. They had so much emphasis
Cowan's
in
actually
B.
looking.
And there's Leaf.
Not the right way now.
Cowan's in. He's downed.
Luxo trying to get back in with the operator. That's going to be tough. Probably swapping over to the headhunter after
taking
the first shot,
knife.
hoping that a tap could bait someone out.
Oh, knife. Only 2. Thought it was
Turns
gonna...
off the
Wait, hello?
he can just
Wait, hello?
right
Yo, hello? Oh my gosh!
So close.
I mean, Valen put 2 and 2 together. He realized they had to fully commit with numbers.
Oh my
Another
gosh.
sick round for Valen in the end. 4 kills for the captain. And he's good for one of those rounds per game. That one was important though.
It looked like that could have been the first moment where Loud are able to stop one of these fast hits, but even still, Valen just comes through, third man, perfect two-man spray down. It was really nice.
Good catch on that knife. Could have been ugly for G2.
Yeah, I mean, he turns off the grab well, so he could just hard stick, but nope. G2 right back in there.
Here's the price you pay for not being able to win that round out of the timeout. It's got to be a save here for Loud.
Ult gets popped. These guys are going all the way through, man.
Relay bolt, Verdi.
Leaf not seen, they don't commit.
Has the discipline.
Luke Show dies.
Luke Show though, they were digging deep for that.
Oh, the smoke was bad.
Find a way to trade it. That's not a weapon that can be recovered though.
Yeah, awkward engagement there with some split.
Oh, the gun gets grabbed too.
Oh,
What the hell? Whatever, bro.
There was a rifle recovered by Loud elsewhere, but again, G2 find the lightly held site and press on it.
Alright, Darker and Verdi have guns, bro. Callan's just kind of here.
Jaw to probably get back
Actually, no, I think he just used
because
like
Darker is likely going to use that Astro Wall to cut off B main. You want everyone from G2 just on
Arbor Wall goes up.
This reckoning is
that's
so
nice, actually, to supplement Jaw's position.
Yeah, you are going to struggle to swing this and get anything
and
done.
he can slide, shotgun.
And he collects
Last guy's having shotgun, Vandal.
Will be dealt with eventually as well. G2 once more. Big strides.
Classic right click.
Even if all of that didn't work out, you had Baby Bay coming late street for the rewrap. Yeah. These side execs have just been so good for G2.
So many walls, man. Between the Neon, Harbor,
and
Astra.
It's the layers of util that you can throw down after. Like, they still have the Cove to throw down. They still have, you know, Baby Bay can throw down all of that stall util. Like, there's so much, man.
Yeah. This is a very intricate comp with a lot of moving parts, but you get a clean execute like that and can play post-plant with all your util. All because Jaw just tore the side apart on his own. You're very happy.
Wall just going to divide that A site. Loud attempting to play in front of the wall, but they can't on account of the grab well.
Comes in, spotted out potentially Jaw here, pushing.
And Jaw got two. Okay. Colin gets one back with the Odin.
Birdie and Dark are dealt with.
Well, I thought he was just going to go all the way through. I thought he was committing that, bro.
Cowanzine very much out at sea. And the rest of his
Wait,
teammates trying to dash back in, but again, we're
dead?
dealing with this post-plant util that could be so challenging.
Spam.
Code sprayed through.
Oh, he just got it, barely in time.
Good intuition there for Cowanzine. You think he's going to go low, but the Odin's still going to be powerful from that position. He'll still look for a way in.
Luke Show catches one full backside.
Walk across him. Now at 50
Damn,
seconds left.
bro, this Odin.
Cowanzine has found 3 with the Odin.
Imagine they win the round.
Here,
Imagine Leaf wins this round.
1 is not going to be enough here. A noise cut with 40 seconds in the round, and here's that secret position is still being taken up. He avoids being pinged as well.
Nah, he just isn't aware of Luke Show at all, bro.
Okay, Cowanzine found the spray.
Thought the game was done. I thought the game was absolutely done. Was ready to give my closing comments. I was thinking of the post-game monologue, but hey, we're still going on account of Cowanzine. With that Odin able to actually break down the Cove. Barely gets the timing to be able to deny the plant onto Valen. Jaw had such a great two-piece entry as well. That should have been wraps.
He's starting to heat up, though. That's looking pretty dangerous if this game extends any further.
It's going to be a timeout from
yeah.
Josh RT. He wants this to be
Hey, man.
done.
What's up, Juju?
You know, it's been a fast day. The first game was
Yo,
great.
Juju, you think we going OT or not?
A nice early dinner in if they can close this out now. Have the night to relax.
I think that some of the calls coming into these rounds for G2 have been very good. They've won some pivotal gun rounds. Actually, off just making the correct call on the initial site here and usually sending Jaw there. He opens it up. It's the weak side of the map. So Jaw only needs to find 1 kill in some cases. They get the B site locked down. They just throw all the util and we're good to go. We've also seen like the group up a main, but with the variation of not getting.
Listen, Juju, you have to trust.
Early, trying to starve Loud of information for as long as humanly possible. Get a safe post plant is really important.
So heading into this next round, you're likely going to see Luke Show popping his ult. So that's something that G2 are going to have to be, forward thinking about. Their economy isn't great, so if they lose here the last round, their buy will end up being...
I don't know if I can sit through a third map. You're right.
But honestly,
you're so right. Listen, I was just asking if you think we're going OT, not what you want. Because I can tell you what I want.
Still lose 2 players because recovered by a monster play from Cowanzine having that Odin. Out of the timeout, Loud looks like they want to fight very aggro, take this space over towards A. And they have found success with that, keeping this A main control. Jaw is really trying to sell some art presence.
Like, Luke Show's awesome, you know. Darker's awesome, you know. Birdie's awesome, bro. right?
It's going to allow him to potentially split onto the A site from the defender side.
I couldn't care less about this team winning.
Everybody in mid spotted there.
Flash used by Barty just to try and re-clear into mid.
I might stand through a third map.
That initial smoke, the cove that was used to get G2 across is now expired as
well.
Oh,
and Barty gets dinked through the box.
That's not what you want to see at all. Barty needs to give a bit of ground here. Potentially stall out what could be following this up, which will be a fast B hit. But instead, it's back to the original plan for G2. Get players inserted here, down towards mid connector.
I could definitely
welcomes through.
Up in a spot where
what the hell?
Massive pressure on
you catch this skill on Barty, you're actually the greatest.
Selling the
Flash.
Valen at B with the high tide committed.
Dude, it's just Valen too.
Come across to the side. Sick mid rounding, honestly.
There's still 3 guys B, by the way. Going through A now.
That being said, though, no info on A main. They have to know someone could be here. They're staring at it. Baby Bay was at least for a moment.
I would actually tag.
On Trent, and he was looking to try and make the plant.
Leaf still catches his, gets tagged as well though.
Counting's still here with the Odin, though.
And Valence in the perfect spot, bro. One main, one art, bro.
Rests on Verdi's shoulders after a middling series.
Yeah.
Try and save his team, and it's not to be. It's up to the assistant coach to go 1v4, and that one you can write it off as well. 13-10 for G2. Finally, getting a dub here in stage 1. Keeping those playoff hopes alive.
That was a quick day. Bro, I've been live for 3 hours and 42 minutes, okay?
That's crazy. Also, nice to see on that final map that Valen and Leaf come away as the 2 top fragging players on G2. Baby Bay was obviously great this series, but those are the 2 players on G2 that have had the most distinct difference in the stats they were putting up in kickoff into this stage so far, where it didn't feel like Leaf was super comfortable switching over to this smoke roll. Valen hasn't been able to put up the numbers on Harbor just yet, but they are both able to show out there on Pearl. They had some really great hard-hitting executes on G2.
Get that video out, boy. Yeah, we're gonna get it on.
Especially over towards B. Loud had no answers for how they were playing the game. That's got to be a frustrating loss, though, when you're getting the advantage to start every half and they just couldn't capitalize.
Time to open Premiere and watch the Lakers game. Oh, is that happening? Yeah, I'll join call after I get off, bro.
For them, I'm not calling this game an inflection point. It's really what they show in playoffs. That gives Josh some runway, though. They just continue to play.
We got some interviews to watch first, bro.
60%. That's fine. Get yourself to playoffs, and then you can really let
Leaf, post-match interview.
Figure it out. We're going to head over to Zoe for our Verizon post-match interview.
Welcome to the Verizon post-match interview. G2 getting that dub. Finally, that's what we wanted to see.
Yo, this...
In hindsight, if you look at
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I've never listened to it. For real? Music kind of tough.
VR and LEV are actually really strong this stage.
Yeah, I definitely think that. I mean, we knew that coming into it. You know, they had a lot of time to prep. You know, not making it to Santiago, and like LEV, obviously, the talent on the team is really good, but I think that we made those games really close, regardless of the fact that, you know, we didn't have the most time to change to the new meta coming back from, you know, top 4 in Chile. But I think we're getting our stride slowly.
Yeah, that's what we wanted to see. Valen, quick chat from you as well. We get to see you back on that Harbor comp again. Opinions are split whether or not that's a meta read. Feels like an anti-meta comp, right? To like kind of slow things down. Is this an identity that you guys are fully committed to refining?
Definitely. I mean, Coach Josh put us on this idea of like Harbor being anti-meta along with Lies. I think it made a lot of sense, especially when Waylay was also in meta like earlier in the weeks. It was just a good solve on defense, and on attack you get a lot of unique plays that is only available to you guys or to your team. It's a fun agent. It's really like creative, and I like playing new stuff, so I'm down to always play it. And you saw it on a lot of maps for me. I'm excited for this like new journey, and yeah, I guess I'm the Harbor.
You are the
Yo,
Harbor.
can we turn the music down,
do you
bro?
feel like other players are sleeping on it? Is it a bit of a sleeper pick? Like, is there an actual... Give me the pitch. Give me the Harbor pitch. Why should people pick it up right now?
I think it depends on your team for sure, or your style of play. It's a unique stab at the double controller. It's just really dynamic, and I think people are sleeping on it. Like, you get it's a bit overtuned with how much information you can get on like the ult and the flash too. So it's really fun to play. I have a lot of like unique tech on it. I can still show more, and I'm excited to show more.
We're excited to see it as well, and we're now ready for our match point with our special guests, Jogma and Baby Bay.
Awesome sauce. Okay. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Look at FNS, man. So inspirational, man. Look at FNS, man. So inspirational. Wait. I need to watch FNS stream. Guys. Guys, I'm about to lose my streak, bro. I need to watch FNS stream, bro. Dog, it was so fast, man. Bro, do I just end? I mean, I have videos to make. What's Dark doing? He's playing ranked? Yeah. Wait, he got on ranked so fast. This guy didn't even watch the interview. Did this guy even finish the game? Bro, this guy stopped watching at half. Yo, are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm going. Back tomorrow. We're gonna watch some bangers tomorrow, bro. That's all. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.